What the hell? I have my secretary to answer the calls. Hindi na dapat akong gagawa niyan. Singhal ko sa kanya. Just answer it, okay? Busy ang sekretarya mo. Natataranta pang ika niya. Napairap na lang ako at sinagot ang tawag na iyon. Hello? I answered the call. Kumunot ang noo ko nang hindi agad nakasagot ang nasa kabilang linya. Celine? Gulat na ika ng tumatawag. Nanlaki ang mata ko at napawang ang labi na mapagtanto kung sino iyon. Agad kong sinamaan ang tingin si Kat. What the? I mouthed to her. She just smiled at me and gave me a peace sign. Kinalma ko muna ang sarili bago nagsalita ulit. What do you need? I tried to sound casual. Ikaw ba talagang sumasagot ng mga tawag sa kumpanya ninyo? Jacob asked amusingly. No, ngayon lang dahil busy ang sekretarya ko. Do you have a problem with that? My left eyebrow shotted up. I frowned more when I heard his husky laugh at the other line. That's not what I mean. Sabi niya bago nagseryoso. I just wanted to ask you if I can meet you right now. Do you have time now to show me one of your hotels? Tanong niya. Na magawi ulit ang tingin ko kay Kat ay nakangisi lamang siya sa akin. Habang ako naman ay halos patayin ko na siya ng tingin. Yes, I'm free right now. Saan tayo magkikita? I asked casually. Sinabi niya lang sa akin ang lugar kung saan kami magkikita at ibinaba ko na ang tawag. What the hell are you doing, Kat? Bulalas ko. Napatayo siya dahil sa gulat at pinagyan ako ng alinlangang ngiti. Busy daw kasi yung sekretary mo kaya ayun. She gave me an awkward smile. What am I gonna do now? Paano kung isipin ni Kat na sinadya kong sagutin ng tawag na yun dahil siya ang tumatawag? Damn! Damn you! Mariing ika ko at napahilot na lamang sa sentido. What am I gonna do now? Paano kung isipin niya na sinadya kong sagutin yung tawag dahil siya yung tumatawag? I asked frustratedly. Huwag kang OA, Celine. You're over na nga, diba? Hindi na yun mag-a-assume. Irap niya pero hindi nakatakas sa paningin ko ang sinusupil niyang ngisi sa labi. Umiling na lamang ako tinuloy ang ginagawa. Right. Bakit ba nga kasi ang OA ko? Ano naman kung mag-assume siya? Wala na akong pakialam dun. I checked my wristwatch to see if it's already 12 p.m. Yun kasi napag-usapan namin ni Jacob na oras para magkita. We're going to meet each other in one of our hotels. I don't know kung nagdala ba siya ng professional para i-check kung ano bang materials ang ginagamit namin sa mga hotels namin. Pero kung nagdala man siya, it's okay. Sigurado naman akong hindi cheap materials ang ginagamit namin. Ihahatid na kita. Presenta ni Kat at tumayo. Naningkit ang mga mata ko sa kanya habang nagre-retouch ako ng makeup. Are you planning something? I accused. What? Wala ah. Ang OA mo naman mag-isip. Grabe. She said exaggeratedly. Mas naningkit pa ang mga mata ko because she looked so defensive. Parang may pinaplano talaga pero tinatago at kinakailalang. Since wala naman akong dalang sasakyan at mahirap namang mag-commute pa, lalo at malayo pa iyon ay pumayag na ako sa alok niya. I just hope that she's not planning something. Kung hindi, baka mabura ko siya sa mundo nang wala sa oras. We're here! Masayang ika niya na makapag-park siya sa parking lot ng hotel namin na bibisitahin ni Jacob. Sasama ka pa ba sa loob? Tanong ko at tinanggal ang seatbelt. Ngumuso siya na para may sinusupil ilang ngisi sa labi. Nakakapagtaka talaga mga kinikilos niya. I felt like she is really planning something. Hindi na, okay lang ako dito. Hihintay na lang kita. Ngiti niya. My left eyebrow shotted up. Hintayin mo ko ha? Pagbibigay diin ko. Na makitang 12 p.m. na, bumaba na lang ako at pumasok sa my lobby. We are supposed to meet here at exactly 12 p.m. pero nandito na siya pagkapasok ko pa lamang. Nakapamulsa siyang nakatayo doon. At halos lahat ng babaeng nakakakita sa kanya ay mangisay na dahil sa kilig. Hindi niya ba talaga napapansin ang mga babaeng yun? Ang manhid lang. Good afternoon. Formal na bati ko sa kanya. He immediately looked at me. He looked at me from head to toe before pursing his lips. Good noon. Bati niya rin pabalik. Let's go? Ika ko at inaya na siyang mag-ikot sa kabuuan ng hotel. He is following me from behind while I'm busy pointing out the things and some informations about our hotels. I don't know if he's even listening and I just continued what I'm saying. Our hotel has 18 floors. Nang makarating kami sa 15th floor, may janitor doon na nagmamap sa sahig na hindi ko na pinansin. I just gave him a smile because he greeted me. Sumulyap ako sa likod at nakitang nakapamulsang nililibot ni Jacob ang paningin sa paligid. Ipinagpatuloy ko na lamang ang pagsasalita. We are using light colors mostly for the walls para maging gaan sa pakiramdam. Napatali ako nang biglang ma-out of balance dahil sa basang sahig na nadaanan. I tightly closed my eyes and wait for myself to fall down, pero hindi yun nangyari. I felt warm arms snaked around my waist. Agad ako nagmulat ng mata at tumama agad ito sa malamlam na mga mata ni Jacob. Careful babe, you okay? Aniya. I faked the cup and pushed him lightly because of embarrassment. Bumilis din ang tibok ng puso ko at hindi ko alam kung bakit. Maybe it's because of embarrassment too. Umayos ako ng tayo. Inayos ang skirt na medyo umangat dahil sa pagkakadulas. I'm fine. Ika ko tumikim ulit. Sa huli, binaliwala ko na lamang ang nangyari at nagpatuloy sa pag-explain. The janitor even said sorry pero hindi ko na yung nabigyang pansin dahil sa tensyong nararamdaman. After a few hours, natapos din ang hotel tour na ginawa ko. Tumangot-tango si Jacob na makabalik kami sa mga lobby ng hotel. So, what do you think? Tanong ko agad pagkaharap sa kanya. He is staring at me while pursing his lips. It's fine. Yun lang? Yun lang? Wala ka ng ibang masasabi? I frowned. He stifled a smirk and leaned a bit towards me. Umatras ako dahil sa pamilyar na pabango na amoy ko sa kanya. We are not yet done with the other hotels, Mrs. Lagdameo. Isa pa lang na hotel na nakikita ko. I can't give a feedback that early. Namulsa ulit siya. What do you mean? Are you really planning to visit all of our hotels? Gulat na ika ko. Well, if that is needed, then why not? He shrugged. Seryoso? I said exaggeratedly. Seryoso? Ika niya at ngumisi. I almost glared at him kung hindi ko lang pinigilan ang sarili ko. How dare him waste my time like this? Is he planning something again? Dahil kung ganoon nga, maghahanda na ako habang maaga pa. I just rolled my eyes at him. Hindi ako nag-aksay ng panahon para magpaalam sa kanya at dumiretso na sa parking lot. A curse escaped my lips when I did not see Kat's car at the parking lot. Nilibot ko pang buong parking lot dahil baka lumipat lang siya, pero wala talaga. The back of my ankle also aches. Nagkapaltos pa ata ako dahil sa paglalakad. Where the hell is she? Iniwan niya ba talaga ako? Wisit? Mariin kong ipinigit ang mga mata ko at hinilot ang sentido bago huminga ng malalim para makalma ang sarili. Humigpit ang hawak ko sa bag na dala at nagdesisyong mag-commute na lang. Lagot talaga sa akin ang cat na yun. Kahit pa ika-ika ang paglalakad, nakaabot pa rin ako sa gilid ng kalsada para pumara ng taxi. Itataas ko na sana ang kamay para parahin ng taxi na papalapit na sa akin nang mapatras ako dahil sa biglang pagpapark na isang Audi car sa harap ko. What the hell? Hindi ba nakikita ng driver na may taong nakatayo dito? Lalagpasan ko na sana ang sasakyan na iyon nang binuksan ng driver ang bintana niya. Nanigas ako sa kinatatayuan na makita kung sino ang driver na iyon. Jacob. Jacob is leaning on his window while looking at me. Nakakuso rin siya na parang nagpipigil ng isip. What's funny? What? Masungit na ika ko. Want a ride? He said. I smiled fakely to him before rolling my eyes. No thanks. Ika ko at nilagpasan na ang sasakyan niya. Paika-ika pa ako dahil sa paltos sa paa. Akmang papara na ulit ako ng taxi nang humarang ulit ang sasakyan ni Jacob sa harap ko kaya napatras ulit ako. What is his fucking problem? What the fuck, Jacob? Ika ko at sinamaan siya ng tingin. He is smirking wildly. Kung hindi lang siya lalaki, baka kanina ko pa siya nasabunutan at napagsampal dito dahil sa inis. Ano bang problema mo? Simple, sasakay ka or I'm not going to accept your partnership with my company. He asked menacingly. What the hell? Are you blackmailing me? I asked, glaring at him. How can he blackmail me like this? He is a damn manipulative man as always. Maybe. If that's what you think of what I'm doing, then maybe. I am really blackmailing you. Patanong pang ika niya. You're not sure, huh? I hissed. He just answered me with a shrug at sinara na ang bintana niya. Napapadyak ako ng paa dahil sa inis. He is so frustrating. Why is he treating me like this? Matagal na kaming tapos at hindi na mangyayari ulit ang lahat na nangyari noon. Dahil hindi ko nahahayang mangyari ulit ang lahat ng yun. I hate you! Pasigaw na ika ko para marinig niya. Padabog na lang ako naglakad papunta sa passenger seat at pinuksan iyon but to my surprise, it's locked. Open the damn lock! Mahinang sigaw ko at kinatok ang bintana niya. Binuksan niya iyon at tinuro ang shotgun seat. Oh no! Hell no! No! Hindi ako dyan sasakay. I'm not your girlfriend or something para dyan ako sumakay. Tanggi ko. What? He chuckled. Do you need to be my girlfriend first for you to sit here? He raised his eyebrow, pointing his finger at the shotgun seat. Naparunok ako at hindi nakaimik. I bit my lower lip and rolled my eyes. Patabog na lamang akong sumakay sa passenger seat at nag-seatbelt. I did not even bother to look at him. Nanatili lang sa labas ang tingin ko buong biyahe at hindi nagsasalita. We are so quiet for the whole ride. No one tried to speak and open a topic. San kita ihahatid? Tanong niya. San pa? Ay di sa Lagdameo Company? Masungit na ika ko. He chuckled again, making me roll my eyes for the nth time. Nang makarating sa tapat ng Lagdameo Company, nagulat ako nang hindi siya huminto. I frowned when he parked his car at the parking lot. What? Is he staying? Bakit ka pa Naputo ng pagsasalita ko nang bigla na lamang siyang bumaba. Umikot siya at binuksan ang pinto ko. Tumagilid ang ulo ko at bababa na sana. Dalang akala ko pinagbuksan niya lang ako ng pintuan. Pero nagulat ako nang bigla na lang siyang lumuhod sa harapan ko. Damn! Why is he doing this, for fuck's sake? What are you doing? Pabulong na sigaw ko dahil may mga empleyadong dumadaan sa pwesto namin. Of course, it is still their lunch break. Hindi siya sumagot at seryoso lamang na hinawakan ang paa ko. Kung saan may paltos ako. I tried to pull it back but his grip was tight, kaya pinabayaan ko na lang. He removed my heels and I felt like my face heated because of embarrassment. Pakiabot yung first aid kit ko dyan sa may passenger seat. Ika niya. Why are you doing this? Tanong ko. Umangat ang tingin niya sa akin at nakita ko ang pagtama ng araw sa asul niya mga mata, causing his eyes to shine a bit. Because I want to? Ika niya. You don't have to do this, I said, emotionless. His jaw moved aggressively. Just get the first aid kit, Celine, he said sternly. And don't call me like that. Irap ko at kinuha na lang first aid kit sa likod dahil napansing marami nang nakakakita sa amin. We are in the middle of the afternoon at sobrang liwanag pa. Sinong hindi makakapansin sa amin dito? Pwede bang pakibilisan? Iritadong ika ko. Paano ba naman ako hindi maiirita kung sobrang bagal niyang kumilos na parang iniingatan ng pagdampi ng cotton pad sa paltos ko? Ouch! I complained when he damped the cotton pad harshly on my wound. What? Sabi mo bilisan ko, hindi ba? Sarcasticong ika niya. Faster but gentle. Bigay diin ko. Faster but gentle? He chuckled. Kumunot ang noo ko dahil sa pagtawa niya. Oh my! He is thinking something else? Pervert! Singhal ko na lamang at tumalukip-kip. After a few minutes, sa wakas ay natapos din siya. I scoffed sarcastically when he stood in front of me. Tapos ka na? I scoffed. Hindi pa. Pambabara niya, tinalikuran na ako. Umikot siya at sumakay na sa driver's seat, kaya hindi na ako nag-alinlangan lumabas. Bago ko isinara ang pinto, natigilan pa ako. Ipinikit ko ng mariin ang mga mata. I swallowed my pride first before facing him. Tumikim muna ako bago nagsalita. Thank you. Ika ko lamang at naglakad na paalis. I don't even know if I said that sincerely. It is just so awkward to say that in front of him. Lalo't nagsusungit na ako kanina, kaya tumalikod na agad ako. Pagkapasok ko sa lobby, nadatnan ko nagchichismisa ng mga empleyado. They immediately stopped when they saw me coming and looking at them. I just shook my head and continued walking towards the elevator. Pagkarating ko sa office ko, agad kong tinawag si Ara. Bumalik ba dito si Kat? I asked her. Hindi na po, ma'am. Magalang na ika niya. Ikaw ba nagbigay sa kanya ng telepono kanina? I asked. I crossed my arms while confidently leaning my back at my swivel chair. Po? She stuttered. Opo. Sabi niya po kasi, pinapakuha niyo raw po. Damn Kat! Tumayo ko at sinenyasan na siyang lumabas. I tried to call Kat but she is not answering her damn phone. Oras lang talaga na makita ko siya, baka hindi ko na talaga makontrol ang sarili ko at tuluyan ang magdilim ang paningin ko. Pagkarating ko sa mansyon, natatan ko si Hunter. Doon, naglalaro sa living room. Kumunot ang noo ko na makitang hindi pamilyar sa akin ang mga nilalaro niyang laruan. Hi baby! Ika ko at hinalikan siya sa pisngi. He immediately gave me a tight hug. He is really my stress reliever. Who gave you that toys? I asked curiously. Lumingon muna siya doon bago nagsalita. Ninang, sagot niya. I frowned because of what she said. Ninang? Who? Ninang Kat. He repeated when he saw my face. What? Why? She said that it's her peace offering for you, Mommy. Why? Did you two fight? Tanong niya. Peace offering, ha? Pasimple akong umismed at ngumiti ng matamis sa anak ko. No, baby, we didn't. Ngiti ko lamang at pinaayos ko na sa kanya mga laruan niya dahil kakain na. After we ate dinner, I visited my dad and mom in their room. Maaga daw silang pumasok sa kwarto dahil kailangan na raw magpahinga ni daddy. I knocked first before coming in. Naabutan ko si daddy nakahiga na sa kama habang si mommy naman nakaharap sa dresser niya at nagsusuklay ng buhok. Hi, Mom! I greeted and kissed her on the cheek. Ganon din ang ginawa ko kay daddy bago ako umupo sa tabi niya. How are you, Dad? I asked, gently massaging his arm. I am feeling better now. You don't have to worry. He looked up at me. How is the company? Tanong niya. It's fine, Dad. Walang problema. I lied. Pasimple akong sumulyap kay Mommy at nakitang natigilan din siya sa ginagawa. Are you sure? Kunot noo ulit na tanong ni Dad. Yes, Dad. Huwag yun ang problemahin ng kumpanya. Ako nang bahala dun. Ika ko at nagpaalam na para makapagpahinga na rin. My mom did not talk to me na dahil baka mahalatada kami ni Daddy, kaya dumiretso na ako sa kwarto ko. I slept beside my son and woke up early in the morning to prepare for work. I am just wearing a black turtleneck blouse, a blazer, slacks, and belt. I just partnered my outfit with a white heels and a bag. Nagpaalam na ako kay la Mommy at kay Hunter bago nagpahatid na lamang sa driver ni na Mommy patungong opisina. I arrived at the company at exactly 9. Napaaga yata ako ngayon dahil naglilinis pala mga janitor sa lobby. Nilagpasan ko lamang sila at tumiretso na lamang sa opisina. I busied myself at work and called Sebastian at lunchtime. I plan to buy a car now. Baka mas scam ulit ako ni Kat. Let's go? Si Sebastian, na makarating kami sa opisina ko. Yeah, ika ko at sinuot na ang blazer at bag. Sasakyan niya kami, sumakay, at tumiretso na sa isang sikat na car company. Pagkababa doon, inayos ko muna ang itim na buhok at hinintay si Nathan na makababa bago pumasok sa loob. Are you sure that this is the best car company? I whispered to Sebastian. He chuckled a bit before nodding. He is wearing a long-sleeve polo and a faded maong pants. Inakbayan niya ako na muntik na ako mabangga sa isa sa mga sakayan doon dahil sa pagtingin sa paligid. Duling ka na ba? He stifled a laugh. Stop it! Hinampas ko siya ng bag pero mahina lang naman. Nakaakpay siya sa akin habang namimili ako ng bibiling sasakyan. Habang nililibot ko ang tingin, ay hindi sinasadyang mahagip ng palingin ko ang pamilyar na bulto ng isang lalaki. Jacob. He is wearing his famous poker face while looking at a red car. Kumunot ang noo ko na makitang babaeng bumaba doon. Si Valerie. I unconsciously balled my fist and gritted my teeth. Mukhang napansin ni Sebastian ang nabubuong tensyon sa akin, kaya't napalingon din siya na tinitigan ako. Napasipol pa siya na makita iyon. I laughed sarcastically when Valerie tripped. It is not an accident. Halatang plinano niya iyon para hawakan niya sa bewang ni Jacob, at yun nga ang ginawa ni Jacob. Ang tanga lang, buwisit. Umirap ako at nag-iwasan ng tingin. Why am I being bothered by them anyway? Matagal ko na silang kinalimutan, so why am I pissed right now? Pissed? Nang aasar na ika ni Sebastian. Hinarap ko siya at inirapan. I am not. Mariing ika ko at huminga ng malalim para kalmahin ang sarili. Ito kaya? Turo ko sa puting Lamborghini. Hindi ko na nakita sila Jacob. Ano bang pakialam ko? They are already out of my life. Kung iisipin ko lang sila, baka bumalik lang sa akin ang lahat ng sakit na dinulot ang panaloko nila sa akin noon. Not bad. Si Sebastian at humalukip-kip. I pursed my lips while a staff is explaining to us something about the car. I am really attentive about what he is saying, pero naputo lamang iyon nung may marinig akong tili ng isang bisit na babae. Oh, that car! Napalingon agad ako sa ahas at nakita ko nakaturo ang daliri niya sa kotseng tinitingnan ko. Nagtama ang mga mata namin ni Jacob. He looked shocked while I just looked back at him with emotionless face. I avoided his gaze at nakinig na lamang ulit sa ini-explain ng staff. What the hell? Napamura ako na may biglang bumangga sa akin. She's acting like she did not see me. Well, ahas na nga. Bulag pa. Wisit. What is her damn problem? Nananahimik ang tao dito ah. Hey, careful! Ika ng Sebastian at pinulupot ang braso niya sa bewang ko dahil muntik na ako matumba. I am wearing heels. Mabilis ako ma-out of balance dahil doon, lalo na't tinulak niya pa ako. What is your problem, miss? I asked, glaring at Valerie. Oh, Celine, andyan ka pala. I did not see you. I'm sorry. She faked a smile. Sa nakikita kong ngiti niya ngayon, parang gusto ko na lang siyang sabunutan dito. How can she act like they didn't shit on me? Parang walang nangyari noon na. Umiling na lang ako at binigay sa staff ang credit card ko. I'll buy it. Ika ko. Wait, what? You'll buy it? Gulat pang ika ni Valerie. I bit my lower lip to stop myself from talking back to her. I turned to my side when Sebastian leaned closer to me to whisper, "Calm down, baby." He chuckled. I glared at him and punched his chest a little. Inirapan ko lamang siya at peking initian si Valerie. Obvious ba? Sarcastic kong ika ko. Her eyebrow shotted up pero agad yung napalitan ng ngiti na makitang tumingin sa kanya si Jacob. I rolled my eyes and crossed my arms. I can even feel his hot stare towards me. Hindi ko alam kung guni-guni ko lamang ba iyon o hindi. Nang bumalik na ang staff, binalik niya na sa akin ang credit card ko at may mga ine-explain pa siya bago binigay sa akin ang iba pang mga gamit na kasama ng car. I'll buy a car like this too, si Valerie sa staff. Tinanguan siya ng staff at pinasunod sa kanya. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-21 kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionaire. Sana'y patuloy niyong subaybayan ang susunod ko pang upload. Maraming salamat! Hindi ko na siya pinansin. Kumunot ang noo ko na makitang nakaigting ang panga ni Jacob na nakatayin sa braso ni Sebastian na nakapulupot sa bewang ko. Sumusunod na si Valerie doon sa staff pero bakit nandito pa rin siya? He is almost staring at me and I don't know why. Nagagalit ba siya dahil sinayot ko yung girlfriend or fiancé or wife niya kanina? Jacob! Tumakbo si Valerie pabalik sa pwesto namin. She immediately clung on Jacob's arms and pulled him forcefully. Pinagtaasan ko ng kilay si Jacob dahil nanatili lamang ang nakamamatay niyang tingin sa akin. Wait, may ginawa ba akong mali? Wala naman na. Then why is he looking at me like he wanted to eat me? Umiling na lang ako at chinek ang interior at exterior ng car. Na-check ko rin kanina pero ginagawa ko lang ulit ngayon para mawala ang pansin ko kay Jacob. Sebastian drove away my newly bought car to our mansion while I followed him using his car. Mahirap na't baka maidisgrasya ko pang sasakyan na yun dahil matagal na akong hindi nagda-drive. Ito ayos lang, luma naman na to eh. He also should buy a new one. Pagkarating sa mansyon, inaya ko pa siyang mag-dinner but he declined. Maybe he is going on a date kaya hindi ko na ipinilit. Pagkatapos naman kumain ni Hunter, natulog na kami at kinaumagahan na hindi ako pumasok sa trabaho. I plan to take my son with me today. Magsha-shopping ako at bala ko siyang isama. Para na rin makalabas siya ng bahay at makapamasyal. Hey, are you ready baby? Tanong ko kay Hunter nang pareho na kaming nakasakay sa backseat ng puting Lambo car na binili ko. Ang driver pa rin ni mommy ang pinag-drive ko dahil hindi pa ako sure kung kaya ko ba itong i-drive ng maayos, lalo na at bago pa lang. I cannot risk my child's safety for this. I'm really ready mommy. My son giggled. Pagkarating namin sa mall, mahigpit kong hinawakan ang kamay ng anak ko. He is wearing a black shirt and blue maong shorts, partnered with white sneakers. Ako naman nakasuot lamang ng itim na maroon neck sleeveless dress and gray heels. Mommy, I want to play. Ika niya agad nang mapadaan kami sa PlayStation. No baby, mamaya na yan. Shopping muna tayo then we'll go there na. I assured him. We bought a lot of clothes. Karamihan ng binili ko ay office suits na gagamitin ko sa office, while I bought clothes, toys, and shoes for my son. Nag-lunch muna kami bago dumiretso sa PlayStation. I'm always following him wherever he goes. Mahirap na dahil baka mawala siya. After 10 games, inaya ko na siyang umuwi. Pumayag naman siya agad. Siguro pagod na rin. Papalabas na sana kami ng mall nang may tinuro ulit siya. He pointed at the ice cream shop. I want ice cream. Ngumuso siya. He is so adorable. Hindi ko na napigilan ng pagkurot sa pisngi niya. Then let's eat ice cream. Siya na mismo ang humila sa akin at habang hinihintay namin ang order namin sa loob ng shop na iyon, hindi ko maiwasang mapatingin sa maamong mata ng anak ko. He looked so innocent. Walang kaalam-alam tungkol sa totoong nangyari sa amin ng ama niya. I exhaled deeply, thinking about how he will meet his dad. Mommy, why do I have the same eyes like him? Kumunot ang noo ko. Sinanda ng tingin na tinuturo niya. My eyes widened when I saw Jacob standing outside the shop, looking at his watch. Mukhang may hinihintay. Oh no! Why is he here? Glass wall lamang ang dingding ng shop na to, kaya nang mapalingon sa part namin si Jacob, agad kong itinago ang mukha ko sa buhok ko. Dali-dali ko rin pinaglipat ng upo si Hunter sa tabi ko, dahil kanina sa tapat ko siya nakaupo. Why are you hiding, Mommy? Hunter asked. I laughed fakely and shook my head. I'm not hiding, baby. I'm just, fixing my hair. Yeah, I said nervously and acted like I'm combing my hair using my fingers. Dumating na ang order namin kaya nawala na rin ang atensyon ni Hunter kay Jacob. Sumulyap ako sa pwesto ni Jacob kanina pero wala na siya doon. I sighed to release the tension building up inside me. Pagka-uwi namin ni Hunter, pakiramdam ko sobrang pagod ako. Mentally and physically. I did not thought that will happen at the mall. Hindi ko yun inakala at hindi ko rin inakalang papunta sa Jacob doon ngayon. 2 weeks passed at wala kaming masyado naging communication ni Jacob. I mean, hindi siya tumawag sa akin to visit some of our businesses. Siguro na busy rin siya sa trabaho kaya ganun. Mas maganda na yun para hindi ko siya nakikita. Good morning! Bati ni Kat pagkapasok niya ng opisina ko. I am busy checking some files when she loudly sat on the couch in front of me. Napalingon ako sa kanya dahil sa pabagsak niyang pag-upo. She is smiling widely. I rolled my eyes. Ano? Akala niya ba nakalimutan ko na yung ginawa niya last time? Hey, lagi ka na lang nag-work. Can't you loosen up a bit? Bar tayo mamaya. Aya niya. Tinanggal ko ang blazer na suot dahil naiinitan. I looked at her after I removed my blazer. Ayoko. Sagot ko. She scoffed complaining. Ano ba yan? Minsan na nga lang mag-aya yung tao, tatanggihan mo pa? You're so bad. Irap niya sa akin. Tumaas ang kaliwang kilay ko bago humalakip-kip at prenting sumandal sa backrest ng swivel chair na kinauupuan. Tumanggi ako dahil baka may plano ka na naman. Sabi ko, What? Ang tagal na nun ah. Promise, hindi ko na uulitin. I just wanted to hang out with you. Matagal na rin tayo hindi nakakapag-bar, no? How about my son? I said. E di iwan mo muna kina tita. For sure maintindihan nila yun. Minsan ka na nga lang lumabas eh. Sa huli ay pumayag na lang ako. Wala rin namang patutunguhan yung pag-uusap namin. Pipilitin lang niya ako hanggang sa pumayag ako. So bakit ko pa patatagalin, hindi ba? I just changed into a pitch tube with a crop top bolero jacket and a blue skirt pag-uwi ko ng mansyon. I partnered it with white heels and bag. Nagpaalam lang ako kay mommy at daddy pati kay Hunter bago ako sumakay sa kotse ni Kat. I have low alcohol tolerance so baka hindi pa ako maiuwi yung kotse ko kung yun pang gagamitin ko. Kat is wearing blue tube and black miniskirt. Sobrang daldal din niya habang nasa biyahe kami. Parang gusto ko nilang takpan yung tenga ko. Puro kalaswaan naman ang sinasabi niya. Kinuwento niya pang lalaking muntik niya na maka-makeout no isang gabi. Damn it! Pagkarating sa bar ay sabay na kaming bumaba. Agad namin nakuha ang atensyon ng ibang lalaki pagkapasok pa lang namin. Binaliwala lang namin yun at naghanap na ng mauupo ang couch. Nang makahanap, agad na nagtawag ng waiter si Kat. She ordered a lot of alcohol. Iba-iba pa. Damn you, Kat! Alam mo naman siguro na mababa ang alcohol tolerance ko, hindi ba? I glared at her. I know. Hindi naman ikaw ang uubos eh. Ako. She giggled and pointed her finger at herself. Umiling na lang ako. Pagkarating ng mga alak na in-order niya, ay napangiwi na lang ako. This is going to be a very long night. Sana lang hindi ako maisa ni Kat at baka pa inumin niya ako ng marami na magiging dahilan ng sobrang kahihiyan sa buhay ko. Hindi ko pa naman alam ang pinagagawa ko kapag lasing ako. Cheers! She playfully raised her glass and bumped it onto mine. Naka 9 shots na siya habang ako nakakatatlo pa lang. Pakiramdam ko rin umiikot na agad ang paligid ko dahil sa kalasingan. That's just damn 3 shots. Ang hina mo naman. Kat chuckled and poured another shot on my glass. Inisang lago ko yun at agad na pangiwi dahil sa pangit ng lasa. Shit! I can't take this anymore. Ika ko tumayo na para sana pumuntang CR at makapaghilamos. Hindi na magandang pakiramdam ko. Umirap ako nang hindi pa ako nakakalayo sa couch namin ay hinila na ako ni Kat sa dance floor. Is she planning to be wasted? Baka mamaya malaman ko na lang nakikipag-makeout na pala siya. Nahihilo na ako, Kat. I complained. Pinipilit niya akong sumayaw sa gitna ng mga tao pero nahihilo na talaga ako. The music is lively but I am damn dizzy. Hindi ko na kaya makipagsabayan sa iba dahil umiikot na ang paningin ko. Hindi ata ako narinig ni Kat dahil mas sumayaw lang siya lalo. She is getting wilder right now. Kailangan ko yata itong bantayan dahil baka kung ano pang mangyari sa kanya. She is still my responsibility after all because she is my friend. I inhaled harshly when I felt someone going behind me. Agad akong lumayo doon at hinila si Kat. I am about to pull her back to our couch when she pulled me back. Ang akala ko ba, siya magbabantay sa akin ngayon. But it turns out that it will be the opposite. Mabuti na lang at hindi ako minom ng marami, no? Stop it, Kat. Umuwi na tayo. Pagpapamilit ko. What? Uwi na? Bakit ang aga pa? Reklamo niya at bumalik agad sa dance floor. Napasabunot ako sa buhok ko at sinundan ulit siya. Medyo nahimasmasan ako dahil sa kakulitan ng babaeng to. Kat, wag ka na nga makulit. Uwi na tayo. Ika ko at hinila ulit siya pero ang tigas talaga ng ulo. Sinamahan ko na lang siya sa dance floor at pinantayan. Sumasayaw ako ng konti para makipagsabayan. Pero nanlaki ang mga mata ko nang biglang may humapit kay Kat. Shit! Let go of her! Ika ko tinulak sa dibdib yung lalaki. Naging dahilan yun para mapatras siya ng kaunti. My heart thumped faster when the guy glared at me. Hinila ko papuntang likod ko si Kat at napanunok. Masyado kayatang nagmamaranong misa. Bakit? Gusto mo ikaw na lang? Ngisi niya. He tried to hold my arm but I moved it away from him. What the fuck? Ika ko nang sinunggaban niya ako ng halik. Butit na iiwas ko mukha ko kaya sa pisngi niya lang ako nahalikan. I pushed him with all my strength at napatras ulit siya. I glared at him and pulled Kat away from the crowd pero may humila ulit ng braso ko. I slapped him hard when I felt his hand touch my butt. Pervert. Ika ko't pinagtulakan ulit siya. He keep on pulling me closer to him, making me nervous. Mahigpit niyang hinawakan ng palapulsuhan ko. Pilit ko inaagaw pero mahigpit ang hawak niya doon. Ano ba? Bitawan mo nga ako. Ika ko. Napatili na lang ako nang may marahas na kumwelyo sa lalaking mahigpit na nakahawak sa palapulsuhan ko kanina. I immediately turned my gaze to the person beside me and saw how his tiger eyes raged because of anger. Napatras ako dahil sa gulat. What the fuck, bro? Ang bastos mo ah. Si Jacob. At para nagkikita ko nag-aapoy niyang galit sa lalaki ngayon. Sa nanginginig na kamay, hinawakan ko ang braso niya, hoping that it will calm him a bit. Nakaigting ang panga niya at titig na titig sa lalaki. Para namang naging tuta dahil sa takot ang lalaking nang bastos sa akin kanina. What did you do to her? Mariing tanong ni Jacob sa lalaki. Jacob? Ika ko. I tried to pull him away from that guy so that it will not result into a fight pero hindi siya nagpahila. Lumingon ako sa likod at nakita nakaupo na si Kat sa sahig. Medyo lumayo rin ang mga tao sa amin. Chill bro, wala akong ginawa. You touched my butt and you tried to kiss me. I cut him off because I know that he's going to lie. Napatili ulit ako nang bigla na lang sinuntok ni Jacob sa mukha yung lalaki. Natumba pa ito sa sahig at kung hindi lang sila inawat ng mga bouncer, baka mas malala pa doon na nangyari. Nang maayos ang gulo, gulat pa rin ako sa lahat. What did just happened? Magbabar lang naman dapat kami ni Kat ah. Bakit biglang ganito na lamang ang nangyayari? Thank you. Ani ko kay Jacob nung maihatid niya kami ni Kat sa mansyon. He didn't say anything. Pinagbuksan niya lang ako ng pinto at lumabas na ako doon. His jaw is still moving aggressively, a sign that he is still angry because of the fight earlier. Tinalikuran ko na lamang siya at tumawag sa guard para buhatin si Kat sa loob. I texted her mom and told her that Kat will stay here in our mansion dahil hindi ko naman siya pwedeng iuwi sa kanila na ganitong itsura. I did not give Jacob a chance to enter our mansion at pinalis na siya kaagad dahil baka magkita pa sila ng anak ko. Ipinabuhat ko na lamang sa guard namin si Kat at dinala siya sa isa sa mga guest rooms namin. I woke up early in the morning dahil sa sunod-sunod na pagtunog ng cellphone ko na nasa bedside table. Inabot ko iyon at tinignan muna ang oras. 8:30 a.m. Ang aga pa. My secretary is calling me, making my forehead creased. Bakit ang aga niya yatang napatawag? Emergency? Why? Paos na ika ko dahil kakagising pa lamang. Ma'am, buti po sinagot nyo. Kanina ko pa po kayo tinatawagan, she said nervously. Napaupo ako ng higa sa kama. Inayos kong kumot ng anak ko nang bumaba iyon dahil sa biglang pag-upo ko. Why? What's the problem? I frowned. The board of directors are here, ma'am. Hinahanap ko po nila. Sabi nila ngayon na daw po yung deadline ng paghahanap niya ng partnership sa ibang company at kailangan na daw po nilang malaman kung nakahanap daw po ba kayo para alam po nila kung aalis ba sila o hindi. Mabilis na litanya niya. I gasped because of shock. Oh shoot! Napatayo ako mula sa pagkakaupo at nagsimulang maglakad ng pabalik-balik. Nakalimutan ko ngayon nga palang deadline noong bagay na iyon. Nasapo ko ang noot maring napapikit. Bakit sa lahat pa ng pwede ko makalimutan ay ang pinaka-importanteng bagay pa na yun? I calm myself first before talking. Kanina pa ba sila dyan? Tell them that I'm on my way there. Huwag na huwag mo silang paaalisin. Ika ko at pinatay na ang tawag. Agad ako nag-shower at nagpalit ng damit. Nagsuot lang ako ng red turtleneck with black blazer and black slacks. I partnered with red heels and Fendi bag. Hinalikan ko lamang anak ko sa pisngi dahil tulog pa siya at bumaba na. Kumunot ang noo ko na makita si Kat sa may pinto at may katawagan. She immediately hid her phone from me but she saw me. Ang aga mo yata. Aniya, inirapan ko siya. Akala niya ba nakalimutan ko ng pinagagawa niya kagabi? Muntik nang magkaroon ng away dahil sa kalasingan niya kagabi. There is a problem in the company. Nakalimutan ko na ngayon na nga palang deadline na paghahanap ko ng partnership with other companies. At lahat ng board of directors hinihintay na ako sa kumpanya to know the result. I don't know what to do, Kat. I sighed frustratedly. Napasandal ako sa pinto ng puting Lambo car ko. I plan to use this now. Sinundan ako ni Kat hanggang dito. She is still holding her phone at napansin kong hindi niya pa pinapatay ang tawag. I cannot see who is the caller because the caller ID is not registered on her phone. Number lang yun. Di ba yung company na ex-fiancé mong napili mong maging partner? Maybe you can convince your ex-fiancé, she suggested. Sandali ako napaisip. Convince him? How? Ngayon na yun at alam kong hindi siya ganun galing convince. Plinano pa nga niyang bisitahin ang lahat ng hotels namin para makasiguro lang, hindi ba? I don't know. Bahala na. Sabi ko at sumakay na lang sa sasakyan. Inabot din ako ng halos isang oras na biyahe bago nakarating sa kumpanya dahil sa traffic. Pinark ko na lang ang sasakyan ko at dumiretso na kagad patungong conference room. Naabutan ko agad sa may pinto si Ara. She is holding a folder at mukhang stress na. Ara! I called her. Ma'am! Gulat pang ika niya at lumapit ka agad sa akin. Pinagbuksan niya ako ng pinto habang nakasunod siya sa likod ko. I tried to stand confidently before coming in. Nagsitayuan agad lahat na makita ako. They bowed a bit to show respect. Ang iba binati pa ako ng good morning. Halata rin ang pagkainip sa iba. So, how is the partnership? The collab? May nahanap ba? The guy asked sarcastically. Siya rin yung lalaking tinawanan ako last meeting. I gulped. Lahat sila'y nakatingin sa akin, waiting for my response. I faked a cup and fixed my posture. Pinag-cruise ko ang 20 na malakip-kip just to look intimidating. Hindi agad ako nakasagot sa tanong na iyon dahil hindi ko alam ang isasagot. I stop and bit my lower lip. Can you give me more time? I asked bravely. I felt like my face heated because of embarrassment when almost all of them scoffed out of disbelief. May iba pang nakangisi sa akin. Mapang-asar na ngisi ang mga yon. Some are even chuckling sarcastically. More time? Kapi ba pinagluloko mo, Miss Lagdameo? You are the one who told us that you can handle this in just 3 weeks. Tapos ngayon sasabihin mong kailangan mo ng mas mahabang oras? An old woman scoffed. She even rolled her eyes at me. I exhaled deeply before standing. Handa ko nang ipahiya ang sarili ko at sabihing bigyan pa ako ng kalahating linggo nang biglang bumukas ang pinto. Lahat kaming napatingin doon. I inhaled harshly when I saw the guy who just came in. He is wearing a dark blue dress shirt. The first 3 buttons are open. Nakatupi rin hanggang siko ang sleeves noon. He partnered it with great slacks that fits him perfectly. How could he look so illegal just by wearing that? Ang ibang board of directors ay tumayo pa para batiin si Jacob. They even greeted each other and shook hands habang ako dito na estatwa na sa kinatatayuan. Why is he here? Good morning! Bati niya sa lahat habang nakatingin sa akin bago umupo sa bakanting upuan na nasa right side ko. Hindi ko napansin kanina kung palang pinipigilan ng paghingal ko. I almost stopped breathing. Dahan-dahan akong bumalik sa pagkakaupo at lumipat ang tingin kay Jacob. He is talking to the old man beside him. I accepted the partnership. Si Jacob. Nanlaki ang mga mata ko dahil sa sinabi niya. Bumaling ako sa kanya at nakita ko nakatingin rin siya sa akin. Pero agad yung lumipat sa lalaking nisalita. But Miss Lagdameo said that nobody accepted the partnership yet. Ika ng lalaki at bumaling din sa akin. Nag-iwas ako ng tingin dahil hindi ko rin alam ang isasagot. Ni hindi ko nga alam kung paano nandito sa Jacob ngayon. Did someone tell him that I really need him right now? Nalingkit ang mata ko nung maalala ko si Kat kaninang umaga. Yun tinatawagan niya. Sino yun? Is it Jacob? No, imposible. Nabalik lang ako sa realidad nang paulit-ulit ko narinig ang pangalan ko. What? I faked a cough. We are staying, Mr. Lopez said. Siya ang pangalawa sa may pinakamalaking share sa kumpanya. Nanlaki ang mata ko at malawak na napangiti. Really? Gulat na ika ko. Lahat sila'y tumango at ang kinausap na si Jacob. They are staying. Oh my God, they're staying. My gaze turned to Jacob and I bit my lower lip to stop myself from thinking about unbelievable things. Right, he is just doing this because of business. Pure business. Wala nang hihigit pa doon. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-22 kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionaire. Sana'y patuloy niyong subaybayan ang susunod ko pang uploads. Maraming salamat! Nang magpaalam ng mga board of directors ay tumango lamang ako sa kanila. Kami ni Jacob ang huling lumabas at sumusunod naman sa amin si Ara. I stopped walking and faced Jacob. Nakapamulsa siya at nakatingin din sa akin. Let's talk in my office. Ika ko at naglakad na papuntang opisina ko habang sumusunod siya sa likod ko. After I sat on my swivel chair, I signed him and to sit on the couch in front of my desk. Umupo siya doon habang nakawang ang hita. Hindi ko maiwasang pasadahan siya ng tingin. His presence is dark and intimidating. Wala na yatang mas bibigat pa sa presensya niya. Bakit ka pumunta dito? I asked. He furrowed his eyebrows a bit before pursing his lips, hiding an amused smile. Why? Maribang pumunta ako dito? He asked, smirking. Napakurap-kurap ako saglit at kumunot ang noo. Of course not. I should be thankful to you nga eh. You just saved me earlier pero ang pinagtataka ko, bakit parang napaka-right timing mo ata? Naningkit ang mga mata ko sa kanya. Are you stalking me? I asked straightforwardly. He chuckled huskily. Gumuso ako at masumeryoso ang tingin. I am serious right now. Seryoso rin ako sa sinabi ko kanina. I'm not kidding around kung yun ang iniisip niya. I am serious, Mr. De Vera. Stop laughing. Hindi ako nagbibiro. His face suddenly became serious. Gumuso siya at nagtaas ng kilay. Tila naghahamon. What if I say yes? He asked. My brows furrowed. Tinukod ko ang siko ko sa lamesa at mataman siyang tiningnan. What do you mean? My eyes turned to slits. What if I'm really stalking you? What will you do? He smirked again. Sa hindi malamang dahilan kumalabog ang puso ko. Biglang pumasok sa isip kong anak ko. He said that he's stalking me kaya imposibleng malaman niyan tungkol sa anak ko ngayon. And why is he talking me to in the first place? Stop stalking me, Mr. De Vera. Wala kang mapapala sa bagay na yun. You may leave. What if I'm really stalking you? What will you do? He smirked again. Sa hindi malamang dahilan? Kumalabog ang puso ko. I composed myself and stood up nang tumayo siya. Nilahad ko ang pinto dahil nakatitig lamang siya sa akin at wala pa yatang balak na lumabas. Saglit niyang itinagilid ang ulo at dahan-dahang umiling bago niya pinaglandas ang dila sa labi at lumabas na. Pabagsak ako napaupo sa upuan nang makalabas na siya. Pakiramdam ko'y sobrang sikip ng opisina ko kanina nang andito siya sa loob. Tinanggal ko ang blazer na suot dahil sa init na nararamdaman. Tinapos ko lang ibang mga trabaho ko sa opisina at umuwi na. As my usual routine at night, sinalubong ulit ako ng anak ko at sabay ulit kami nag-dinner. Mommy, nakausap mo lang daddy? Nanlaki ang matakot na pabaling sa anak ko. Hindi ako nagulat dahil sa tinanong niya. I am shocked because of the language she used. You can speak Filipino na, baby? I asked, still shocked. He giggled. Yes, mommy. I asked grandma to teach me because daddy is a Filipino, right? Baka hindi niya ako ma-understand if I speak in English. Nguso niya. I pursed my lips to stop myself from laughing. Kung alam mo lang, your dad is really good in speaking English. After we ate, I just assured him that he will see his daddy soon, kahit hindi ko pa rin alam ang gagawin ko para magkita sila. Magkatabi ulit kaming natulog ng gabing yon at kinaumagahan, maaga ulit akong pumasok sa trabaho dahil bigla ang nagpatawag ng meeting ang company architect namin. Sinabi niyang may naging problema daw sa hotel naming tinatayo nila ngayon. What? Anong gumuho? Napatayo ako dahil sa gulat. It is because of miscommunication, Miss Lagdameo. Kami na po ang bahala doon. Total wala naman pong nasaktan. Sinabi lang po namin sa inyo para po malaman ninyo. Our company architect said. Mariin kong ipinikit ang mata at napahilo sa sentido. I will visit there soon kung may free time ako. Meeting adjourned. Ika ko lamang at nauna nang lumabas. Hindi ko inakanang ganito lang pala kahirap mag-handle ng kumpanya. I did not thought that it will be this hard. Buti na lang may inuwian akong relaxing pill. Kahit papaano'y gumagan ang pakiramdam ko dahil kay Hunter. Where are you going? Sikat nang madatnan niya ako sa mansyon. It is supposed to be my day off pero since ito ang free time ko, napagdesisyonan kong bisitahin na lamang ang construction site ngayon. I am just wearing black strapless dress with jacket on top of it. Brown flat heels lang din ako dahil sa isang construction site ako pupunta. So why am I going to wear those heels? I am going to a construction site. Bibisitahin ko isang hotel namin na under construction ngayon. Gumuho kasi yun this week. Ika ko at kinuha ng bag sa sofa. Oh, sama ako. Ika niya habang sinusundan ako papunta sa sasakyan ko. Bahala ka, basta gamitin mo yung sarili mong sasakyan. Ani ko at sumakay niya sa kotse. Magtatanghali na makarating kami sa dulo ng Manila. Ang itinatayong hotel namin na ito, katabi ng beach resort na pag-aari din namin. Kaya nasa tabi ng dagat at buhangin ang tinatapakan namin. Mahirap maglakad doon kaya buti na lang naka-flat ako ngayon. I chuckled when Kat squealed because she almost lose her balance while walking. Nakatakong pa kasi eh. Buti na lang may tumulong sa kanyang isang construction worker, kaya hindi na ulit yun naulit. Architect Sanchez welcomed us. He toured us around the construction site. Mga ilang minuto na rin tinagal noon bago niya kami iniwan ni Kat. Nakaramdam ng pagkauhaw si Kat, kaya iniwan niya muna ako para makainom. I am busy checking the hardwares beside me when I heard some construction workers calling me. Napalingon ako sa kanila at tinuturo pang itaas ko. Nag-aayos po sila sa itaas, ma'am. Alis po kayo dyan. Baka malaglagan po kayo. Hindi ko na narinig ang sumunod pang sinabi ng construction worker na iyon dahil napatili na lamang ako nang biglang may humila sa akin na naging dahilan para tumama ang ulo ko sa dibdib ng taong iyon. Sunod kong narinig ay ang pagbagsak ng isang hollow block sa tabi ko. Napatingin ako doon at napagtantong doon ang pwesto ko kanina at kung hindi lang ako hinila ng lalaking ito, baka nabagsakan na ako ng bagay na iyon. I frowned when the person holding me right now smelled familiar to me. He smelled like... Inangat ko ang tingin sa kanya at hindi na ako nagulat sa nakita. Jacob. His scent is really familiar to me. Kaya nung naamoy ko siya, alam kong siya yun. His arms were snaked around my waist kaya lumayo ako sa kanya para mabitawan niya ako. Ano na namang ginagawa mo dito? Masungit na tanong ko. I also arched my brows. We are collaborating, right? So it means that your businesses are also my business. Hindi mo na kailangan tanungin kung bakit nandito ako. He said like a matter of fact. Ini-stalk mo lang ako eh. Wala sa sariling sinabi ko. My face heated immediately nang mapagtanto ko ang sinabi ko. Sinad kong narinig ay ang malalim na tawa niya. I badly want to hide my face right now because of embarrassment. Yeah, right. I am stalking you. Tumatawang ika niya at tinalikuran na ako. Sana, lamunin na lang ako ng lupa. Bakit ko pa ba kasi yun sinabi? It turned out that I'm really assuming things. Nagmukha tuloy akong asumera. Always wear a hard hat. Nagulat ako nang bigla ko sinuotan ni Jacob ng hard hat sa ulo. He's about to fix it when I step backwards. Ako na mismo nag-ayos noon. Nakita kong tumaas ang kilay ni Jacob kaya inirapan ko lamang siya. Kumuha din ako ng isa pang hard hat at ibinigay iyon kay Kat. She is giving me an accusing stare. Pabalik-balik din ang tingin niya sa aming dalawa ni Jacob. Hinila ko na lang siya palayo doon sa tent at naglakad-lakad na lang ulit kami. She is wearing slippers now. Hindi ko alam kung binili niya ba yon o may nagbigay. Nagkakamabuti na yata kayo she said out of the blue. I frowned a bit and looked at her. What are you talking about? I asked, still frowning. Deny pa? Halata naman. She rolled her eyes. Ano? I asked, getting frustrated now. Hindi ko talaga maintindihan kung ano ang gusto niya iparating. You and your ex-fiancé. Kayong tinutukoy ko. Ika niya. Napahinto ako sa paglalakad kaya't napahinto rin siya. What the hell is she talking about? Anong meron sa amin ni Jacob? Nagkakamabutihan? Like what the fuck? Hindi na ulit mangyayari yun. Stop talking about nonsense things, Kat. Wala namang katotohanan ng mga sinasabi mo. I said and continued walking. May nadadaanan kami mga construction workers at ngumingiti lamang ako sa kanila kapag binabati nila kami. I fixed my hard hat a bit. Huminto lang kami sa paglalakad nang nasa harap na kami ng tinatayong hotel. I stood there looking at it while my hands are on the sides of my waist. Wala ka bang planong sabihin sa kanya totoo? Si Kat. I glanced at her before looking at the hotel again. I don't know. Hindi ko alam kung sasabihin ko ba sa kanya o hindi. I answered. I know clearly what we are talking about. It is about my son. Kung sasabihin ko kay Jacob ang totoo? At kung oo, kailan? Hindi mo sure? She chuckled. I also chuckled a bit pero agad na nawala ang ngiti na makita si Jacob na nakapamulsang nakatingin sa akin. Gumuso ko at inirapan siya para mag-iwas ang tingin. Nagsisinungaling ako kung sasabihin ko na wala na siyang epekto sa akin. He maybe does not affect me like how he can affect me before, but I know that my feelings for him is not yet fading. Kahit nga mabawasan lang ng konti, hindi nangyari. Alam mo, kung ako nasa posisyon mo, ngayon pa lang sinabi ko na yung totoo. But I know that it's not easy to tell him the truth. Lalo't iniisip mong, he cheated on you. Kumunot ang noo ko dahil sa sinabi niya. He really cheated on me. Hindi ko lang naisip yon. I corrected her. Okay, sabi mo Ika niya lang. Bumalik na kami sa tent pagkatapos noon at tinanggal ang suot naming hard hat. Nandoon din si Jacob. Ngayon ko lang rin napansin ang suot niya. He is wearing a button-down dark blue long sleeves polo and faded jeans with a belt. He really looked so illegal. Kung pinagbabawal lang ang mga kagaya niya dito sa Earth, baka matagal na siyang nasa Mars. Nagpunas ako ng konting pawis na namuo sa noo ko. Water? Umangat ang tingin ko kay Jacob nang inabutan niya ako ng tubig na nakalagay sa plastic cup. Thank you. Ika ko't kinuha iyon sa kanila. He leaned his back at the wall beside us and watched me. Naiilang tuloy ako at binilisan ng pag-inom ng tubig. Would you stop staring at me? I crossed my arms over my chest and glared at him. Why? Seryosong tanong niya. Nakatitig pa rin siya sa akin. Kasi nakakailang. Diretsong sagot ko. Why? Ika niya ulit. Umayos ka nga ng tayo. I arched my eyebrow and glared at him again. Anong why na naman? Iritang tanong ko. The side of his lips rose up for a smirk. Mas kumunot pa ang noo ko dahil doon. Bakit ka naiilang? Pagbabago niya sa tanong niya, I was caught off guard because of what he asked. Bakit nga ba? Bakit nga ba ako naiilang sa kanya? Sa huli, inirapan ko na lang siya at nilayuan dahil wala naman akong balak sagutin ang tanong niyang iyon. Umuwi na rin kami ni Kat pagkatapos namin mag-ikot ng isang beses. Sinalubong ulit ako ni Hunter at pakiramdam ko'y nawala ang lahat ng pagod ko. Kumain lamang kami at pagkatapos natulog na. It was again a tiring day. Nagtanong din si Hunter tungkol sa daddy niya and like what I'm answering before, yun ulit ang sinagot ko. I really don't know what to do for him to meet his father. Maaga akong pumasok sa opisina. Mag-iisang linggo na rin ang lumipas pagkatapos ng araw na iyon. I am just wearing an off-white turtleneck dress with a crop top bolero jacket. Agad kong tinawag si Ara pagkapasok ko pa lamang ng opisina. What is my schedule for today? I asked her. Binasa niyang lahat ng schedules ko para sa araw na to sa folder na hawak niya. Nakikinig lamang ako sa kanya habang nag-check ng file sa laptop na nasa harap. You are going to meet Mr. De Vera this afternoon, ma'am. May appointment po kayo sa kanya. Tumango lamang ako sa sinabi niya. I wonder what we will talk about. Hindi ko alam kung bakit siya nag-set ng appointment para makipagkita sa akin. Nang magtatanghali, nag-spray lang ako ng perfume at nag-retouch ng konti bago lumabas. Ibinigay lang sa akin ni Ara ang pangalan ng restaurant kung saan kami magkikita at umalis na ako. I used my car to drive myself to that restaurant. Pagkarating ko doon, tinignan ko muna ang itsura ko sa rearview mirror bago bumaba. Dala ang itim na shoulder bag, pumasok na ako ng restaurant na iyon. Agad kong nakita ang matipunong likod ni Jacob. Pagkapasok ko, kaya't naglakad na ako papalapit sa kanya. Good afternoon. I greeted him casually before sitting in front of him. Ipinatong ko lang ang sling bag ko sa lamesa at sumandala sa backrest na kinauupuan. What do you want to talk about? I asked. Nag-lunch ka na? Tanong niya. Saglit ako natigilan at nagtanong ang matang tinitigan siya. Yan ba ang pag-uusapan natin? Tanong ko at pinagtaasan siya ng kilay. No, he chuckled. I'm just asking you if you already ate your lunch. Not yet, sagot ko lang. At kung sasabihin mo na kumain na muna tayo, huwag mo nang ituloy. Wala akong bala kumain ng kasama ka. Masungit na ika ko pa. His jaw moved aggressively for a bit before he smirked sarcastically. Pinigilan niyang paggalaw ng panga at numuso na lamang. Fine then, he said. Pinag-usapan lang namin ang project na gagawin ng parehong kumpanya namin. Since we are already collaborating, plan na rin niyang magtayo ng isang resort kung saan ang parehong kumpanya naman ang may-ari. I did not decline his offer. Okay lang naman yun at maganda rin. Makakatulong sa paglago ng kumpanya. Pagkatapos namin mag-usap ay tatayo na sana ako nang biglang may lumapit sa aming babae. My left eyebrow shotted up because of her. Hi Jacob, I didn't know that you're here. Buti na lang nandito ka dahil dito rin ako magla-lunch. Sabay na tayo? Ayan ni Valerie kay Jacob. Natigilan ako sa magtayo nang may maisip. Dahan-dahan ulit akong bumalik sa pag-upo at tumikim. Pareho silang napatingin sa akin nang pinatong ko ulit ang bag ko sa lamesa. Nagdulot kasi iyon ng mahinang tunog. Valerie acted again like she did not saw me earlier, pero binaliwala ko na lang yun. Tinoon ko na lamang ang pansin kay Jacob. You said that we will eat lunch together, right? I faked a smile. Tumaas ang kilay niya at mumuso para itago ang isa sa labi. Pasimple naman akong sumulyap kay Valerie at nakita ang disappointment sa mga mata niya. Really? Tanong niya pa na parang hindi naniniwala. She is looking at Jacob, but I'm the one who answered her question. Yup, we're going to have lunch together pero kung gusto mong sumama, pwede ka namang maging saling pusa. Mapang-asar ang naging sabi ko sa kanya. Saling pusa? She said irritatedly. Umamo lang ulit ang mukha niya nang tumingin siya kay Jacob. Jacob is still staring at me though. He is still pursing his lips to stifle a smile. Baka ibang iniisip niya dyan ha? I am just doing this because I want to piss Valerie off. Sa tingin ba nila nakalimutan ko lang ginawa nila sa akin noon? I hope you don't mind if we will eat lunch together. Hindi naman kayo, di ba? Correct me if I'm wrong. Pinagbalik-balik ko pa ang tingin sa kanilang dalawa. We don't have a relationship, Celine. Si Jacob ang sumagot ang tanong ko. He became serious now because of my question. Umigting din ang panga. Oh, really? I acted like I am shocked because of what he said. Yun naman ang totoo eh. Nagulat talaga ako. All this time ang akala ko sila na. They cheated me years ago, right? Kaya nakakapagtaka lang na bakit di pa rin sila nagkakatuluyan hanggang ngayon. Or they broke up. Valerie tried to compose herself before walking away from us. Sa ibang lamesa siya umupo pero dito pa rin sa restaurant na to. Kaya napilitan ako makisabay na lang kay Jacob na mag-lunch. I just ordered vegetable salad and steak. So Jacob naman steak lang ang in-order. Nang dumating ng in-order namin, tahimik lang kaming kumain na dalawa. Hindi ako nagsalita at ganun din siya. It took us a few minutes before we finished our food. Nagpuras lang ako ng tissue sa bibig at tumayo na. Kung iniisip mong may kahulugan yung ginawa mo kanina, mali ka. I just wanted to piss Valerie off. Yun lang yun. Sabi ko, sapat lang para marinig na Jacob. Nakita kong napatitig siya sa akin. Mukhang hindi makapaniwala dahil sa sinabi ko. I also don't want to say this pero baka kasi iba ang iniisip niya. Baka kasi iniisip niya ngayon na nagsiselos ako kaya ako yung ginawa. Kaya mas maganda lang sabihin ko yung totoo bago pa niya maisip ang bagay na yun. Kinuha ko lang ang bag ko at umalis na, not letting him talk back. Pagkabalik ko sa opisina, binabad ko ulit ang sarili sa trabaho. May konting parte sa sarili ko na nagsisisi dahil sa sinabi ko kay Jacob, pero hindi ko yun mababalik kaya sinubukan ko na lamang yung kalimutan. Good afternoon! Masayang ika ni Kat pagkapasok niya ulit ng opisina ko. I just glanced at her shortly at ibinalik na agad ang tingin sa mga papel sa harap. Napaka-workaholic mo naman! She pouted. Umupo siya sa couch sa harap ko at humalakip-kip. Binitawan ko muna ang ballpen na hawak dahil sa pagpapirman at hinarap siya. Why are you here again? My brows furrowed. Wow! Parang di tayo magkaibigan na. Nagtatampong wika niya. Tinaasan ko lang siya ng kilay. Hindi pinansin ang pagtatampo niya. Nakalimutan mo na siguro kung kailan ang birthday ko, no? She accused. I chuckled because of what she said. Of course not. Next month na yun, hindi ba? Tanong ko at ibinalik ulit ang tingin sa mga tinatrabaho. Yeah, akala ko nakalimutan mo na. By the way, you're invited. Sa isang bar ako magsa-celebrate and maybe I will invite some elites and hope you don't mind if I'll invite Jacob. Ika niya pa na parang nag-aalinlangan. Umangat ang tingin ko sa kanya at tinaasan siya ng kilay. Why would I mind? Alright, you won't mind. She chuckled fakely. Napailing na lamang ako at pinagpatuloy ang ginagawa. Umalis na rin naman siya pagkatapos noon dahil may date pa daw. At na magabi ay umuwi na rin ako. Good evening, Mom. Dad? I kissed her cheeks while they are eating. Naabutan ko pa silang kumakain ngayon. Mukhang napaaga ata ang uwi ko. Good evening. Ngiti ni Mommy pabalik. How are you, Dad? Tanong ko kay Daddy at umupo sa left side niya since siya nakaupo sa may kabisera. Getting better. He smiled. That's good. Masaya ring ika ko at baka hulugang sinilyapan si Mommy. Sumabay na rin kami ni Hunter na kumain sa kanila. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-23 kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionaire. Sana'y patuloy niyong subaybayan ang mga susunod pang uploads. Maraming salamat! Totoo na tumumpo sa tabi niya dahil nakaupo siya sa bench na naroon. How are you, anak? She asked. Napangiti ako dahil sa tanong ni Mommy. I'm fine, Mom. I smiled. Nagulat ako nang hinawakan ni Mommy ang kamay ko nakapatong sa hita ko. She caressed it using her thumb before exhaling deeply. Problem, Mom? I asked worriedly. Umiling siya habang nakangiti at masumigpit pang hawak sa kamay ko. Pinatawad mo na ba si Jacob? My mom asked out of nowhere. What? I stuttered. I did not expect that my mom will ask that. Hindi ko inakalang tatanungin niya ang bagay na iyon. I thought that we're going to talk about the company and not about this. Have you already forgiven him? She asked again. Mumuntong hininga ako tumigpit ang hawak sa kamay ni Mommy. Napatingin din ako doon. Pinag-aaralan ng sarili ko ng patawad ko na nga ba si Jacob o hindi pa. I stopped talking and bit my lower lip. I don't know, Mom. Ika ko tumingala para tignan na nagkikislap ang mga dawin sa langit. I really don't know. Hindi ko alam kung napatawad ko na ba siya o hindi pa. I know that I don't feel the same deep hatred for him like before. Hindi na rin ako masyadong galit sa kanya but still, I can say that I've already forgiven him. Because a part of me is still hurting when remembering how he cheated on me years ago. Tumango si Mommy at ngumiti. I hope that you will forgive him soon. I hope that you will not bury a hatred inside your heart. You too have a son, Celine. May karapatan din siya at ang anak mong magkakilala. They both deserve to know each other, lalo ng anak mo. Di mo naman siguro gustong lumaki siyang walang ama, hindi ba? Si Mommy. I bit my lower lip and looked down. I don't know, Mom. I'm not yet ready to tell them the truth. Hindi ko alam kung paano umpisahan. Hindi ko alam kung paano ko sasabihin kay Jacob. Everything is just so complicated. Nahihirap ang ika ko. My voice even shaked and then I inhaled deeply. Pinigilan ko ang pagtulo ng luha dahil sa sakit na nararamdaman na naman ngayon. Every time I remember what happened years ago, I felt like my heart is being cut into pieces. Hindi ko pa rin yun nakakalimutan at sa tingin ko, hindi ko na iyon makakalimutan. I understand. Si Mommy at tumayo na. She stood in front of me making me look up to her. She used her thumb to wipe that lone tear and that escaped my eyes. I know that you will forgive him. You have a good heart, baby, and I know that you will do what's best for the three of you. Ika ni Mommy at hinalikan ako sa noo. Nang nakapasok na si Mommy sa loob, natulala ako sa kawalan. Pinagsalikop ko ang dalawang kamay at gumuso. I bended down before exhaling harshly. Bakit ba napakakomplikado ng lahat? Pwede bang madali na lang para sa akin ang gumawa ng desisyon? At mapapatawad ko pa ba siya? Si Jacob, will I be able to forgive him completely? Bye, Mom! Humalik ako sa pisngi ni Mommy. Lumuhod din ako at tinalikan ng noo ni Hunter. I bid them goodbye before following Sebastian. We plan to buy a gift for Kat today. Malapit na kasi ang birthday niya. It is 3 days from now. Hindi naman pwedeng siya ang kasama kong bumili ng regalo dahil hindi na sorpresa iyon. Sa shotgun seat ako sumakay ng sasakyan ni Sebastian. I am not going to use my car because it's just a waste of Vaseline. Total pareho naman kami ng pupuntahan. Makikisakay na lang ako sa kanya. How's work? Sebastian asked. I glanced at him before looking back at the window again. It's fine. Wala namang masyadong problema. I answered. How about you? How is your love life? He teased. I heard him chuckle so I looked at him. Sebastian is nice. He is also handsome and tall. Nagtataka nga ako kung bakit di ako nagagusto sa kanya until now. Maybe he is just not my type. He is too kind for me, I guess. He did not answer my question, kaya umirap na lamang ako. Itinoon ko na lamang ulit ang pansin sa bintana. Nilagay ko sa may noo ko ang kamay ko nang masilaw sa sinag ng araw. Ano kayang magandang regalo kay Kat? Branded? Gucci sunglasses? Hermes bag? Fendi watch or Victoria's Secret perfume? Kat's favorite? What will you buy as a gift for Kat? I asked Sebastian. I did not look at him though. Nanatili lang ako nakatingin sa labas ng bintana. He turned the car at the right first before answering, hanging out or books? You're all reading books, right? He asked. Alright, books na lang akin. Sa'yo na lang yung perfume. I already gave her a perfume last year kasi, nung birthday niya rin. I looked at him. Okay then. He nodded. I was smiling the whole ride. Iniisip ko ano pong magandang books ang ireregalo ko kay Kat. She loves reading romance novels to be exact, so maghahanap na lang ako mamaya ng ganoong books sa National Bookstore. It took us almost an hour before arriving at the mall because of traffic. Nagpark lang si Sebastian at sabay na kaming lumabas ng sasakyan. Sebastian is wearing a blue-white shirt and a faded maong pants. Ako naman nakasuot lang ng black off-shoulder skirt and a high-waisted jeggings. I also partnered it with a Fendi bag. Una namin pinuntahan ang National Bookstore. Naghanap ako kaagad doon ng romance novel. Hindi ko alam kung anong taste ni Kat in terms of books. Kaya binili ko na lang ang lahat ng novels na sa tingin ko magugustuhan niya based on their titles. Almost 10 books tuloy ang nabili ko. What do you think of this book, Jacob? Napalingon ako kay Sebastian nang may inilahad siya sa aking isang book. The title is attractive kaya kinuha ko na iyon. This is enough, right? I asked Sebastian. Pinakita ko sa kanya ang lahat ng binili ko. He is just behind me the whole time. He pursed his lips and nodded. Dumiretso na kami sa counter para bayaran iyon. After paying, pumunta na kami sa isang perfume shop. Tahimik lang kami naghahanap ng perfume doon, kaya hindi nakakatakas sa paningin ko ang pagsulyap ng kakababaihan kay Sebastian. Nasa likod niya lamang ako at sumusunod sa kanya. He is spraying a perfume on his wrist when my eyes caught a familiar figure standing outside the shop. Nanlaki ang mata ko na makita si Jacob, pero agad ding napanguso na makitang kasama niya si Valerie. Valerie is looking around while Jacob is looking at his wristwatch. Paulit-ulit ang pagtingin niya doon na parang may hinahabol na oras. Nag-iwas na lang ako ng tingin at nag-spray na lang din ang pabango sa palapulsuhan. What do you think of this? I asked Sebastian. Tinaas ko ang isang palapulsuhan ko at tinad sa kanya para amuyin niya. He held my wrist and smelled it before nodding a bit. Paamoy ko rin sa kanya yung kabilang wrist ko dahil nag-spray din ako ng pabango doon. This one is better. Turo niya sa kaliwang palapulsuhan ko. Tumango lang ako at kinuha yung perfume na iyon. Naghanap pa kami ng iba para may pagpipilian kami mamaya. Sebastian, I called him. Spray this on your wrist, I said and gave him the perfume I'm holding. Inispray nga niya iyon sa palapulsuhan niya. I was about to smell it when someone snaked his arms around my waist. Marahas ako napasinghap nang tumamang likod ko sa dibdib ng taong iyon. I immediately turned around to look at that person, and my eyes widened because of shock. Jacob? I whispered. I unconsciously looked behind him to see if Valerie if there pero wala siya. Nabalik lang ulit ang tingin ko kay Jacob nang humigpit pa ang hawak niya sa bewang ko. Hey! I shouted and pushed him. Hindi man lang siya napaatras dahil sa tulak ko. Nakalapat na ngayon ang magkabilang palad ko sa dibdib niya. Napalingon ako sa gilid ko nang maramdamang may humawak sa braso ko. Let her go! Mariing ika ni Sebastian. I tried to push Jacob again but he just tightened his grip on my waist. Masama ng tingin niya ngayon kay Sebastian. Let her go, Mr. De Vera. Let my girlfriend go. Nanlaki ang mata ko dahil sa sinabi ni Sebastian. I tried to talk to him using my eyes but he is not looking at me. Para silang naglalaban ni Jacob, gamit lang ang sama ng tingin nila sa isa't isa. Other people are already looking at us. Parang tuloy kami mga artista na pinagkukumpulan ng mga tao dito. Girlfriend? Jacob mocked. I gulped when I felt my heart beats faster than usual. Nilayo ko ng kaunti ang katawan ko sa kanya dahil baka marinig niya pa ang bilis ng tibok ng puso ko ngayon. He might feel it. Yes, Mr. De Vera, you are holding someone else's property, said Sebastian. I badly wanted to curse Sebastian because of what he is saying, pero hindi ko ginawa. I know that it's just doing this for me. I just have to go with the flow. Nang umangat ulit ang tingin ko kay Jacob, nakita kong matama na siya nakatingin sa akin. Hindi man lamang lumuwag ang pagkakapulupot ng braso niya sa bewang ko. Let me go! My boyfriend is just beside me. Hindi ka ba nahihiya? I arched my eyebrow. I saw how his jaw clenched because of anger. Mas sumigpit din ang pulupot ng braso niya sa bewang ko. You are lying, he concluded. I can even saw his eyes raging because of anger. Pinigilan ko ang sarili mag-iwas ng tingin dahil baka mahalata niyang nagsisinungaling lamang ako. I am not, I said sternly. His grip on my waist immediately loosened. Agad akong lumayo sa kanya dahil sa bilis ng tibok ng puso ko. Scared that he might feel it, hinila ko na kaagad si Sebastian paalis doon. Sobrang bilis ng paghinga ko at paglakad ko, pero napahinto ako nang huminto si Sebastian sa paglalakad. Kunot noo ko siyang binalingan. What? I asked frustratedly. How about the perfume? He raised his eyebrow. Umawang ang labi ko dahil sa sinabi niya at mariing napapikit. Right, the perfume. Hinilot ko na lang ang sentido ko at binitawan ang kamay niya. Ikaw na lang bumalik noon. Hihintay na lamang kita dito. Sabi ko at tumupo sa upuang nandoon. Tumango lamang siya at tumalikod na sa akin. Mabuti na lang mabilis lamang siya kaya pagkabalik niya, niyaya na ako agad umuwi dahil sa inis na nararamdaman. Why is Jacob acting like that? Ano, two-timer siya? Pinagsasabay niya kaming dalawa ni Valerie na kapag nagsawa siya sa isa, yung isa naman, buwisit? Pagka-uwi sa mansyon, kalmado na ako. Nakakainis lang dahil na-expect ko na masayang araw ko na to pero sisirain lang pala ng manlolokong lalaki na yun. I really hate him. I really hate him. Hindi ko nga alam kung mapapatawad ko pa siya eh. He really ruined my day. Days passed and the day of Kat's birthday came. Hindi ko na isinama si Hunter dahil sa club iyon gaganapin. He is not yet allowed there. He is too young. I am just wearing a dress partnered with beige heels, off-white purse, and diamond necklace and earrings. Pagkababa ko ng hagdan, nakita ko nandun na si Sebastian. Sabay kasi kaming pupunta doon dahil dapat daw may partner ka. Dahil kung wala, hindi ka papapasukin. So, corny. Bakit ba kasi naisipan pa yun ni Kat? Parang tanga lang. Dark blue button-down shirt lang ang suot ni Sebastian at slacks with belt. Sa sasakyan niya ulit ako sumakay dahil baka malasing ako mamaya at hindi ko pa maiuwi ang kotse ko. Hi, Celine! Kat immediately went to us when we arrived at the club. She hugged me and kissed me on the cheek. Ganoon din ang ginawa ko. Happy birthday! I greeted her and handed her my gift. Wow, thank you, she said and hugged me again. Binati rin siya ni Sebastian. Marami na palang tao dito sa club. Halos wala na ring maupuan kaya buti na lang nag-reserve si Kat ng couch para sa amin. Tumawag agad si Kat ng waiter pagkaupo namin doon. Hindi ko na rin napigilan ang paglibot ng tingin sa kabuuan ng club dahil sa sinabi ni Kat. Nung last time na nagkita kami, she said that she will invite Jacob. I know that there is a possibility that he's not going to come, but still, what the hell? Bakit ko siya hinahanap? What am I thinking? Agad kong nilagok ang shot ng tequila na nasa harap ko dahil sa iniisip. Why am I thinking about him? Damn it! Hindi ako natatakot malasing ngayon dahil nandito si Sebastian. I know that he's not going to leave me here. Here's another shot! Masayang ika ni Kat at naglagay ulit ng tequila sa shot glass ko. Inisang lago ko ulit yun. Napangiwi ako nang maramdaman ng pagguhit ng lasa noon sa lalamunan ko. Darn! Nakakaapat na shot pa lang ako pero pakiramdam ko, lasing na ako. I am already dizzy. Hell, bakit kasi ang baba ng alcohol tolerance ko? CR lang ako, I whispered to Sebastian. Lumingon siya sa akin at tumayo din nung tumayo ako. Sasamahan na kita. No, no. I shook my head. I'm fine, ako na lang mag-isa. Tumango siya kaya nilagpasan ko na siya. I lightly shook my head because of dizziness. Parang umiikot ng paligid ko dahil sa kalasingan. I asked someone where the comfort room is pero parang hindi ko naman naintindihan ang sinabi niya dahil sa pagkahilo ko. Sa huli, napasandal na lamang ko sa dingding dahil sa pagkahilo. Hinilot ko pa ang sentido ko at maring ipinikit ang mga mata dahil umiikot ng paligid ko. Hi! Napamulat ang mata ko nang maramdaman ang presensya ng kung sino sa harap ko. It's a guy. I rolled my eyes mentally before walking away from him. Napahawak ako sa isang table na daanan ko nang biglang ma-out of balance. Mariin ko uling ipinikit ang mata at inayos ang damit na suot dahil umaangat na iyon. Napasinghap ako na maramdaman ang pagkahapit sa akin ng isang tao. Hindi ko pa nga nakikita mukha niya, naramdaman ko na ang paghila niya sa akin. What the fuck? I said when I felt a wall behind me. I frowned when I saw Jacob in front of me. Ano na naman ba ang problema ng lalaking to? I pushed him and tried to escape, but he just put his arms beside me, jailing me. Ano bang problema mo? I asked frustratedly. You are my problem. Ika niya rin. I frowned more because of what he said. What? Answer me honestly, Celine. Boyfriend mo ba talaga yung lalaking yun? He asked sternly, pointing his finger at the club na parang nandoon si Sebastian. I bravely stared at his eyes before answering. Yes, he is my boyfriend. Bakit? May problema ka? His jaw clenched and he moved closer to me. Halos magdikit na mga dibdib namin dahil sa lapit niya. I can even feel his hot breath fanning my face. Nagiwas ako ng tingin ng hindi na kayang intensidad ng titig niya. Is he the father of your son? My eyes widened because of his question. Parang tumambol ang puso ko dahil sa kaba. I immediately turned my gaze to him and I can see how intimidating he is just because of his stare. Napalunok ako dahil sa kabang naramdaman. What? I asked. Son? Who told you that I don't have a son? I lied. He smirked sarcastically and moved more closer to me. Kulang na lamang idikit ko ng buong katawan ko sa dingding na nasa likod ko para lang hindi magdikit ang mga katawan namin. Paano niya nalaman na may anak ako? Don't lie to me. I know you have a son. I followed you, Celine. Ika niya pa. Napaawang ang labi ko dahil sa gulat. He what? He followed me? For how many years? Liar. Ika ko lang at tinulak ang braso niya para makaalis na. Pero hindi ko man lang iyon maitulak kahit kaunti. I followed you. I followed you for fucking 4 years. Sinundan kita dahil akala ko may pag-asa pa, but fuck, you already have a son. At sinong ama? Yung boyfriend mo? He said with a glint of frustration. Parang nag-aalam na mga mata niya dahil sa galit ngayon. Siya pa talaga may gana magalit. Sino ba nagloko sa umpisa? Siya. Wala kang alam, Jacob. You fucking cheater. Pagkatapos mo ko lokohin, hahabulin mo ko? Tanga ka ba para isipin na may pag-asa pa? I shouted back. I balled my fist because of so much anger I am feeling right now. Gustong gusto ko siyang saktan, murahin, pero hindi ko kaya. I still love him and I can't hurt a person I still love. Ang tanga ko rin eh. Bakit ba hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin ako nakakapag-move on? Damn this heart. Bakit ka pa ba kasi tumitibok para sa lalaking to? I did not cheat on you. Marinika niya pa. I laughed sarcastically and shook my head. Hindi na ulit ako magpapaloko sa iyo. Ika ko at sinubukan uling hawiin ang braso niya. I am telling the truth. I did not cheat on you, Celine. Baka yung boyfriend mong manloloko. He is fucking making out with another girl right now. He shouted with full of frustration. I inhaled deeply before glaring at him. He is not my boyfriend. I admitted and pushed his arm again. Naitulak ko yun at tatakbo na sana para makalayo sa kanya, pero hinila niya ulit ang braso ko at isinandal ulit ako sa pader. Ano ba? Sabi ng pakawalan mo ko eh. I punched his chest. I won't if you're not going to tell me who is the father of your son. Mariing ika niya. Natigilan ako at inaangat ang tingin sa kanya. Pakiramdam ko'y nanghina ang tuhod ko at gusto ko na lamang mapaluhod dito ngayon. What the hell is happening right now? Sasabihin ko na ba yung totoo? Who? Celine? He urged. I bit my lower lip to stop myself from telling him the truth. Wala ka nang pakialam doon. Ika ko at sinubukan uling kumawala sa braso niya. Fuck! Can't you just tell me the truth? He fired. Fine! Ikaw ang ama. Ano, masaya ka na? I shouted back unconsciously. God! What? He asked. Curiosity is visible on his face now. I immediately avoided his gaze and bit my lower lip to stop it from shivering. Sobrang bilis ng tibok ng puso ko ngayon at kailangan ko pang humugot ng malalim na hininga para makalma ang sarili. I am damn nervous right now. Why did I accidentally spill the truth? Kalimutan mo na yung sinabi ko. It's not true. Sabi ko at sinubukan uling itulak ang braso niya. Damn it, Celine! He said with full of frustration. My breath hitched because of the visible anger that I can see in his eyes right now. Parang nag-aapoy ang galit niyang mga mata dahil sa galit. His stare is also intense like it can melt me anytime. How? His voice broke. Napangat ang tingin ko sa kanya nang marinig ko ang tono ng boses niya. The street light beside us reflected his eyes, making it shine because of tears he is trying to stop. Nag-iwas ulit ako ng tingin at tumingin sa taas para pigilan ang pagtulo ng luha. He looks so vulnerable right now. So vulnerable that I can't even look at him without tearing up. How, Celine? He clenched his fist beside me, making his veins look visible in his arms. My son? How could you? Tumigil siya sa pagsasalita at tinakpan ng mukha niya gamit ang mga palad niya. I know that he is crying because his shoulders are shaking. Hindi rin nakatakas sa pandinig ko ang pinipigilan niyang pagikpi. How could you hide my son from me? He asked and removed his hands from his face. He is still tearing up though. Nang hindi ko na mapigilan ang sarili, napayak na rin ako. I tried to cover my mouth to stifle my sobs. I'm sorry, I mumbled. How, Celine? How could you do that to me? He shouted with full of frustration. Nakakuyom din ang kamao niya at nakaigting pangapa para pinipigilan ang sarili para hindi makapanakit ng iba. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-24 na kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionaire. Sana'y patuloy niyong subaybayan ang susunod pong uploads. Maraming salamat! Because you cheated on me, I shouted with the same intensity as his. I didn't. He shook his head. You are. I said between sobs. Fuck, why can't you just believe me? I flinched when he punched the wall beside my head. Ramdam ko ang galit niya doon. Nang bumalik ang tingin ko sa kanya, ay nakatingin na siya sa ibaba. I can still hear his sobs making me cry more. Hindi na nakatakas sa paningin ko ang pagtulo ng luha niya sa lupa. I tried to reach for his shoulders even though my hands are trembling, but he just moved away from me. Where is he? Walang emosyong tanong niya. Nagtagal pa ang tingin ko sa kanya bago sumagot. He is with my parents. I answered. I want to see him. He is still emotionless. His face is emotionless, but his eyes tells otherwise. I really cannot read him because his eyes are full of unreadable emotions. I looked down and tried to kick stones using my heels. I don't know if my son is still awake right now, But I guess I'll just ask Mom. Ito na siguro ang tamang oras para makita nilang isa't isa. Kung ano man ang nangyari sa amin ni Jacob noon, hindi na dapat madamay pa ang anak namin. Past is past. It is up to you if you're going to move on or stay and wait for the painful consequences to come. I'll just call Mom and ask if Hunter is still awake, I said. Mariin ako napapikit nang maalalang nasa loob pa pala ng club ang purse ko. I felt in there earlier. Ken, hindi ko pa nga natatapos ang sinasabi ko. Nilahad niya sa akin ang cellphone niya. Sa nanginginig na kamay ay kinuha ko iyon. Thank you. I cannot even look at him. Damn it! I dialed my mom's cell phone number. And the good thing that she answered it immediately. Mom? Mommy? Nanlaki ang mata ko at napaawang ang labi dahil sa boses na narinig. Shit! Hunter? I said nervously. Nakita kong mas tumuon ang pansin sa akin ni Jacob, kaya medyo tumagilid ako dahil sa pagkailang na naramdaman. What a nice timing! Si Hunter pa talagang sumagot. Why the hell is he holding my mother's phone? Mommy, when are you going home? It's already late in the evening, Hunter said. I know that he is pouting right now. Where is your Lola? I asked, ignoring his question. It is already 1 a.m., but he is still awake. Gosh! Ang mundo na pa talagang gumagawa ng paraan para magkita sila ng daddy niya. She is in the room, Mommy. Lola left her phone here in our room earlier when she tried to make me sleep but can't sleep, Mommy, because you're not here, he explained. I glanced at Jacob and can see in his facial expression that he badly wants to talk to our son now, pero pinipigilan niya lang ang sarili. Baby, I have something to tell you, I said. What is it, Mom? I inhaled deeply and calmed the fast beating of my heart first before I continued speaking. You said that you would want to meet your daddy, right? I asked in a soft voice. Yes, Mommy. Why? I can sense the excitement in my son's tone of voice. I bit my lower lip and tried to kick stones using my heels again. Your daddy wants to see you, baby. Is it okay? I asked, already getting nervous. Natahimik saglit si Hunter, kaya bigla akong kinabahan. I don't know what he is feeling right now. Hindi ko alam kung kinakabahan ba siya o na-excite or what. Of course, Mom, he answered. Okay, wait for us at the living room, I whispered before ending the call. Lumingon ako kay Jacob at ibinalik na sa kanya ang cellphone niya. He looks like he is waiting for what I'm going to say, kaya nagsalita na ako. Hunter is still awake, and I stopped and inhaled a large amount of air. He wants to meet you, I said, still averting my gaze. Let's just use my car. Ika niya lang tinalikuran na ako. Napako pa ako sa kinatatayuan ko bago ko sumunod sa kanya. He opened the door of the shotgun seat, kaya wala na akong choice kundi doon na umupo. I was stiff for the whole ride. Tahimik rin kami dahil walang magsimulang magsalita. He is wearing a maroon-colored dress shirt. The first 3 buttons are open, revealing his chest a bit parted with a gray slacks with a designer belt. He looked so serious while driving. Parang malalim ang iniisip. I heaved a heavy sigh and just stared at the window. I did not expect that the truth will be revealed this soon. Akala ko dadaan pa maraming buwan bago nila malaman ang totoo. But I guess this is much better. At least hindi ko naiisipin kung paano ko pa ang guard para pagbuksan kami. Bago kami tuluyan nakapasok, my heart is beating so fast. Iniisip ko kung anong iisipin ni Hunter, kung ano ang mararamdaman niya. I cannot predict what's going to happen later on, pero hindi ko yata kakayanin makitang umiyak ang anak ko. Ako ang unang bumaba ng sasakyan. I also waited for Jacob before I entered our mansion. Buti na lang at medyo nahimasmasan ako, kaya hindi na ako tipsy kagaya ng kanina. I inhaled deeply first before coming inside. Naabutan ko kagad si Hunter na maayos na nakaupo sa sofang naroon sa living room. I glanced at Jacob who was following me from behind, and I saw him looking intently at our son. Nakita ko rin ang pagkislap ng mga mata niya dahil sa panibagong luha. Nag-iwas agad ako ng tingin at lumapit na lamang kay Hunter. Hunter! I called my son. He immediately turned his head towards me, but his gaze is nailed as the person behind me. Umawang pang labi niya at nakita ko rin ang pagkislap ng mga mata niya dahil sa luha. Oh God! This is what I don't want to see. I gathered all my strength and knelt in front of my son. So Jacob nakatayo lang malapit sa amin at titig na titig lamang sa anak namin. I held my son's hand, that's why he looked at me. I gave him a soft smile before speaking softly. He is your dad, Hunter. Look, he also has mesmerizing eyes just like you. I smiled but know that my lips are shivering right now because of the tears that I'm trying to stop. He is my daddy? He asked with tearful eyes. Humigpit ang hawak ko sa kamay niya na makita ang pagbagsak ng luha. Sa pulang niya, nag-iwas agad ako ng tingin at pinunasan ng landas na luha sa pisngi ko. I didn't know that this scene will be painful like this. Parang gusto ko na tuloy pagsisihan ang ginawa kong pagtatago sa anak ko noon. I nodded to answer my son. Agad siyang bumaba mula sa sofa at umarap kay Jacob. Dahan-dahan akong tumayo at kinagat ang pang-ibabang labi habang pinapanood silang magtinginan ngayon. Jacob licked his lower lip and his jaw moved aggressively before walking towards my son. He knelt in front of my son. And his eyes watered because of tears. Daddy? My son's voice broke. Tinakpan ko kaagad ang palad ng bibig ko nang bigla nilang niyakap si Jacob si Hunter. Mas tumulo pa ang luha ko na marinig ang paghagulhol ng anak ko sa balikat ni Jacob. I badly wanted to cry but I don't want them to hear it. Jacob is also crying while he's hugging my son tightly. Daddy is here, baby. Daddy's here. Paulit-ulit na bulong ni Jacob kay Hunter. I even saw Hunter punching Jacob chest while crying so hard. Bakit ngayon ka lang, Daddy? I waited for you. I waited, Dad. I waited. My son is crying so hard, making me unable to contain my emotions right now. Oh my God. I whispered to myself, still crying. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Si Jacob at masinigpitan pa ang yakap kay Hunter. I clutched my chest because this scene is so painful for me. Tumalikod ako sa kanila at tahimik na umiyak. I cried harder this time and ran towards my mom for a hug. Agad kong binaon ang mukha ko sa leg ni mommy at doon umiyak. My mom immediately hugged me back and tight. I regret everything, Mom. I cried. I didn't know that it will be this painful. Kung alam ko lang na ganito mararamdaman ko ngayon, edi sana hindi ko na lang tinago yung anak ko. Ang hirap pala, Mommy. Ang sakit makitang umiiyak ang anak ko dahil sa kagagawan ko. I badly want to turn back the life or time if I can. I whispered. Humigpit ang yakap sa akin ni Mommy at umaplos ang palad niya sa likod ko. Shh! It's not your fault. Sometimes we're doing things that will make regret in the end. Pero doon tayo natututo. Natututo tayo sa mga pagkakamali natin. It is not wrong to make mistakes because this is where you will learn. This is where you will learn on how to be stronger and tougher. My mom whispered softly. My cry turned to sobs because of what my mom said. Kumalma rin ako dahil sa putulin na paghapros ni mommy sa likod ko. Dahan-dahan akong humiwalay sa yakap ni mommy at kumiti kaagad siya sa akin. It is a smile of a mother for her daughter. I gave her back a small smile before looking back at Jacob and my son again. I saw Jacob whispering some words to Hunter so that he will calm down. Nakabaon pa rin ang mukha ni Hunter sa leg ni Jacob, but he already stopped crying. Dumiretso ako sa kitchen para kumuha ng tubig at agad ko yung inabot kay Hunter para mapainom niya si Hunter. My son's face is red and so as his eyes because of crying. Hindi pa rin siya humihiwalay hanggang ngayon kay Hunter, kaya nalagyan ko ng towel ang likod niya dahil sa pawis. Buhat-buhat siya ni Jacob. Dito ka na lang matulog. May guest room naman. I suggested to Jacob. Lumipat ang tingin niya sa akin kaya agad ako nag-iwas ang tingin. I feel guilty. Pakiramdam ko napakalaki ng kasalanan ko. Okay, he answered shortly while he's still caressing Hunter's back. Can Daddy sleep in our room, Mommy? Nanlaki ang mga mata ko dahil sa tinanong ni Hunter. Umawang ang labi ko para sumagot pero hindi ko alam kung anong dapat kong sabihin. Should I say no or yes? Maybe? I don't know. I looked at Jacob and I just raised his eyebrow. Yes, he can. Napisil ko ang daliri ko dahil sa sinabi niya. Baka kasi isipin ni Hunter nag-aaway kami kapag tumanggi ako. Really? My son's eyes twinkled because of happiness. Of course. I laughed awkwardly. Dinala ni Jacob si Hunter sa kwarto namin dahil gabing-gabi na at kailangan niya lang matulog. Ako naman dumiretso sa walk-in closet para kumuha doon ng damit. Doon na lang siguro magsha-shower sa baba. Baka kasi mag-shower din si Jacob sa CR sa kwarto ko eh. I saw him bringing out a small bag from his car earlier. Kaya siguro magsha-shower muna yan bago matulog. I am wearing blackberry shorts and a blackberry strap shirt when I came out from the shower. Nagpupunas pa ako ng buhok nang pumasok ako sa kwarto namin. Natigilan pa ako sa may pinto na makita si Jacob na nakaupo sa gilid ng kama. He is wearing a shorts without anything on top. May nakasabit na towel sa leeg niya at nagpupunas din siya ng buhok. I immediately averted my gaze and acted like I did not saw him. Dumiretso na ako sa tabi ni Hunter. Natulog na ngayon at binalat ang sarili ng comforter bago ko ipinikit ang mata. After a few minutes, I heard the click of the lights. Ibig sabihin, pinatay niya ng ilaw. Kasunod na yun ang paglubog ng parte ng kama sa kabilang tabi ni Hunter. I shutted my eyes tightly to prevent it from opening up. Eksaktong yayakapin ko na sana si Hunter nang ganoon din ang ginawa ni Jacob, resulting for his arm to be on top of mine. Agad kong naligaw ang braso ko na parang napasa sa kanya at tumalikod na lang sa kanila. Pasimple kong pinakiramdaman si Jacob kung tulog na ba siya o hindi pa. Well, he is quiet. Hindi na rin siya gumagalaw and his breathing is already even, so I guess tulog na nga siya. Dahan-dahan akong pumihit paharap sa kanila para hindi sila magising. Inabot ko ang switch ng lampshade sa may bedside table sa tabi ni Jacob. Nang ma-switch ko iyon, nahigit kong hininga na magtama mga mata namin ni Jacob. Nakayuko ako sa kanya dahil nasa harap niya ako. I was about to move away from him when he suddenly held my wrist. My breath hitched just because of his touch and my heart beats faster than usual. "Can't sleep?" he whispered huskily. I gulped because of his voice and looked away. Yeah. I whispered back and pulled my wrist, but he did not let it go, making me face him. "What?" The side of his lips rose up for a smirk before pulling me more closer for him, for a kiss. Nanlaki ang mata ko dahil sa ginawa niya. He just gave me a peck on the lips, but my heart started to thump faster. Umawang pa ang labi ko dahil sa gulat. "Let us talk tomorrow," sabi niya lang at dahan-dahan ang binitawan ng kamay ko. Bumalik na lang ako sa pagkakahiga at sinapo kaagad ang dibdib. I inhaled deeply to calm my racing hand before closing my eyes to sleep again. I woke up because of the sunlight I felt on my skin the next morning. I slowly opened my legs and looked beside me. I frowned when I am the only one lying here on the bed. Nasaan sila Jacob at Hunter? Naghilamos muna ako at nag-ayos bago lumabas ng kwarto. Dumiretso agad ako sa kusina dahil doon ko rinig ang boses ni Hunter. He was giggling and laughing loudly because of something and I don't know what it is. My eyes widened when I saw Jacob in front of the stove wearing an apron. Nakatalikod ito sa akin habang nagluluto. Nag-iwas ako ng tingin nang pumihit siya paharap sa pesto ko. I acted like I did not saw him at umupo na lamang sa high chair na nandoon sa tabi ni Hunter. "How is your sleep, baby?" I asked Hunter. He is watching Jacob while he is holding Jacob's phone. Hawak na iyon kaya hindi ko maiwasang mapatingin doon. Kumunot ang noo ko na makita na nanonood siya ng kung paano magluto ng pancake. I curiously glanced at Jacob and he is already looking at me. "I slept good, Mommy." Hunter answered my question. "How about me?" Jacob asked, raising his brow. "What?" I asked, frowning. "You won't ask me about my sleep?" He pursed his lips into a stifled smile. Tumaas ang kilay ko sa kanya. I suddenly remembered the kiss. Right, bakit niya nga pala ako hinalikan kagabi? From what I know, we're not even in a relationship or something. So why would he kiss me? Ni hindi ko pa nga siya napapatawad tapos bigla niya lang akong hahalikan? Pwede ko siyang kasuhan. Why would I? I rolled my eyes and just focused my attention on my son. "Daddy, it says here that you're going to flip the pancake when it's already bubbly on top," Hunter said. "Noted, baby." Si Jacob. Gumuso ako at sumalyap ulit kay Jacob. My eyes turned to slits while I'm looking at his back. Is he acting like he doesn't know how to cook right now? Sa pagkakaalam ko marunong siya magluto. Bakit bigla yata niya nakalimutan? Sinungaling talaga. I whispered to myself and stood up to get some plates for us. Naghanda ako ng 5 plato sa lamesa. I wondered about our maids. Where are they? Inutusan ba sila ni Jacob na umalis muna dahil siya magluluto? He's not even the one who's paying them. Ang galing niya talagang magmanipula. I put forks and spoon beside the plates and a glass. Napatingin ulit ako kay Jacob nang nalapag niya sa gitna ng lamesa yung mga pancakes. He is wearing a gray shorts and black v-neck shirt that fits his body perfectly. I averted my gaze when I noticed that I'm already staring at him for too long. I'll just call mom and dad upstairs. Paalam ko sa kanila at umakyat na sa second floor to call my parents to eat. Good thing that they already awake. Kaya nang tinawag ko sila, sumunod na rin sila sa akin pababa. I sat behind Hunter again, while Jacob is on the other side of him. Si Daddy nasa kabisera at katapat ko naman si Mommy. I suddenly felt curious. Ni hindi lang ba nagalit sina Mommy at Daddy sa panloloko sa akin ni Jacob noon? Hindi ko pa sila nakikita na galit sa kanya, kahit ngayon. We ate silently at kung hindi lang nagsalita si Hunter, baka wala na nga magsasalita. The atmosphere is still awkward until now. Daddy cooked the pancakes. Hunter said proudly. Jacob choked on his food, that's why he asked me to put water on his glass. Inabot niya yun sa akin at agad ko yun nilagyan ng tubig at ibinalik sa kanya. Really? Si Mommy. She pretended that she's shocked because they already knew it. Sinabi ko na sa kanila kanina na si Jacob ang nagluto ng umagahan. Yes, Lola. It's delicious, right? Ika pa ni Hunter. He is really proud, huh? Bakit kapag ako nagluluto, hindi naman siya ganyan? Is he being a daddy's boy now? After we ate, ang mga maids na nag-ayos ng lamesa. My parents took Hunter with them to their room because they know that Jacob and I need privacy right now. We need to talk about a lot of things. Jacob, I called him. Garden. I said shortly and walked my way towards the garden. Umupo ako sa bench doon. Jacob sat at the other end of the bench to leave a space between us. I played with my hand to ease the awkwardness I am feeling. Huminga muna ako ng malalim bago ko nagsalita. I'm sorry. That is the first word that came out from my mouth. I just felt like I really have to say sorry to him because I hid our son even though he has the right to know. Pero hindi ko rin masisisi ang sarili ko. He cheated on me at muntik pa ako makunan dahil doon. Matagal ko nang kinikim-kim ang galit ko na ito and think this is the right time to release it. Hindi naman pwedeng buong buhay ko galit ako sa kanya. We needed to be at least civil for our son. What is his full name? He asked. I smiled by myself when I remember that I did got Hunter's name. It's from Jacob. Jacob's name. Kahit galit ako sa niya noon, naisipan ko pa rin ihonagtang pangalan ng anak ko sa pangalan ni Jacob. Got my son's name? Hunter from Jacob. Second name Hunters. He is his dad after all. Jacob Hunter Lagdameo. I used my surname for my son dahil bakit ko naman gagamitin ng kanya? We're not even married. He did not say anything. He just waited for me to continue what I'm saying. I'm sorry for hiding our son to you. I'm just scared and angry at the same time. That's why I did that. I explained. Tumingala ako at napapikit nang tumama sa mata ko ang silig ng araw. Scared? He asked curiously. I opened my eyes and looked at him. I caught him staring intently at me. That is why I immediately looked away. He is just so intimidating. Yeah, scared that you may not accept our son because you don't love me. I said and looked at him again. He licked his lower lip and his gaze turned darker. What made you think that I don't love you? He asked seriously. Mapait akong umiti sa kanya at nagbaba ng tingin sa kamay ko. Because you cheated on me. I whispered, still playing my hands. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-25 kabanata ng ating kwento na The Possessive Billionaire. Sana'y patuloy niyong subaybayan ang susunod pang upload. Maraming salamat! I didn't. How many times would I have to say that thing? I already knew it. Tanggap ko na niloko niya ako noon and I hate myself because even though he cheated on me, my heart is still beating for him. I should hate him, right? Yes, I hated him pero mas nanguna pa rin ang pagmamahal ko sa kanya. Yeah, I just laughed it off. I still don't believe him though. You still don't believe me, do you? He asked. Lumingon ulit ako sa kanya at dahan-dahang tumango. It is hard to believe you because I saw it with my own eyes. It's hard to believe you because I saw personally how you two cheated on me. I gulped when my voice cracked. Tumayo na ako bago pa siya makapagsalita at nilahad ko ang kamay ko sa harap niya. Let's be civil towards each other. I said while waiting for his hand to shake mine. He stared at me for a few seconds, first before licking his lower lip, and stood up while his other hand are in his pocket. Let's be civil toward each other, he said and shook my hand. I smiled fakely. Binawi ko kagad ang kamay ko sa kamay niya dahil bigla na namang bumilis ang tibok ng puso ko dahil sa hawak niya. He really has this effect on me and only him can affect me like this. That's how our talk ended. Hindi pa siya umuwi pagkatapos sa pag-uusap namin at nakipaglaro pa kay Hunter. They are busy watching at the living room when I went there after I took a bath. Sa pang-isahang sofa ko umupo habang sila nakaupo naman sa pang-tatluhang sofa. Nakita ko sa gilid ng mga mata kong may binulong si Jacob kay Hunter, but I just set that aside. Wala pa ata ako 5 minutong nanonood ng cartoons na pinapanood nila ay tinawag na ako ni Hunter. What? I asked him. He smiled sweetly to me before sitting on my lap. Bukod sa kanya, binuhat ko siya para mapaayos siya ng upo sa hita ko. Sumulya pa ako kay Jacob at nakita ko na nakapatong ang siko niya sa gilid ng sofa habang pinaglalaroan niya ang kanyang labi. I know that he is trying to stifle a smile right now. Can we stay at Daddy's condo, Mommy? Hunter asked with a smile plastered on his face. My eyes widened because of his question, and I immediately turned my gaze to Jacob. I know that he is behind this. Siguro inutusan niya ang anak kong sabihin yon. So manipulative. Why, baby? Pwede naman dito na lang tayo magstay, I said after I calmed myself. Hunter pouted sadly and shook his head. But I want to stay with Daddy too. Pagpupumilit niya pa. He can visit you anytime naman. I glanced at Jacob and glared at him. Just what the hell is he saying to my son? Hindi siya nakatingin sa amin. Nakatutok lang ang mga mata sa TV, pero halata na sa labi ang ngising kanina niya pang pinipigilan. But I want to sleep with Daddy too, my son urged more. He can sleep here sometimes if you want but not always. Ika ko pa. My son pouted more, and I can even see his eyes watering because of tears right now. Parang konti na lang tutulo ng luha niya. But I want to stay with him every day. I want us to be a complete family. His voice broke. Napahilot na lamang ako sa sentido ko at napabuntong hininga. Kung nakamamatay lang ang tingin, baka kanina pang pinaglamayan si Jacob dito. I badly want to choke him to death. Pati anak ko mamanipulahin niya. How dare him? Fine, I whispered under my breath. Hunter almost jumped because of joy at nakipag-high five pa nga kay Jacob. They really planned this, huh? I hate them. When are we going to move at your condo? I asked crudely to Jacob. He smirked and licked his lower lip before biting it to stop himself from smirking more. Now, he answered. Nag-init kagad ang dugo ko at padabog na tumayo. Napatingin tuloy si Hunter sa akin, pero agad namang nalipat ang atensyon niya sa cartons na pinanonood. Kill you, I mouthed to Jacob before marching my way towards our room. Hanggang sa pag-impake ko ng damit namin ni Hunter, nag-iinit pa rin ang dugo ko. How can he manipulate our son like that? Is he trying to piss me off? Ano namang makukuha niya kung doon kami titira sa kondo niya? Is he planning something again? Pagkatapos ko mag-impake, iniwan ko muna yun sa ibabaw ng kama namin at tumiretso sa kwarto ni na Mommy. Mom, I said after she opened the door. Why? She asked softly. I glanced at my dad who was reading a book while sitting on the bed and leaning his back on the headboard. He is wearing a specs and I saw him glance at me. I gave him a small smile before looking at Mom again. Pumasok muna kami sa loob at umupo sa may sofang nandoon. Gusto ni Hunter tumira sa kondo ni Jacob, I stated. What? Si Mommy. Napatingin din tuloy si Daddy sa amin dahil sa narinig. He wanted to live with Jacob. Hindi naman pwedeng siya lang ang lilipat dun. So I'm going to move there with my son, I said and looked down. Paano kung isipin ni na Mommy na marupok ako? I don't want them to think that I'm going to move there because I really want to. Napipilitan lang ako. I heard my dad chuckled. That is why I frowned. My mom also laughed a little before talking. It's okay. You don't need to feel guilty. Si Mommy. I am not guilty, Mom, I defended. Okay, just call us when you need us. We're always here for you. Mommy smiled before she leaned closer to me to kiss my forehead. Tipid din akong umikli sa kanilang dalawa ni Daddy bago ko lumapit kay Daddy para halikan siya sa pisngi. I just bid them goodbye before going out. I was about to go out to my room to get our luggage, but Jacob called me. Napalingon tuloy ako sa kanya na nasa likod ko pala at dala na mga bagahe namin. Hunter also beside him, looking so happy and excited. I inhaled first deeply before rolling my eyes at Jacob. Let's go! Nakangising ika niya at tumalikod na. I raised my fist and I acted like I'm punching his back when he suddenly looked at me. Nanlaki ang mata ko at umarting nagkakamot ng ulo bago gumiti ng alanganin. He just chuckled and turned his back against me again to walk. Umirap na lang ulit ako at sumunod sa kanila. Sa sasakyan ni Jacob, sumakay si Hunter at ginamit ko rin ang sariling sasakyan ko. I just followed them because I don't know where is his condo. It took us almost half an hour bago kami lumiko sa isang building. Nagpark lang siya doon sa parking area at sa bilan ng sasakyan niya naman ako nagpark. Numuso ako na makita ng maayos ang sasakyan niya. A Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti. Just, wow! Siya na nagdala ng 2 luggage sa dala ko, kaya hinawakan ko na lang ang kamay ni Hunter habang sumusunod sa kanya. I can see how excited and happy my son is. Napailing na lang ako habang may ngiti sa labi. Jacob opened a unit from the 12th floor. We entered that unit and my mouth parted because of awe after seeing his condo. The color is minimal, just marble plain, but it's still beautiful. Maayos din ang pagkakaorganisa ng mga gamit. I wonder if he hired an architect for this. Everything is just so organized. I will sleep in the guest room. Sabi ko kaagad pagkaupo sa sofa. I crossed my arms while looking at Jacob, who is now getting a water from the fridge. Sinundan pa nga siya ni Hunter doon at nakainom rin. I can see the dining area and the kitchen from here. My condo has no guest room, he said and tried to hide his smirk by drinking from his glass of water. My eyes widened because of what he said. What the hell? Seriously? I said exaggeratedly, not believing him. Imposibleng wala siyang guest room dito. 4 pa naman ang rooms. Tumayo ako kaagad at tinignan ang lahat ng room. The first door I've opened revealed his study room. Binakson ko rin ang pangalawa at gym roon iyon. Ang pangatlo naman ay ang master's bedroom. That is his room. I was about to open the 4th room when I noticed that it's locked. Where is the key of this room? I asked him. Nakasandal na siya sa may pader ng hallway ngayon habang nakahalokip-kip. I lost it. He shrugged. I don't believe him. Imposibleng mawala na yun. You are lying, I accused him. I'm not, he said and licked his lower lip to hide his smirk. Kung hindi mo ibibigay sa akin yung susi, sa sofa ka matutulog. I smirked and crossed my arms. My smirk faded when he chuckled and walked towards me. Napatras ako at napasandal sa may pinto nang tumigil lang siya sa paglapit sa akin kung kailan halos magdikit na mga katawan namin. I did everything to stop myself from avoiding his gaze because he might think he can intimidate me. He leaned more closer to me, making my breath hitched. Where's condo is this? He whispered huskily before chuckling and moving away from me. Kanino bang condo to? I was busy glaring at Jacob, who is now busy cooking for dinner, when suddenly my son jumped in front of me. My gaze then turned to my son. I frowned when I saw him smiling wickedly at me. Ano na naman to? Mommy, can I sleep between you and Daddy tonight? He asked. I pursed my lips and glanced at Jacob. Inirapan ko siya na makitang sumulyap din siya sa akin. He is pursing his lips just to stop himself from laughing. Ano? Masaya kasi naiirita ako sa kanya? I can hate him forever if he wants to. You can sleep beside your dad, baby. Dito ako matutulog sa sofa, I said before caressing my son's hair. Nakita ko sa gilid ng mata ko na napasilap ulit dito sa Jacob pero hindi ako lumingon sa kanya. Are you and Daddy fighting, Mommy? Tanong niya at papaluhan na. I immediately shook my head to answer no to his question. Ano ba to? Kakalipat lang namin dito, ganito na agad na nangyayari. Baka isipin ng anak ko na hindi maayos sa relasyon namin ni Jacob. We are civil towards each other. Yes, but that doesn't mean that I can already sleep beside him. Pero nasa gitna naman namin si Hunter, so... Fine then, I sighed. I will sleep beside you. My son's lips then curved into a wide smile because of what I've said. Kung hindi lang para sa anak ko, hindi ko gagawin to lahat. Pwisit na Jacob. So manipulative. Arrogante. Let's eat. After a few minutes, tinawag na kami ni Jacob sa hapag. Tumakbo kagad papunta doon si Hunter, habang ako dito'y napabuntong hininga pa bago tumayo. Parang ayaw ko na atang kumain. Nawawalan ako ng gana kapag kaharap ko ang arroganteng lalaking yan. In the end, I don't have a choice but to eat because of my son. I sat in front of Jacob while my son sat beside him. Umirap ako dahil sa kaisipang nagiging daddy's boy ng anak ko. Baka mamaya niya hindi niya na ako maalala dahil sa pagkahumaling niya sa ama niya. Are you going to work tomorrow? Napaangat ang tingin ko kay Jacob dahil sa tanong niya. Of course, I answered shortly. Nagpatuloy na ulit ako sa pagkain na magsalita ulit siya. I am not going to work. I will bond with our son. He said like he wants me to know it. I rolled my eyes while looking at my food. Alam kong baka sinasabi niya lang yun para malaman ko, pero hindi ko talaga mapigilang mairita sa kanya. He is so manipulative. Lagi na lang gustong nasusunod ang lahat ng gusto niya, kagaya ng paglipat namin dito sa condo niya. I really have a feeling that he is behind all of my son's wish right now. Do whatever you want. Masungit na ikak at nagpatuloy na sa pagkain. Nang matapos ay ako na naghugas ng pinggan. Kung hindi ko pa sapilit ang kinuha kay Jacob ng mga plato, baka siya na naghuhugas ngayon. Sinulyapan ko sila sa living room. They are busy watching a movie while Hunter is sitting on his lap. Hunter is already wearing his blue pajamas at mukhang inaantok na kaya hindi na ako nagtaka nung pagkatapos ay maghugas ay nakatulog na siya sa dibdib ni Jacob. Ako na mauunang magsha-shower, sabi ko kay Jacob nang inilapag na niya si Hunter sa kama. He just gave me a nod kaya pumasok na ako sa CR. I just showered for about half an hour. Kinuha ko yung puting bathrobe na nandito sa CR at yun ang pinantakip ko sa katawan bago lumabas. I shrieked when I saw Jacob sitting at the right side of the bed. Nalipat ang tingin niya sa akin dahil sa biglaang pagsigaw ko, kaya natutup ko kaagad ang bibig. My son is already asleep, for goodness sake. Why are you here? I whispered frustratedly to him. His brow shotted up like he is saying that I've just asked him a stupid question. This is my room? He answered menacingly while eyeing me from head to foot. Wala sa sarili kong hinawakan ang tali ng robang suot ko, dahil sa pagkailang at sinamaan siya ng tingin. Get out! Magpapalit ako! Pabulong pa rin na sigaw ko. You're acting like I didn't saw you naked yet. He teased me with a ghost of smile on his lips. Just get out! Medyo napalakas ang sigaw ko, kaya napatingin ako kay Hunter. Good thing that he is still asleep. There is a walk-in closet here, Celine. Di naman kita makikita nagpapalit dyan. Ika niya habang may naglalaro parang ngisi sa labi. Oh, really? Eh paano kung bigla na lang akong silipan? I accused while my hands are at the sides of my waist. His eyes turned darker and I frowned when I saw him stealing a glance on my chest. I suddenly felt conscious because I'm not wearing bra right now. That's why I crossed my arms over my chest. Now you are becoming a maniac. I shotted my eyebrow up and glared at him. What? Natatawang ika niya. Tumayo siya at naglakad palapit sa akin, kaya't napahakbang ako paatras. Huminto naman siya sa paglapit na makitang umatras ako. Why are you acting like that? He smirked. Kumunot ang noo ko dahil hindi masyado naintindihan ang tanong niya. What? Why are you acting like that? He trailed off. He walked closer to me and crouched a bit to whisper on my ear while his hands are in his pocket. We did not do that thing yet, he whispered huskily. I gulped and pushed his chest for him to move away from me. I felt like I'm sweating because of what I'm feeling right now. Don't touch me. He chuckled and hugged himself in a protective manner. What the hell? Ika ko't pinagtulakan na lang siya palabas dahil wala lang patutunguhan ng pag-uusap namin ngayon. Lumabas ka na nga lang? Na makalabas siya, doon lang ako nakahinga ng maluwag. Nilak ko pa ang pinto pagkatapos ko yung padarag na isinarado. Wala sa sariling napahawak ako sa dibdib. It is beating so fast again. So fast that I felt like I had run 1,000 miles for it to beat like this. I calmed myself and gently caressed my chest where my heart is located. Stop being like this, please. I whispered to myself before going inside the walk-in closet. Nakasuot na ako ng creamy satin pajamas na makarinig ako ng katok sa may pinto. Tumungo ako doon at agad naman iyong binuksan. My eyes widened when I saw Jacob there standing without wearing anything aside from the towel wrapped around his waist. Ano ba? Sigaw ko dahil sa gulat. It looks like he just came out of the shower because of the water dripping down from his chest to his abdomen. Because his skin is a bit darker than fair, his abs are being emphasized because of his shade. Napalunok ako at agad na nagtingin sa mukha niya. Stopping myself to look down again. Bakit ganyan ka? I asked while giving him a dead glare. I just took a shower. May CR sa gym room. He explained. Bakit wala kang suot na damit? Kunot na upang tanong ko. I felt like my knees are wobbling right now because of the tension I'm feeling. Seeing him like this build up a heat inside me. Kahit gusto ko pang pigilan ng sarili, ay hindi ko kaya dahil sa itsura niya. He is just so hard to ignore. Gosh! What will you expect? My clothes are inside the walk-in closet. He said as a matter of fact. Because of that, my face heated up. Para hindi na mapahiya pa, tumalikod na lang ako. Hindi ko na siya pinansin. Ni hindi ko siya nilinguan hanggang sa makahiga na ako sa kama. Tumalikod ako sa pwesto niya at niyakap na lang ang anak. This is so embarrassing. Really? I heard him chuckle before I dozed off to sleep. Kinaumagahan, wala na ulit akong kasama sa kama pagkagising ko. Nagkusot pa ako ng mata bago bumangon at tinignan ng oras. 8 AM pa lang. Ang aga naman nilang gumising. Pagkatapos maghilamos ay lumabas na ako at nadatan ulit sila nagluluto ng umagahan. Hunter is sitting at the high chair again while he is watching Jacob. Good morning! Greeted Hunter and kissed him on the cheek. Good morning, si Jacob. Where is my kiss? He asked teasingly. Inirapan ko ulit siya at sinamaan ng tingin. Ang epal mo talaga kahit kailan. I rolled my eyes and just focused on my son. Pagkatapos ng ilang minuto, nakahanda ng mga pagkain sa lamesa. Bacon, egg, ham, at toasted bread lang naman. Hindi pinaghandaan. Hindi talaga. Are you planning to sell us soon? I asked Jacob without looking at him. What? He laughed. You always feed us a lot of food. Sabihin mo lang kung may balak kang ibenta kami. Trap ko. What? Daddy will sell us, Mommy? Hunter asked innocently. Of course not, baby. Si Jacob ang sumagot. How can I sell you if I love the two of you? Nasamid ako sa pagkain dahil sa sinabi ni Hunter. Napainom tuloy ako nang wala sa oras at sinamaan ko siya ng tingin. He only raised his eyebrow at me while pursing his lips to stifle a smile. Liar. I mouthed. Here he goes again. Gumagana na naman ang pagka-sweet talker niya. Huwag lang siya mag-expect dahil kahit kailan ay hindi na ulit ako maniniwala pa sa kanya. Pagkatapos kumain, ako na ulit na nagugas. Kakalabas lang nila sa kwarto na matapos ako. At kumunot pang noo ko na makita ang suot nilang dalawa. They are both wearing a matchy outfit. A black dress shirt tucked inside their faded maong pants. Even their shoes are the same. What is this? Some goals? Napailing na lang ako at pumasok na rin sa kwarto para makaligo at makapag-ayos. I am wearing a white long-sleeve polo with a black blazer and black pencil-cut skirt when I went outside of the room. Naka-high ponytail lang rin ang buhok ko dahil baka mainitan ako sa site mamaya dahil bala ko sana bumisita doon. That's why I just wore flats today. Papunta ka sa site mamaya? Si Jacob. Napansin siguro naka-flats lang ako. Yup, I answered. Pangalawang beses ko palang itong bibisita doon sa gumuhong under construction sa hotel namin. I hope that there was already a progress. Jacob gave me a nod before I went inside my car. Si Hunter ay sasakyan niya ulit sumakay dahil papasyal daw sila ngayon. I don't know where they are going. Maybe on a mall or something. Pagkarating sa opisina, tinawag ko kagad si Ara para sa schedule ko ngayong araw. I asked her to cancel all my meetings and appointments this afternoon because I'm going to visit the site. I am just looking at my laptop for the whole morning. Sometimes, Ara will come in to ask me if I need something, and my answer is always, nothing. Nagmagtanghali, natapos ko naman ang lahat ng trabaho ko yung araw, kaya pinikit ko muna ang mata at sumandal sa backrest ng swivel chair na kinauupuan. I don't know how long I dozed off, pero nagising na lang ako na marinig ulit ang katok ni Ara. Mr. De Vera is at the lobby, ma'am. He is waiting for you, she said while smiling. Nanlaki naman ang mga mata ko sa gulat at napatayo. What did you say? Mr. De Vera is waiting for you at the lobby, ma'am. She repeated. Oh my, What is he doing here? Paano kung makita kami ng mga empleyado magkasama at pagchismisan? Lalo na't kasama pa ata niyang anak ko. People love rumors nowadays and they won't ignore this. I know! At dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-26 na kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionaire. Sana'y patuloy niyo subaybayan ang susunod ko pang upload. Maraming salamat! Pagkuha ko, sa potential bag ko sa lamesa bago lumabas. Almost all the employees I passed by bow down to me like they are intimidated or something. Kahit ang mga nakasabayan ko sa elevator ay ganoon din. Pagkarating ko sa lobby, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko. Should I go out? Kung wag na lang kaya ako magpakita sa kanila. But that is rude. Kasama pa naman niya si Hunter. In the end, lumabas na lang ako ng elevator at hinanap sila sa lobby. I found them at the side, near the entrance. Hunter is sitting on Jacob's lap. At hindi na ako nagtaka ng halos lahat ng babaeng empleyado ay napapatingin sa kanya. He looks like a chick magnet that girls cannot ignore. I composed myself first before calling them. Why are you here? I asked calmly and kissed my son's forehead. We're going with you. To Jacob. Huh? I frowned and looked at him with questioning eyes. I know that a lot of eyes are looking at us right now, but I can't just ignore my son. Di ko naman pwedeng iwanan na lang sila dito dahil pwedeng magkalat ng rumor sa kinatatakutan ko. We're going with you to the site. Hunter misses you too. He said and pursed his lips. Naningkit tuloy ang mata ko sa kanya. Yes, Mommy, we miss you. Hunter said happily. He even giggled because of happiness. We? I asked. My eyes turned to slits while looking at Jacob. Yeah, we miss you. Something's wrong with that? He arched his brow. Why so straightforward, Jacob? Umiling na lang ako at inirapan siya. Tara na! Ikakot na una na sa paglalakad. I stopped walking when I felt his arm encircled on my waist. Tinitigan ko pa yun ng ilang segundo bago ko siya marahang siniko. He is holding Hunter at his other hand. Your arm, Jacob! I hissed. Oh! He chuckled and then just put his hand inside his pocket. For the millionth time, I shook my head again. Sumakay na ako sa Lambo car ko at sa kanya naman sumunod si Hunter. Daddy's boy na talaga. I was about to switch on my car's engine when my phone beeped. Kinuha ko yun sa loob ng bag ko at nakitang nag-text si Jacob. Nag-lunch ka na? Ngumusok at pinigilan ng pagkurba ng labi para sa isang ngiti. My heart beats faster again just because of this message. This is just a small thing, but why am I acting like this? Me. Sa site na. Yun lang ang sinagot ko at pinaharurot na ang sasakyan. I tried to focus on my driving to divert my attention, but I just really can't. Sobrang bilis pa rin ang tibok ng puso ko ngayon dahil lang sa simpleng tanong niyang iyon. Buti na lang at na makarating sa site, medyo kulmang malalalan ako. Kasabay ng pagsara ko ng pinto ng sasakyan ay ang pagbaba na rin nila ni Jacob sa Ferrari niya. I smiled widely to my son and held his hand before entering the site. Nag-lunch na kayo, baby? I asked Hunter. Jacob is still in his car, maybe turning off his car's engine. Not yet, Mommy. Daddy said that we will eat with you. Nakangiting ika niya. Sumulyap naman ako sa likod namin at nakitang nakasunod sa amin si Jacob. He raised his brow to me when he saw me looking at him. Nag-iwas kagad ako ng tingin dahil sa pagbilis na naman ang tibok ng puso ko. We entered the site and since Hunter is not allowed to walk around, here ay dumiretso muna kami sa my tent at baka na lang muna siya iwan mamaya kapag maglilibot na ako sa kabuuan ng site. Daddy! I turned to Hunter when he shouted that. Nakalahad ang kamay niya kay Jacob na parang gusto niyang hawakan din siya nito. And that's what Jacob did. Kaya ngayon, hawak na naming pareho ang kamay niya. We entered the tent and an unfamiliar engineer immediately welcomed us. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. De Vera. The engineer smiled. Natigilan ako dahil sa sinabi ng lalaking engineer sa harap ko. I felt like my face also heated up because of what he said. Did he just call me? What did you call me? I asked calmly. I don't want to get angry because nobody's perfect. Siguro nagkamali lang siya ng banggit kanina at aayusin na niya iyon ngayon. Mrs. De Vera? He's not even sure when he said that. You are a family, right? He laughed nervously. Do we look like a family right now? Yes, Jacob is my son's father, but it's not enough reason to call us, a family. Ganun ba itsura namin ngayon? I glance at Jacob, and he's already stifling a smile right now while staring at me. Oh, please. I know that he is already planning something right now. Yeah, you are right. He licked his lower lip. We're a family, he said to the engineer while he is still looking at me. We're a family. Segunda pa ng anak ko. What the hell? I hate him. Puisit. I whispered to myself while watching Jacob prepare our food on the table given to us by that unfamiliar engineer. Isa pa yun eh. Inirapan ko na lang siya at tumayo na para tulungan siya mag-ayos ng mga plato. Di ko nga inakala na nag-order na pala siya kanina pa ng pagkain. Kaya dumating na kaagad ngayon yung mga in-order niya. He also ordered a lot. I really think that he will sell us soon. Ma'am, kutsara tinidor po, said by a construction worker. Inabutan niya ako ng kutsara tinidor, kaya agad ako nagpasalamat. I put it over our plates before I opened the boxes of food that Jacob ordered. Nakaupo na si Hunter sa tabi ni Jacob. Kinapasimangot na lang ako. Kukuha lang ako ng tubig. Si Jacob at tumayo na para kumuha ng tubig. After he left, I started putting food on my son's plate. He likes all the food so I don't have a choice but to put what he likes on his plate. Nang bumalik si Jacob, natawa pa siya sa dami ng pagkain ni Hunter. Daddy, feed me, si Hunter. Of course, baby, Hunter answered after he sat beside him. I pursed my lips while watching Jacob feed Hunter. Nang magtagal, kumain na lang ako. It just took me a few minutes before I finished eating dahil konti lang naman ang kinain ko. Napatingin pa sa akin si Jacob nang mapansin niyang umiinom na ako ng tubig sa bottled water na ibinigay niya. Yun lang ang kinain mo? He asked while frowning. I raised my eyebrow while drinking water and looked at him. Oo, bakit? Tanong ko pagkatapos uminom ng tubig. That's why, he said and licked his lips before looking back at Hunter. What? Kurot tong tanong ko dahil naintindihan ang sinabi niya. He turned his gaze on me before wiping a tissue on the side of his lip. I pursed my lips and looked away when I noticed that I am staring too much. You are thinner than before, and... He trailed off and slowly raised his index finger, pointing at my chest. Napatingin din tuloy ako doon. That looks smaller than before. You pervert! Sigaw ko nang hindi napigilan. Pakiramdam ko tuloy na mula na parang kamate sa mukha ko dahil napatingin ata sa amin ang lahat ng kasama namin dito sa tent. This is so embarrassing. I glared at Jacob, but he just chuckled huskily. In the end, I just shook my head and stood up. Where are you going? Si Jacob, nang mapansing nagsusuot na ako ng hard hat. I glanced at him shortly before fixing my hard hat. Umiinom na ngayon ng tubig si Hunter at tapos na rin siyang kumain. Maglilipot, I answered shortly before getting my bag from the table. Kumunot ang noo ko nang tumayo rin siya at namulsa sa harap ko. I blinked twice before squinting my eyes at him. What? He laughed. I'm going with you. Ano? Bakit? Wag na. Just stay here with Hunter. Wala siyang kasama. Ika ko. I already talked to him, right baby? He looked at Hunter. Yes, Daddy. I will just sit here. Hunter smiled widely. I exhaled deeply when Jacob shrugged his shoulders in front of me. Nirapan ko lang siya at tilagpasan. Na makalabas ako sa tent, sumulya pa ako sa likod at nakitang nagmamadaling magsuot ng hard hat si Jacob doon para lamang makasunod sa akin. I shook my head because of that and I bit my lower lip to stop myself from smiling. Bakit di mo ako hinintay? He asked when he is already beside me. I licked my lower lip to hide my smile and glanced at him. Bakit kita hihintayin? I asked back before smirking. Binilisan ko ang paglalakad para hindi makitang magkatabi pero dahil mahahabang bias niya, naabutan niya pa rin ako. He also purposely bumped his shoulder onto mine while walking. I tried moving away from him but he always followed me. Pwede bang lumayo ka? I asked frustratedly and glared at him. Bakit ako lalayo? He asked back while smirking. I continued glaring at him, that's why I did not notice the hole in front of me. Fuck! He cursed under his breath and he snaked his arms around my waist to pull me closer to him. Nahigit kong hininga ng marahas na magtama ang mga katawan namin dahil sa biglaang paghila niya. My lips parted unconsciously because of shock and my eyes widened. Tumama ang mga mata ko sa nag-aapoy niyang mga mata at agad na bumungad sa pangamoy ko ang panlalaking amoy niya. I almost stopped breathing because of that. Na makabawi, lumayo kagad ako sa kanya at napayo ko dahil sa pag-iinit ng pisngi. I feel like my cheeks are burning right now and my heart is beating so fast. Nagdikit lang ang mga katawan namin, tapos ganito na kaagad yung reaksyon ko. Thank you. Ika ko tumakbo na pabalik ng tent. Hindi ko yata kakayanin maglibot pa dahil sa nangyari kanina. A lot of eyes witnessed that and it is so embarrassing. Pagbalik sa tent, inaya ko na agad si Hunter na umalis na doon. I held his hand and before we completely get out from the tent, Jacob appeared in front of us. He is wearing a wide smirk and I licked his lower lip to hide it. Even though he did that, his smirk is still visible. Aalis na tayo? He tried to be serious but humor is still visible in his eyes. Aalis na kami. I emphasized. Nalagpasan ko na lamang siya habang hawak pa rin sa kamay si Hunter, pero dahil daddy's boy nga ang anak ko, pinahinto niya pa ako para lang hintayin ang daddy niya. I exhaled exaggeratedly because of that Jacob. Immediately held Hunter's other hand when he got out of the tent. Hindi ko na lang yun pinansin at naglakad na. Si Hunter ay sa may sasakyan ulit ni Jacob sumakay. It's okay though. Pupunta pa naman ako sa kumpanya, kaya mabuti nang sa kanya na sakay si Hunter dahil baka may iba pa silang pupuntahan. I glanced at my phone when it beeped while I'm driving. I allowed down and checked, and message that I received, I saw it that's from Jacob. Di ko na sana yung bubuksan pero hindi ko alam kung ano nagtulak sa akin para tingnan ko iyon. Something is pushing me to open it. Jacob, can we go with you? I pursed my lips, frowning, trying to understand what he just messaged me. Sumulyap din ako sa daan. Me? Go with me? Where? I just waited for a few seconds before he replied. Jacob, to your office. I bit my lower lip while thinking for my reply. Diretsong tingin ko sa daan at inabot pa tato ko ng ilang minuto bago makaisip ng isasagot sa kanya. Me, wag na. At yun lang ang reply ko but it took me a few minutes just to think if that's enough. I messed my hair because of frustration. Binato ko na lang sa front seat ang cellphone. Sa tabi ng bag ko. Why am I acting like this? My phone beeped again so I glanced at it to see his reply since my phone turns on every time I received a message. Jacob, alright. Yun lang ang message niya. Tinuon na lang ulit ang tingin sa daan at pinaliwala ng lahat ng iniisip. I busied myself at work for the whole afternoon. Sila Jacob umuwi na kanina pa kasama si Hunter. At exactly 9 p.m., napagdesisyonan ko ng umuwi. Work is so tiring. Parang pakiramdam ko napiga ang utak ko dahil sa dami ng inayos ko ngayong araw. I have a spare key of Jacob's condo, kaya kung tulog man na sila ngayon, di na ako mahihirapang buksan iyon. I thought they are already asleep but I am wrong. Nadatnan ko pa silang gising sa living room pagkarating ko. Mommy! Tumakbo kagad si Hunter papalapit sa akin pagkapasok ko pa lang. I kissed him on the cheek when he suddenly hugged me. Good evening. Jacob greeted me. Good evening rin. Bati ko pabalik. He pursed his lips to stifle a smile while he is pointing at his cheeks using his finger. Like he is saying that where is his kiss? Pinagtaasan ko siya ng kilay at inirapan na lang. Ang arroganteng to. Magsha-shower lang ako, baby. Paalam ko kay Hunter at tumiretso na sa kwarto. It took me just a few minutes inside the shower. Nakasuot na ako ng black satin pajamas pagkalabas ko ng kwarto at may hawak na towel sa kamay para punasan ang basang buhok. Naabutan ko sila Jacob sa kusina na naghahanda na ng pagkain. I admit that Jacob is a good cook. Di ko nga alam kung may pagkain ba siyang hindi kayang lutuin dahil mukhang wala. I feel like he knows how to cook all kinds of food. He is just in good terms of cooking. Pagkatapos kumain, pinatulog ko na si Hunter. He is already sleepy kaya hindi na ako nahirapan na patulugin siya. I am not sleepy yet so I decided to go out first. Naandun pa rin si Jacob sa may sofa at nanonood ulit. I sat at the one-seater sofa while he is sitting at the three-seater sofa beside mine. He glanced at me shortly while playing the remote on his hand. Inabala ko na lang ang sarili sa cellphone para hindi ako mailang. I am always glancing at the TV every time I found a scene interesting. Pero agad din namang bumabalik ang tingin ko sa cellphone. I almost jumped from my seat when someone messaged me. Sebastian, sup? You're still awake? I type my reply immediately. Me. Yup. Why? Mga ilang minuto pang lumipas bago siya nakapag-reply. Kaya nakinood muna ako sa pinapanood ni Jacob. He is watching a horror thriller movie, but it has a glimpse of romance. That is why some scenes are sweet and romantic. Sebastian. Nothing. What are you doing? Ngumuso ako dahil napansing parang ang tagal niya yata mag-reply. Me. Watching. Ikaw? Bakit parang ang tagal mo ata mag-reply? Sebastian. Oh, you're interested now? Crush mo na ako? I giggled because of his reply. Nakita ko sa gilid ng mata ko. Napalingon sa pwesto ko si Jacob. Pero hindi ko na lamang yun pinansin. Me. Nope. I'm just curious. It took him another few minutes again before he replied. I smell something fishy about this guy. Siguro meron na itong natitipuhan kaya ganito. Well, good for him. Sebastian. Whoa, parang guilty ka ah. I chuckled again because of his playful reply. Magre-reply na sana ako ulit nang matikilan dahil biglang nagsalita si Jacob. Who are you texting? I faced him and I saw how his forehead creased because of curiosity. I pursed my lips to stop from rising up because even his jaw is moving aggressively. Is he jealous? Sebastian, why? I asked and glanced at my phone again because it beeped again for another message. I was about to check it when suddenly, Jacob grabbed it from my hand. Nanlaki ang mata ko sa kanya habang kunot noon niyang tinignan ang cellphone ko. Uy, akin na yan! Sigaw ko at sinubukang agawin iyon sa kanya. Lumayo siya sa akin kaya tumayo ako para makalapit pa sa kanya. Tumayo siya na makitang nasa harap niya ako at mas inangat pa ang cellphone ko. I saw him scrolling through my phone. That is why I jumped up to get it from him. Pero sa kasamang palad, pareho pa kaming na out of balance dalawa, causing me to fall on top of him. Nakahiga na siya ngayon habang nakangat pa rin ang braso. Akin yan sabi! Sigaw ko at inagaw ulit ang cellphone. He moved it more farther for me, causing me to move while I am on top of him. Natigilan lang ako nang may maramdaman sa may puson. He is fucking turned on. I looked at him with widened eyes and he swallowed hard. He moved it farther from me, causing me to move while I'm on top of him. Natigil lang ako nang maramdaman sa may puson. Na he is fucking turned on. I looked at him with widened eyes and he swallowed hard. Napalunok din ako at naagaw ang cellphone sa kanya. I felt like my face heated up so much. Di na ako magtataka kung mukhang hinog ng kamatis na mukha ko ngayon. I inhaled harshly and immediately stood up. Mabilis ang paghinga ko at mahigpit ang hawak sa cellphone dahil sa mabilis sa tibok ng puso. Dahan-dahan din siya umupo pero agad na akong tumakbo papuntang kwarto dahil sa kahihiyan. I immediately covered myself with comforter beside my son and squealed quietly. Lamunin na lang ako ng lupa. I woke up so early the next morning. Di pa yata sumisikat ang araw ay gising na ako. Di katulad ng ibang araw, katabi ko pa si Hunter ngayon. I saw him hugging his dad tightly while he used Jacob's arm as pillow. I bit my lower lip and smiled because of his scene. They looked sweet. Dahan-dahan akong bumaba sa kama at lumabas na ng kwarto. Hanggang ngayon di ko pa rin nakakalimutan yung nangyari kagabi. At tuwing naaalala ko yon, nagiinit lang ulit ang pisngi ko. Nagluto lang ako ng umagahan, pancake, egg, and butter bread lang. Pagkatapos, iniwan ko lang yun sa lamesa at tinakpan before I took a bath. Buti na lang at pagkatapos kumaligo ay tulog pa sila, kaya hindi ako nag-alinlangan lumabas ng CR at tumiretso na sa may walk-in closet. I am buttoning my striped red long sleeve polo when I went out of the walk-in closet. Umangat ang tingin ko at natigil sa paglalakad na makitang nakaupo na sa gilid ng kama ngayon si Jacob. His sleepy eyes turned to me and I immediately looked away. Maaga akong papasok ngayon kaya nagluto na ako ng umagahan. Kain na lang kayo doon mamaya. I stuttered. Why am I explaining anyway? Sa huli, nagmadali na lang ako lumapit sa anak ko na tulog pa ngayon at nilalikan siya sa noo. Bye baby, I whispered to him before standing up. Nag-iwas pa ako ng tingin nang magtama ulit ang mga mata namin ni Jacob. I gulped and composed myself first before talking. Aalis na ako. Ika ko at mabilis na kinuha ang bag na nakapatong sa may side table at lumabas na ng kwarto. Hindi ko man lang siya hinayaang magsalita. Nakahinga lang ako ng maluwag na makalabas na ng condo si Jacob. Mga ilang sandali pa ako natulala doon bago napagdesisyon ng umalis na. Sa basement nakapark ang sasakyan ko, kaya kailangan ko pang mag-elevator para makababa doon. I arrive early at the office. Wala pang 9 a.m. nandun na ako, kaya wala pa masyadong empleyado. Even my secretary is not here yet. Dumating din naman si Ara, makalipas ang kalahating oras, at agad ko lang tinanong ang schedule ko para ngayong araw. I have a lunch meeting with Mrs. Sanchez, CEO of Sanchez Inc. this day, kaya tinapos ko ng lahat ng gawain ko ngayong umaga. Nang magtanghali, nagpaalam na ako kay Ara para pumunta sa restaurant kung saan kami magkikita ni Mrs. Sanchez. I arrived there 15 minutes earlier, kaya nag-order muna ako ng drinks nila sa restaurant na iyon para may maiinom habang hinihintay si Mrs. Sanchez. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-27 kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionare. Sana'y patuloy niyong subaybayan ang susunod pang upload. Maraming salamat! I am glancing at my wristwatch every minute when I suddenly feel like I'm about to pee. Tumayo muna ako at makitang may 5 minutes pa naman bago namating si Mrs. Sanchez. Dumiretso muna ako sa CR. I entered one of the cubicles of the ladies' room and started peeing. Di ko pinanong makinig sa usapan ng mga babaeng nakapasok lang sa ladies' room. Pero, naago ng isang pamilyar na boses ang pansin ko. I know, right? Valerie chuckled devilishly. I did not expect that you did that years ago, Valerie. Di ko inakala magagawa mo yun para lang makuha ang mahal mo. The other girl said. Nais ko ang suot ko na skirt. Lalabas sana na matigilan dahil sa sumunod na narinig. Huh? Well, di ko naman inakala na maghihiwalay talaga sila eh. I did not expect Celine to be stupid like that. Ni hindi man lang niya hinayaang mag-explain si Jacob sa kanya. Jacob doesn't deserve her. What? But I guess I should thank her because she canceled their wedding. At least ngayon magkakaroon ako ng chance kay Jacob. She laughed. Naparunok ako at magpita na pahawak sa may gilid ng pinto ng cubicle. I feel like my blood rose up because of sudden anger that built up inside me. Hindi ko pa narinig ang lahat ng pinag-usapan nila, pero may pakiramdam na ako kung saan iyon patungo. I couldn't believe this. You drugged Jacob that day, right? Tapos he told me na naabutan ka ni Celine, na nasa ita sa Jacob. Well, kung ako siya, iba rin naman ang iisipin ko, but still, I will give Jacob a chance to explain, no? Exactly. That's why I'm saying that Jacob doesn't deserve her. Valerie scoffed. Drugged? She what? She drugged Jacob? So that is the truth, huh? Padarag kong itinulak pabukas ang pinto ng cubicle na kinatatayuan ko. My breathing is ragged because of anger and regret, and my knees are trembling because of the pain I'm feeling inside my heart right now. I am started to regret what I did years ago. Parang gusto kong ibalik ang oras at hayaang mag-explain sa akin si Jacob noon. But I cannot do that now. That is why I am regretting it. Kiniyom ko ang kamao ko habang masamang nakatingin kay Valerie. They looked shocked because they did not expect me to be there. If uglier can kill, I am sure that they are already brutally killed right now. Celine? Valerie laughed nervously. Right. Bakit pa ba ako magtataka na hindi niya magagawa ang lahat o ang mga narinig ko kanina? Pinakidnap niya nga ako noon eh. Di ko alam kung may sira ba siya sa utak o ganyan lang talaga kabulok ang ugali niya. You're here. Ika niya pa. I swallowed hard to calm myself just a little bit. Ramdam ko rin ang panginig ko ngayon dahil sa galit. Nagulat ka? I gritted my teeth. Bakit? Natatakot ka ba dahil alam ko na ngayon yung sikretong tinatago mo? What secret? She acted innocently. Ngumisi ako at nilapag ang bag na dala sa may sink doon. Nasa gilid na yung babae kasama niya at parang naghahanda ng umalis. My smirk widened because of that. I switched on the faucet and washed my hand while I am looking at Valerie through the mirror. Hindi mo alam? I arched my brows. Kakarinig ko lang kanina. She can't even look at me. Malikot ang tingin niya at halatang hindi mapakali. Umayos ako ng tayo at tumikim. Iwinasik ko ang kamay sa harap niya at nakita ko na paatras siya dahil doon. I heard the two of you talking about what happened years ago. Actually, I did not expect what I've heard earlier. Akala ko anak ka ng demonyo noon pa, pero hindi ko inakalang pati yun magagawa mo. I said with full of hatred. What? I don't know what you're talking about. She said calmly, but she's already struggling to get her bag from the sink because her hands are trembling. Kung wala ka ng matinong sasabihin, then I'll go now. Tumalikod na siya pagkatapos noon. I did not waste that chance to pull her hair. That is why she squealed loudly because of it. Ganon din ang kasama niya at mukhang hindi pa nga alam ang gagawin. Let go of me! Tili niya pa. Mas hinila ko pang buhok niya at nagpupumiglas na siya dahil doon. She is squealing and shouting because of pain, but it did not stop me from pulling her hair more. Hanggang sa may dikit ko ng labi sa tenga niya, ay hila-hila ko pa rin ang buhok niya. I am so frustrated right now, and all the brutal things that I can't possibly do are entering my mind right now. Baka kung hindi ko mapigilan ang sarili ko ngayon, baka kung ano pa talaga magawa ko. Do you think I'll just let this slide? Sa tingin mo ba hindi ako gaganti sa'yo? I whispered on her ears. Well, you are wrong, Valerie. Just wait, and I will send you to hell. I hissed and let her go. Padarag ko siyang binitawan, making her stumble on her heels. Kinuha ko ng bag ko. Sinamaan pa siya ng tingin bago siya nilagpasan. I even bumped my shoulder onto her because of anger. Nanginginig ang kamay ko na makalabas ako ng CR. I don't know if I can still talk to Mrs. Sanchez with my condition right now. I just want to go and apologize to Jacob because I've accused him a lot of things. I should have let him explain his side years ago. I'm starting to regret everything right now at di na ako magtataka kung bigla na lamang ako mag-breakdown dito. Are you okay? Napatayo si Mrs. Sanchez mula sa pagkakaupo at lumapit sa akin. You are pale, Iha. Do you want us to cancel this lunch meeting? She asked worriedly. I looked at her with tired eyes. She is already old. Maybe she has the same age with my mom, but she still looks sophisticated. She looks younger than her age. Is it okay, Mrs. Sanchez? I asked, hoping that she'll say yes. She gave me a warm smile. Of course. If you're not okay, then let's cancel this first. We can just reschedule it. Health is more important than everything, Iha. She said with concern. I gave her a smile, a small smile, and nodded. You're right. I'm not really feeling good right now. I whispered under my breath. Mabilis siyang tumango at inalayan pa ako. Maybe she is thinking that I'm sick right now, but the truth is, I just feel tired. I feel tired because of all the things that I've heard earlier. Because of the truth that I discovered. I am scared that I may break down any moment, so it must be better if I will go home now and talk to Jacob. Do you want my driver to drive you home? Tanong pa ni Mrs. Sanchez na makasakay na ako ng sasakyan. She still looks so worried. I gave her an assuring smile. No, Mrs. Sanchez, it's fine. Kaya ko na pong umuwi mag-isa. Sagot ko lamang at ngumiti ulit. She looks unconvinced but she still nodded. Umalis na siya pagkatapos noon, kaya sinara ko ng pinto at sinandal ko ang noo sa steering wheel ng sasakyan. Marain kong pinikit ang mata at huminga ng malalim. A tear escaped my eyes after exhaling. I'm sorry. I whispered and slightly banged my head on the steering wheel. Ilang minuto pa ako natahimik bago ko napagdesisyon ng umuwi na. It is still lunchtime, but I already wanna go home. Di ko alam kung nasan si Jacob. Kung nasa condo niya siya, I'll talk to him. But if it's not there, then I will wait for him. Mga ilang minuto lang ang naging biyahe ko bago nakarating sa condo ni Jacob. Sa basement ulit ako nagpark at sumakay sa elevator para makarating sa tamang floor. I entered Jacob's condo quietly at nabutan ko silang nagtatawanan ng anak ko sa sala. That makes me smile even though I feel broken right now. Mommy! Gulat na sigaw ni Hunter at tumakbo agad palapit sa akin para sa isang yakap. I hugged him tightly too. You're early! He smiled. Ngumiti rin ako sa kanya pero hindi yun umabot sa mga mata ko. I glanced at Jacob and I saw him walking towards us. Seryoso mukha niya at kunot ang noo. He looked in his gray t-shirt and brown shorts. His manly scent invaded my nose and it actually made me shiver. Are you okay? Si Jacob. Siguro napansin ang itsura ko. I bit my lower lip and looked down. No, I croaked. Kahit anong pigil ko sa luha kong tumulo ay hindi ko nagawa. I am just stopping my shoulders from trembling because my son might get worried. Hey, what happened? Si Jacob at tinawakan ng balikat ko. He pulled me closer to him and I immediately hugged him. Hindi ko napigilan ng pagturo ng luha at napahigpi na ako sa balikat niya. I regret everything. I really wish that I can turn back the time. I really wish. I'm sorry, I cried. Humigpit ang yakap ko sa kanya nung niyakap niya ako pabalik. He also hugged me tightly, making me cry more. Humaplos-haplos pababa at pataas ang kamay niya sa likod ko, like he is calming me down. Jacob, I'm sorry. Yes, Daddy. Hunter, can go to your room and just talk to your mom? Yes, Daddy. I heard my son. Kumunot ang noo ko at lumingon sa likod na makita kong tumakbo ang anak ko papuntang kwarto namin. I turned my gaze to Jacob when he held my cheeks. His eyes looked so deep. Parang nababasa noon ang lahat ng iniisip ko ngayon. It is like an ocean, deep and not shallow. Who told you that? He asked softly. I am still hugging him while he is holding my cheek and his other hand is on my nape, slightly caressing it. I overheard it. I accidentally heard Valerie talking to a girl about what happened to us years ago. Di ko inakala iyon. I'm just starting to regret everything that I did years ago. Ang dami kong kasalanan sa'yo. It is not your fault, babe. Wala kang kasalanan sa akin. He assured me while his thumbs are wiping my tears. Napayuko ako dahil sa pag-iinit ng pisngi dahil sa tinawag niya sa akin. Babe, does he still love me? I don't know. Do you still love me? I asked while still looking down. I know that I accused you. Naputol ang pagsasalita ko na bigla na lang niya akong siniil ng halik. My eyes were wide at first, but when his lips started to move, I shut my eyes closed to feel his lips over mine. A soft moan escaped my lips when he sucked my lower lip. He carefully snaked his arm on my waist and pulled me closer to him while we are still kissing. Napatras ako nang marahan niya akong tinulak hanggang sa maramdaman ko ang paglapat ng likod sa dingding. I unconsciously wrapped my arms around his neck and I pulled him closer to me. His tongue invaded my mouth, making me moan again. Buti na lang at nasa kwarto ko si Hunter at hindi niya alam ang ginagawa namin ngayon. I feel like we're doing a scene behind our son right now. Did that answer your question? He whispered huskily after the kiss. Magkalapit pa rin ang mga mukha namin. His forehead is leaning against mine, making me inhale his minty breath. We're both chasing our breath, and I can feel how fast my heart beat right now. My face heated up because I cannot even form a sentence. Magsasalita pa sana ako pero siniil niya na ulit ako ng halik. He is kissing me aggressively and hungrily this time. I moaned when I felt his hand massaging my chest. Pakiramdam ko hindi lang ako hawak ngayon. Kanina pa ako napaupo dito dahil sa pangihina ng tuhod ko. Mommy! Agad kong naitulak si Jacob dahil sa narinig na boses. Jacob groaned because of my sudden push. Tumikim ako at inayos ang sarili bago hinanap ang anak. Nakita ko siya nakatayo sa my hallway. Malapit kagad kaya pumunta ako sa kanya. He is looking innocently at us, making me feel guilty. Parang may kung anong kasalanan kaming ginawa sa likod niya. Why baby? I asked softly. Are you okay, mommy? You're crying earlier. Ah! I faked a laugh. I'm fine. Okay na si mommy. I smiled. He also smiled and gave me a hug. Sumulyap naman ako kay Jacob. I saw him pursing his lips while looking at us. Nang bumaba ang tingin ko, bigla akong pinag-initan ng pisngi na makitang turned on pa rin siya hanggang ngayon. I swallowed hard and looked away because of that. Nag-lunch lang kami ng tanghaling iyon at nanood ng TV buong maghapon. Hunter is sitting between me and Jacob because he insisted. Nakasimango tuloy si Jacob buong maghapon. Every time I glance at Jacob, he also glanced back at me. Parang nararamdaman niya na tumitingin ako sa kanya, kaya tumitingin din siya sa akin. Nang magabi, si Jacob ulit ang nagluto. I insisted to cook, but in the end, he still wins. He is so manipulative, and no one can ever win against him. Nakatulog agad si Hunter nang natapos kaming kumain. Siguro ay dahil sa pagod na rin. Noon ulit ako nag-shower kay Jacob dahil may ginagawa pa siya sa study room niya kanina. I am already wearing a red satin pajama when I sat in front of my dresser. Nag-blower ako ng buhok doon at ginawa ng lahat ng routine ko. I glanced at the door when it revealed Jacob. Nagpupunas rin siya ng basang buhok pagkapasok niya ng kwarto. He is only wearing a towel at his lower body. That is why I can see how the water drips from his chest to his abdomen. I almost jumped from my seat when Jacob gave me a peck on the lips. You! Dinuro ko siya. He chuckled because of my expression. Quit staring, babe. Lagi mo naman natang makikita. He teased and winked at me. Umawang ang labi ko dahil sa sinabi niya at sinamaan siya ng tingin. Nakatalikod na siya sa akin kaya hindi na niya iyon nakita. I pursed my lips to stifle a smile and I unconsciously touched my lips. Sunod kong hinawakan na yung dibdib ko kung nasa ng puso ko. My heart is beating so fast, faster than my breathing. Huminga ako ng malalim at kinalma ang sarili. Lumabas muna ako ng veranda para makalanghap ng sariwang hangin. My lips curved for a smile while I'm looking at the lights of the buildings and houses around me. Nakasandal ako sa railings at ang kamay ko nakahawak din doon. I closed my eyes to feel the cold wind whispering on my ears. Nagmulat lang ako ng mga mata nang maramdaman ang presensya ng isang tao sa likod ko. My smile grew wider when Jacob put his hands at the railing beside me. Tinagilid ko ang ulo nang binaon niya mukha sa leeg ko. His tiny stubble sticked me, that's why. I chuckled. Inangat ko ang kamay at marahang pinaglaruan ang buhok niya. He gave me a feathery and soft kisses on my neck, making me moan softly. I love you, I whispered unconsciously. Nanlaki ang mata ko nang bigla niya akong pinaharap sa kanya. His eyes are dark and deep. It is full of unreadable emotions. What did you say? He asked huskily. My eyes lingered around his face before I held his jaw and caressed it softly. I love you, I said sincerely and tiptoed to give him a peck on the lips. I am just planning to make it quick, but he deepened it and kissed me hungrily, making me moan again. I love you more, he whispered huskily, after I groaned when I felt some feathery kisses being showered on my face. Nakapikit ang mga mata ko at inaantok pa kaya hindi ko agad ito naimulat. I turned my head to the side and kisses transferred to my neck. I moaned when he sucked and slightly bit the skin on my neck. Jacob, I groaned and half-heartedly pushed his head. He chuckled because of that. Wake up, babe. Baka malit ka sa trabaho, he said and kissed my neck again. I sighed and faced him with my eyes still closed. Unti-unti ako nagmunat ng mata at nakita ko na nakahiga siya sa tabi ko. Nakatukod ang siko niya sa kama habang ang ulo niya ay nakapatong naman sa kamay. He is smirking while looking at me. Bigla namang nanlaki ang mga mata ko at agad na tilalikuran siya. Pasimple kong pinaglandas ang kamay sa muka at inamoy din ang hininga. I badly wish that my breath doesn't smell bad right now. Sana wala rin akong turing ng laway ngayon. My eyes widened when Jacob kissed my shoulder without any warning. Napalingon tuloy ako sa kanya at nakanguso na siya ngayon. Halatang nagpipigil ng ngiti. Pinulupot niya ang braso sa bewang ko at parahan akong hinila papalapit sa kanya. The way he pulled me closer to him, it looks like he doesn't want any space between us. Nakaharap na ako sa kanya at nakakunot ang noo ko dahil sa pagtataka dahil sa ginagawa niya. My lips parted when he held my chin up and pulled my face closer to him. He slightly tilted his head to angle his face for a deep kiss. I slowly closed my eyes and kissed him back with the same intensity. Our tongue battled with each other at hindi ko na naisip kung anong amoy ng hininga ko ngayon. I felt like my sanity is already losing when he ended the kiss by biting my lower lip. Habol-habol kong hininga na maghiwalay ang labi namin. Parehong namumungay ang mga mata namin at kung hindi lang namin narinig ang boses ng anak ko nakakapasok lamang sa kwarto, baka mas grabe pa nga dito nangyari sa amin ngayon. We ate breakfast after that. My face is still red because of what happened earlier. Dali-dali tuloy akong tumayo matapos kumain. Maliligo na ako. Ika ko nang mapatingin sa akin si Jacob at Hunter to prepare for work. Patuloy ko at tumalikod na. While I am showering, my heart is still beating so fast. Di pa rin ako nakaka-get over sa halikan namin ni Jacob kanina. At baka kung hindi nga lang pumasok ang anak namin sa kwarto, baka may nangyari na sa amin. I am wearing a white robe when Jacob entered the room. Napatalon pa ako dahil sa gulat. Papasok na sana ako sa walk-in closet nang pumasok siya. Kakaligo lang niya, kakalampot lang na tuwalyang nakatapis sa pang-ibabang bahagi ng katawan niya. I gulped when I suddenly felt wet down there. Inangat ko kaagad ang tingin sa mukha niya dahil masyado na ako nagiinit. Where are you going? I asked and held the ribbon of my robe tightly. He pursed his lips and his eyes quickly surveyed my whole body. I'm going to work. Ika niya at naglakad papalapit. I unconsciously stepped backwards because of nervousness. He chuckled because of my expression. Why are you nervous? Saan natin iiwan si Hunter kung papasok ka pala? I asked, ignoring his question. Ngumuso ulit siya at umakto nag-iisip. On your parents' mansion? Or if you want, kila mama na lang. Kila mommy na lang. I answered back immediately. I am not yet ready to face his parents. At kung ihahatid naman si Ken doon sa mansyon nila, ay malaki ang posibilidad na magkita nga kami ng mga gulang niya at hindi na ako handa para doon. I feel like they are angry to me because of embarrassment I caused years ago in their family, lalo na nung tinakbuhan ko ang kasal. Okay, he answered with a nod before going inside the walk-in closet. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-28 kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionaire. Sana'y patuloy niyong subaybayan ang susunod ko pang upload. Maraming salamat! Matakot kagad na humabol sa kanya doon. Anong gagawin mo dito? Natatarantang ika ko na makapasok kami sa walk-in closet. He licked his lower lip before facing me. He has a ghost of smile on his lips. Magpapalit? Ika niya tinignan ang katawan niya. Ako muna. What? He barked a laugh. Ako muna magpapalit. I glared at him. Umawang ang labi niya para sana magsalita, pero tinikom niya ulit iyon. He surveyed my body again before getting some of his clothes from the cabinet. Lumingon ulit siya sa akin na may hawak ng damit. Sa CR na lang ako magpapalit, he said while stifling a smirk. Ngumuso ako at bahagyang gumilid para makadaan siya. He stared at me for a few seconds before he looked away and went out. Doon lang ako nakahinga ng maluwag at nasapo ko pa ang puso dahil sa bilis ng tibok ng puso nito. Maybe he thinks that we are already late. Our works, kaya hindi na niya pinahaba pang usapan namin. I am wearing a white long-sleeve blouse and gray pencil-cut skirt when I went out of the walk-in closet. Eksakto rin lumabas sa Jacob sa CR, kaya napalingon ako sa kanya. He looks dashing and menacingly gorgeous in his royal eyes business suit. He is fixing his necktie when he looked at me. Why? He asked, raising an eyebrow. By that, I immediately looked away. Humigpit ang hawak ko sa brown na sling bag na dala at pinaglandas ang dila sa pang-ibabang labi. My heart starts to beat faster again. Let's go? I said while I'm trying hard to hide my nervousness. Tuwing napapatayin kasi ako sa kanya, naalala ko yung nangyari kanina. Pati na rin yung kagabi. Yes, we are already okay, but that doesn't mean that we can already do that. Alright, he said and chuckled when he already can contain it. Sinamaan ko siya ng tingin at tinawag na si Hunter na nakaupo lamang sa living room. I held his hand and looked back at Jacob. He's walking towards us while his hand in his pocket and the other is playing with his car keys. I used my car again while Jacob used his car and Hunter's with him. Hinatid namin si Hunter sa mansyon habang nakasunod lamang ako sa sasakyan ni Jacob. I just told my mom that we are going to leave Hunter with them because Jacob and I are both going to work kaya walang magbabantay sa kanya. My mom immediately said yes, kaya umalis na kami pagkatapos noon ni Jacob dahil malilate na rin kami. Sinundan din ako ni Jacob hanggang sa kumpanya bago siya umalis. I did my usual routine at work. Tumawag si Mrs. Sanchez at tinanong ako kung okay daw ba na mamaya na namin ituloy ang naudlot na meeting namin kahapon. Pumayag agad ako dahil nakakahiya na nangyari kahapon. I busied myself again at work at nawalan lang ang tingin ko sa laptop na nasa harap ng tumunog ang cellphone ko. I received a message from Jacob. Kunot na ako yung binuksan. Jacob, let's eat lunch together? I pursed my lips while tying my reply. Me, pupunta na lang ako dyan. I'll bring food too. Yun lang ang nireply ko. I also want to see its office, that's why I replied that. I was curious about what his office looks like here in Manila. Kagaya rin kayo na nasa Davao? Alright, I will wait for you, Jacob. Ngumisi ako pagkatapos nun at di na ulit nakapag-focus sa trabaho. Sa huling natawa na lang ako mag-isa dahil sa inaasta. Damn, I fell hard and deep. Di ko alam kung makakaahon pa ba ako o ano. Everything is just so surreal. 20 minutes before lunch, ay umalis na ako sa opisina. Dumaan pa ako sa isang sikat na restaurant at nag-order ng pagkain bago dumiretso sa opisina ni Jacob. He texted me his company address, so I did not have a hard time going there. Pagkarating doon, nagulat pa mga empleyado. I'm early, so I guess they did not expected it. Siguro pinaalam na sa kanila ni Jacob na darating ako, pero hindi lang nila alam na ganito pala kaaga. Ni hindi pa nga lunchtime. Maybe I am just excited. Mrs. De Vera. Gulat na iga na receptionist. I smiled at her, not minding what she just called me. Agad niya akong dinala sa opisina ni Jacob. I said my thank yous to her when we arrived at the CEO's office. I knocked at the glass door, but tinted twice. Dala ko rin ang in-order kong pagkain. Come in, Jacob said in a low and stir voice. Natawa ako na mahina at naisip kong na-intimidate ba mga empleyado niya sa kanya. Well, I guess so. Hi! I smiled after I came. Nanlaki ang mata niya at huminto sa pagpapirma ng papel na nasa harap niya. I looked around his office and noticed that it is almost the same at his office in Davao. Naalala ko tuloy ang lahat na nangyari sa amin doon. I turned my gaze to Jacob when he is already in front of me. His natural manly scent invaded my nose and my heart raced again. Nag-iwas ako ng tingin sa kanya at tumiretso sa sofang nasa harap ng lamesa niya. You are early, ika niya habang nasa likod ko siya. Inaayos ko na yung mga pagkain namin, kaya tatagalan pa ako bago siya maharap. Wala na rin kasi akong gagawin, except sa dinner meeting na pupuntahan ko mamayang gabi. Kaya, I shrugged. He just nodded and looked at the food in front of us. It's buffalo wings, beef stir-fry, salad and rice. Ngumuso siya at umupo sa tapat ko. Let's eat. He smiled and started eating. Pinigilan kong pag-angat ng gilid ng labi at kumain na lamang. We are both silent while we're eating. Di ko tuloy alam ko anong iniisip niya. He is always glancing at me every time I glance at him. That is why I always looked away. Pagkatapos kumain, nasa harap na kagad siya ng laptop. Hindi man lang siya nakikipag-usap sa akin. Ngumuso ako habang pinapanood ng sekretary niya na inaayos ang pinagkainan namin. Nang lumabas ang sekretary niya, doon ko lang nailabas ang malalim na buntong hininga ko. Jacob looked at me because of that, and I glared at him. What? He frowned. Do you need anything? He asked and looked back at his laptop again. Sa inis, nagmarch ako palapit sa kanya habang nakahalukip-kip. Sinundan niya ako ng tingin and I saw him swallowed hard while looking at my whole body. Ano ba kasing ginagawa mo? I asked frustratedly before crouching a bit beside him while looking at his laptop. Itinukod kong isang kamay sa likod ng swivel chair niya habang ang isa nasa lamesa niya. Sa tabi ng laptop, he is just scrolling something and it's not even important. I turned my glare to him and face heated up when I saw our position. He is staring intently at me and his eyes grew darker. Napalunok ako dahil sa lapit namin at baka mas malapit pa ako sa kanya, baka naidikit ko ang dibdib ko sa mukha niya. I immediately stood up and cleared my throat because of awkwardness. That's not important. Ika ko tinurong laptop niya. He is still staring at me though. Yeah, he croaked. Nag-iwas ako ng tingin dahil sa init ang tingin niya at tumalikod na. I was about to walk away from him when he grabbed my wrist and pulled me harshly towards him, making me accidentally sit on his lap. Sa gulat ng laki ang mata ko at tumawang ang labi. I almost stopped breathing because of shock. What? I asked nervously. He grazed his lips while looking deeply at my eyes. You are the one who did this to me, he whispered huskily. Did what? I frowned. He moved a bit, making me feel his aroused sting at the side of my thigh. My eyes widened again, and I swallowed hard. Di ko alam kung narinig niya ba ngayon kung gaano kabilis ang tibok ng puso ko. I don't know what to say. His stare is dark, making me wet down there. I parted my lips to say something again, when he unwarningly kissed me, hungrily and aggressively. I moaned when he sucked my lower lip, while his tongue is battling with mine. Mahigpit ako nakapakapit sa balikat niya, nang hinapit niya pambewang ko papalapit sa kanya. I was moaning softly, while he is sucking and nibbling my lower lip. Humiwalay ang labi niya sa labi ko, nang iniangat niya ako at pinaupo sa lamesa. Napatingin ako sa gilid, nang walang kahirap-hirap niyang hinawi ang mga gamit niya doon. His laptop almost fell. He kissed me thoroughly again, while his hands are moving around my body. He is gently caressing my nape while kissing me so deep. I moaned again when he gently massaged my chest. Bumaba ang halik niya sa leeg ko, habang unti-unting tinanggal ang pagkakabotones ng suot kong blouse. His other hand is moving upward from my thigh. Inaangat ang skirt ko. I moaned loudly when he sucked my mountain. Hope that his office is soundproof, or else this will be a scandal. Papalit-palit ang atensyon sa labi niya, sa dibdib ko, habang ang kamay niya hinahanap ng basang bagay sa ibaba ko. He covered my lips using his hand when I moaned loudly again. At kung di lang ako inaalalayan, baka kanina pa ako napahiga dito sa lamesa niya. I released a long erotic moan, escaped my lips when I felt something exploded inside me. He kissed me deeply again when he slightly pushing me back to lie down on the table. He already removed my undies at hindi ko napansin yun. Wala na rin ang brassiere ko at ang lahat ng butones sa suot kong blouse nakabukas na. I am damn naked in front of him, while he is still wearing a damn suit. You said that you're doing something important, I whispered after he kissed me. I bit my lower lip when I felt his thumb massaging my clit. You are more important. Malalim na bulong niya at sinakop ulit ang labi ko ng halik. I was already moaning hard when his kisses went down to my stomach. Mabilis na ang paghinga ko at kahit naka-aircon pinagpapawisan pa rin ako at alam kong ganoon din siya. Jacob! I moaned loudly when I felt his tongue entering my femininity. I moaned again when he started thrusting in. Mahigpit ako napakapit sa magkabilang gilid ng lamesa nang iniangat niya ang binti ko at isinabit sa balikat niya. He thrusted his tongue deep and I can't help but to moan. It twisted his tongue inside me, making me feel so much pleasure. I cummed again and I badly want to push his head away, but I don't have the strength to do that. He licked all the juice that I cummed before kissing me back on my lips. I kissed him back with the same intensity again, but I stopped when I felt his huge massivity entering me. He groaned deeply when I tightened my clit. You are so tight. He chuckled over my neck. I moaned and scratched his back because of his sudden entrance. He is thrusting slowly at first, but after a few thrusts, he started to thrust faster. Di ko alam kung magigiba na ba tong lamesa niya dahil sa bilis at lakas ng paglalabas-pasok niya sa akin ngayon. We are both moaning frantically, and our breath are ragged. He did his last thrust deeply, making me feel his massivity inside my stomach before he exploded inside me. Nanlaki ang mata ko sa kanya dahil sa gulat. He is not wearing a fucking condom. Hindi man lamang niya yung naisip. He chuckled because of my expression and whispered over my neck. Let's make our second baby. He teased. You! I can't even complete my sentence because of my weakness. He helped me sit down. Siya na nagsuot sa akin ng brassiere ko at siya na rin ang butones ng damit ko. He also helped me wear my undies and fix my skirt. Umungal ako na maramdaman ang simpleng paghaplos niya sa pagkababae ko. I am still sensitive down there. He hugged me tightly after fixing my clothes. Binaon niya ang mukha sa leg ko at hinalik-halikan ako doon. Binaon ko rin ang mukha sa leg niya dahil sa panghihina. Let's get married, he whispered. For real, he said before I felt something on my ring finger. Nanlaki ang mata ko na makita ko na singsing iyon. My eyes watered because of tears when I felt and I see Jacob. He is softly smiling at me and his eyes are full of admiration. Jacob, I whispered and a tear escaped my eyes. He immediately wiped it with his thumb and he kissed me softly. Pinatong niya noon niya sa noo ko habang nakahawak pa rin ang kamay niya sa pisngi ko habang isa'y nasa bewang ko. Di na ulit mauudlot ang kasal natin ngayon. I would do everything for our marriage to happen, babe. I promise you that. He said sincerely. I smiled at him and gave him a peck on the lips. I still can't believe that we just did that in his office. At pas hindi ako makapaniwala na nag-propose pa siya sa akin ngayon. If this is a dream, I hope that I will never wake up. May sinupil akong ngiti sa labi at nang lumabas kaming dalawa ni Jacob sa office niya, di ko rin matanggal ang tingin sa suot na singsing. Until now, hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala sa lahat na nangyari kanina. He just proposed. Sino bang makakalimutan kaagad ang bagay na yun? Even a secretary turned her gaze towards us while we are walking towards the elevator. Jacob's arm is snaked around my waist, possessively, like he doesn't want to let me go. Nilipat ko ang tingin sa kanya at nakita ko may sinusupil din siyang ngiti sa labi. That makes me unable to contain my smile. Ihahatid mo lang ako ha? May trabaho ka pa, Jacob? I said when we're already inside the elevator. I am looking at him through our reflection in front, and he is just staring at me intently. Earlier, he insisted to come with me to my office, but I stopped him because I know that he still a lot of works to do. Lalo pat di siya pumapasok ng ilang araw. Yeah, he whispered boredly before kissing the side of my head. Tumagal ang labi niya doon, and I felt him sniffling my hair while he tightened his grip on my waist. I groaned because I know what he's thinking right now. Kakatapos lang namin kanina sa office niya. Jacob, I said sternly. Bahagya ko siyang tinulak pero parang wala lamang yun sa kanya. I am not doing anything. He muttered playfully over my hair. Umirap na lang ako at buti na lamang bumukas ng elevator kaya lumabas na kami doon. The employees looked shocked when they saw us. Bahagya pa ng laki mata ng mga employees na daraanan namin. Pero kalauna yumuyuko na lamang. Why don't you want me to go with you? He complained when we were already at the parking lot. Pasakay na ako ng sasakyan ko nang sinabi niya iyon. His hands are on the door of my car and the other is on the backrest of my seat. Because you still have a lot of work to do, Jacob? Ika ko. Magsasalita pa sana siya pero inunahan ko na. At saka may dinner meeting na ako mamaya. I added. Then I'll go with you. Maghihintay na lang ako sa labas. Pilit niya pa. I sighed not because of defeat, but because he is so complaining. Baka lang kasi marami pa siyang trabaho kaya hindi na dapat siya sumama. How about Hunter? Ikaw ang susundo sa kanya, Lucas. Baka gabihin ako. Fine. He sighed, giving up. Ngumiti na lang ako at dinampian siya ng halik sa labi bago tuluyan ang sumakay ng sasakyan. Na makarating sa Lagdameo Company, tinapos ko na kagad ang lahat ng trabaho ko. Because I agreed to Mrs. Sanchez that we will meet each other at exactly 6 p.m. at a restaurant. I glanced at my wristwatch when I already finished all my works. Nakita kong kalahating oras na lang bago mag-7, kaya nagpaalam na ako sa sekretarya ko at tumiretso na sa restaurant na pagkikitaan namin ni Mrs. Sanchez. I arrived there 10 minutes earlier, pero nakita kong naandun na si Mrs. Sanchez sa loob ng restaurant. I immediately walked towards her and greeted her. Ayos ka na, Iha? She asked after I sat in front of her. I gave her an assuring smile to say that I'm already fine. Kumain muna kami bago nagumpisa sa pag-uusapan. It took us almost 3 hours talking about our topic, kaya 8 p.m. na nang matapos kami. Hinatid ko pa si Mrs. Sanchez sa sasakyan na makalabas kami sa restaurant bago ko dumiretso ng sariling sasakyan. I checked my phone and I saw a message from Jacob. I'm already in our condo with our son. We will wait for you. I smiled before typing my reply. Me? Alright, mag-dinner na kayo ha? Kumain na ako dito eh. Jacob? Okay, nagde-drive ako. Pagkabasa ng reply niya, dahil di naman gaano kalayo mula dito ang condo ni Jacob. May kalahating oras lang lumipas bago ko nakarating doon. I switched off my car's engine before going out. Sa basement ulit ako nagpark ngayon. I was about to lock my car's door when I heard someone walking behind me. Sumulyap ako doon. Nakita ko wala naman tao, kaya't naghibit balikat na lang ako. I am playing with my car keys while I'm walking towards the elevator. Nahinto ulit ako sa paglalakad na may marinig ulit ako sa likod ko. It sounds like there are steps getting closer to me. Kumalabog ang puso ko na may makita akong anino na biglang nawala nang sumulyap ako sa likod ko. My heart started to race when I heard some murmurings behind an unfortuner. Agad akong tumalikod doon dahil sa namumuong kaba sa puso ko. I almost ran just to get inside the elevator because I really think that someone is following me. Stalker? Why? Why will I have a stalker? But it's not impossible, so I guess it's just a stalker, right? Mabilis ang paglibot ng paningin ko sa paligid habang sunod-sunod na pinipindot ang button ng elevator. My heart is beating so fast at pakiramdam ko pinagpapawisan na rin ako ng malamig dahil sa kaba. Bumukas ka na, I whispered to myself when I am nervously pressing the elevator button. Napasingap ako na makarinig ulit ng tunog ng yapak sa likod ko. Sunod-sunod ang pagsilip ko doon habang mabilis na pinipindot ang elevator button. I shrieked and almost jumped because of shock when the elevator opened. Habol-habol kong hininga at sapon dibdib nang bumungad sa paningin ko ang nag-aalalang mukha ni Jacob. He immediately held my wrist and pulled me inside the elevator. His worried eyes stared at me. What's wrong? Are you okay? What's the problem? Tuloy-tuloy na tanong niya. Nakatitig pa rin ako sa harap kaya't napatingin din doon si Jacob. No one is following me because I can't see anyone. Mga sasakyan lang ang nandoon at walang kahit ni anino ng tao. Pero ano yung nangyari kanina? Am I just imagining things? Nabalik lang ako sa realidad nang maramdaman ko ang marahang hawak na Jacob sa pisngi ko. He slowly lifted up my face for me to face him. What's wrong, babe? What's bothering you? He asked softly. Umawang ang labi ko para magsalita pero agad ko yung tinikom dahil hindi ko alam ang sasabihin. I am still shocked because of what happened earlier. That is why I still can't process everything. Babe, he called me again. His blue eyes shouts concern and I can't help myself but to avoid his gaze. Nothing! Pinilit niyang hinahanap ang tingin ko kaya na magtama ang mga mata namin, nakita ko kung paano naninggit ang mga mata niya. Is someone stalking you? He asked while frowning and his eyes turned to Sless. Bahagyang nanlaki ang mata ko dahil sa sinabi niya at kaagad akong nag-iwas ang tingin. What? Wala. I'm just, babe, tell me, what happened? Pilit niya. I bit my lower lip and faced him. My heart is still beating so fast. Pakiramdam ko may sumusunod pa rin sa akin hanggang ngayon. I feel like someone is stalking me earlier. Nung nasa basement ako. I don't know, I guess I'm just imagining things. I laughed nervously. Umangat ulit ang tingin ko sa mukha niya at nakitang seryoso na siya ngayon. Parang malalim ang iniisip niya habang nakatingin sa mga mata ko. Stalking you? Did it feel like someone's following you earlier? He asked seriously. Yeah. I answered. Dumustos pa hila niya sa palapulsuhan ko at kagad akong hinawakan doon. It doesn't hurt though. Di na siya nagsalita. Tapos noon hanggang sa makarating kami ng condo. He is still holding my wrist tightly and is opening his condo. Hindi ko man napigilang mapatingin sa suot na singsing. Smile slowly crept on my lips when I saw the shining diamond on my ring finger. Di pa rin ako makapaniwala hanggang ngayon. Saglit na wala sa iniisip ko tungkol sa nangyari sa basement kanina nang sinalubong agad kami ni Hunter. Pagkabukas pa lamang ng pinto, he hugged me and kissed my cheek and I did the same to him. Binuhat naman siya ni Jacob at pinupog ng halik sa mukha. Napangiti ako dahil doon. Let's sleep na, baby. I called Hunter after I took a shower. I glanced at Jacob who just came out from the shower in his gym room. He's just wearing a short in his lower body, exposing his upper body. I immediately looked away and Hunter's hand. Let's go? I said when Hunter stopped in front of the door of the room, going to... Nanlaki ang mata niya at agad pabulalas. May surprise ako. Daddy said that you both need privacy every night so I'm going to sleep here from now on. I faked a smile and glared at Jacob, who just came out from the master's bedroom. I thought the key of the guest room is missing, he said sarcastically. He pursed his lips to stifle a smirk and walked closer to us. He glanced at the open door of the guest room before he looked back at me. I found it, he answered shortly. I glared at him more before I made the face. Giniya ko na lang ang anak papasok sa kwartong iyon at sumunod pa sa Jacob. Sleep tight, baby. I smiled at my son before I tucked him to bed. Pinatay kong ilaw doon na nakabukas ang lampshade. I slowly closed the door at tuluyang maisara. I faced Jacob and I glared at him. What? Natatawang ika niya. You liar! I hissed and marched my way towards the master's bedroom. Jacob! Jacob chuckled behind me. Tumayo ako sa gilid ng kama at humalakip-kip bago siya hinarap. May sasabihin ka pa? I arched my brows. He chuckled huskily before he staked his arms around my waist and pulled me closer to him. Naglalaro pa rin ngiti sa mga labing niya. I love you, he whispered while smiling. I rolled my eyes and I was about to turn my back to him when he didn't let me go. Ano ba? I shouted frustratedly. Nagtatampo ka? He asked, raising his eyebrows. Obvious ba? Sarcasticong ulit niya nang bigla ko siniil ng halik. I lost my balance because of shock. That's why we both accidentally fell down. And I thought he will stop kissing me. But he didn't. Mas dumalim pa nga ang halik niya. At ang kamay niya naglanda sa iba't ibang parte ng katawan ko. I moaned when he massaged my breast, giving me so much pleasure. We just did this earlier and we're going to do it again tonight? Ganun ba kagutom ang lalaking to? I woke up feeling sore the next morning. I don't know how many rounds we did last night, but I really feel sore down there. Jacob is hugging me from behind, so I slowly faced him. He is sleeping peacefully, making me admire his godlike face. Natatakpan pa ang katawan namin ng comforter, pero kitang-kita ko pa rin kung gaano kakisig ang katawan niya. I lifted my hand slowly and slowly traced his face from his forehead to his nose down to his lips. I slowly caressed his lips using my hand and slowly tumayo ako. Umalakak pa siya, tinampas ko siya ng unan. Nakakainis. Good morning, he said before he went inside the bathroom. He insisted for us to take a bath together, but I told him to just cook breakfast. Buti na lang pumayag siya agad kaya hindi na ako nahirapan. I'm wearing a pitch checkered blazer with white spaghetti strap side inside a pitch checkered skirt when I went out of our room. Papasok pa lang si Jacob pagkalabas ko, kaya't nagkasalubong pa kami. He smiled and kissed on my lips before I went out of the room. Dito na po nagtatapos ang ika-29 na kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionaire. Sana'y patuloy niyong subaybayan ang susunod ko pang upload. Maraming salamat! Napailing na lang ako at ginising ng anak ko para sa breakfast. Iiwan ulit namin siya ngayon kay mommy, kaya dapat makapag-breakfast na siya. After eating breakfast, umalis na kami. Hinatid ulit namin si Hunter sa mansyon at sinundan pa ako ni Jacob hanggang sa makarating ako sa opisina bago siya umalis. Like my usual day, tinapos ko lang ulit ang lahat ng trabaho ko hanggang dumating ang tanghali. Jacob said that he's going to pick me up today for us to eat lunch together. Kaya didiretso na ako sa parking lot dahil tinext niya ako kanina na daan doon daw siya at hinihintay na raw ako. Good afternoon, ma'am. I smiled at the employee who greeted me when I am at the lobby before walking again. Nakita ko si Jacob na nakasandal sa sasakyan pagkarating ko sa may parking lot. I smiled sweetly at him when our eyes met. Kumunot ang noo ko na nanlaki ang mata niya sa akin. He shouted my name while he is running towards me, making me curious more. Huli na malaman ko kung ano talaga ang gusto niyang sabihin. I felt a cold thing on my neck, making me stop from walking. Mahigpit pa rin ako hinawakan ng taong nasa likod ko. Don't move. My breath hitched after hearing her voice. Valerie? I glanced at her and I saw how her eyes filled with anger while she is looking at me. She is holding a knife and it is pointed at my neck. Huwag kang lalapit. Kung hindi, papatayin kong babaeng to. Sigaw ni Valerie. Kay Jacob. My tears started to form because of nervous. I looked at Jacob who is looking at me using his worried eyes. Valerie, let's talk. You don't have to do this. Jacob said calmly, but his jaw is moving aggressively. Talk? Ano pang pag-uusapan natin, Jacob? I asked you to give me a chance. I asked you to love me. Pero anong ginawa mo? Wala. You turned me down, Jacob. Pinaasa mo ko. Galit na sigaw ni Valerie. I didn't. Maring-i ka na, Jacob. You did. Napatili ako na maramdaman ang pagdiin ng kutsilyo sa leeg ko. Kasunod ng malakas na muran, Jacob. Naramdaman ko ang pagtulo ng dugo sa leeg ko, kasabay ng pagtulo ng luha ko, at pagbilis ng tibok ng puso ko dahil sa takot. Fuck! Let go of her, Valerie. Mag-uusap tayo ng maayos. Si Jacob at patuloy na malapit sa amin. My tears are flowing down. I can't even stop it because of nervousness. Mas dumidin pa ang kutsilyo sa leeg ko at alam kong patuloy ng tulo ng dugo doon. My knees are also trembling because of fear. Pati pagtibok ng puso ko ay sobrang bilis. Bakit? Mamahalin ba ako kapag pinakawalan ko siya? Hindi naman, hindi ba? So I might just well kill her. Valerie laughed hysterically behind me. Kasabay ng pagtawa niya ay ang pagdiin palalo ng hawak ng kutsilyo sa leeg ko na naging dahilan para mapasigaw ulit ako dahil sa takot. My heart is hammering so fast in my chest right now. Di ko alam kung anong gagawin ko ngayon. Valerie, please, mag-usap tayo na maayos. Jacob said calmly, but I can see that his eyes are really alerted for what may happen. Jacob is walking towards me, and his eyes shouts concern and fear. Umawang ang labi ko para magsalita nang idiin ulit ni Venus ang kutsilyo sa leeg ko. I bit my lower lip to stop myself from sobbing. I am aware that my face is already wet right now because of my non-stop tears. Isa lang naman ang gusto ko, Jacob. Love me. Yun lang naman. Or if you want, pakasalan mo na lang ako. Ako na lang, Jacob. Valerie said desperately. Mabilis na rin ang paghinga ko dahil sa namumuong tensyon sa sarili. Abot-abot ang kaba ko dahil sa ginagawa ni Valerie ngayon. Does she have an illness? May sakit ba siya sa utak? Why is she doing this? Alam kong mahal niya si Jacob, pero sobra naman na yata to. This is absurd. Kahit ako hindi aabot sa puntong ganito kapag hindi ako minahal ng taong mahal ko. I won't hurt someone just to have the person I love. Masyado na naman yata yun. Fine. I will marry you, so let her go, Valerie, si Jacob. I looked at him and widened eyes, and he is also staring at me. He looks like he is taking to me and talking to me using his eyes. That's why I know that he is just fooling Valerie. I don't think that Valerie will fall for his trap, but it is possible. If Valerie really have an illness, kung may sakit talaga siya sa utak, posible hindi niya naiisipin kung nagsisinungaling ba si Jacob. I glanced at Valerie when her hold from me loosened. She looks like she is really believing Jacob. Really? Ika pa ni Valerie. Jacob saw that and his jaw clenched and he licked his lower lip. Parang ayaw niyang sagutin yung tanong ni Valerie pero kailangan. Of course, Jacob answered shortly. Valerie's lips rose up for a wide smile before she slowly put the knife down and let me go. I gulped by watching her every move. Based on what she looked right now, I know that she really has an illness. Actually, matagal ko na yung iniisip dahil sa ginawa niya rin years ago. Pero hindi ko nakalang totoo palang akala ko. Lumayo kagad ako kay Valerie nang pinakawalan niya ako. She immediately ran to Jacob and she hugged him tightly. Jacob is staring at me while he is hugging Valerie back. Nakita ko pa malaking ngiti ni Valerie habang mahigpit niyang niyayakap si Lucas. I suddenly felt a dagger slowly piercing my heart. I know that he is just fooling her, but it still hurts. Lalo na nga't si Valerie niyayakap niya ngayon. I gasped when Jacob harshly grabbed the knife on Valerie's hands. Nanlaki din ang mata ni Valerie at nagtatanong ang mga mata niyang nakatingin kay Jacob. Jacob only overlooked at her with emotionless eyes, but his jaw shouts anger because it is clenching and moving aggressively. Why? I heard Valerie. She even tried to touch Jacob. But Jacob harshly put her hand away. Mas nanlaki pa ang mga mata ni Valerie dahil doon at kasunod doon ang pagdating ng mga pulis. I was also shocked because of what's happening. That is why I was nailed on my place. Gulat din ako kaya hindi ako agad nakagalaw. Valerie is shouting while the police are putting handcuffs on her hand. She is shouting desperately and blaming me for everything. Di ko alam kung anong mararamdaman ko. Maaawa, magagalit, o malulungkot. I don't know. I can't even believe that she can do things like this because of her obsession for Jacob. Jacob ran to me and immediately hugged me tightly, making me go back to reality. Di ko alam na kanina pa pala ako maraming iniisip. I also hugged him back, but it's not tight, just like his hug, dahil pakiramdam ko'y nangihina pa rin ako. My hands are still trembling because of what happened earlier. Are you okay? Si Jacob. Hinahaplos niya ang buhok ko like he is calming me down. Di ko na napigilan ng sarili at binauna mo ka sa leeg niya. My tears start to stream down again. Tuloy-tuloy ang pagturo ng duha ko at malakas rin ang kumakawalang higpi sa labi ko. Are you okay, babe? Si Jacob at hinawakan na magkabay ng balikat ko. My eyes are blurry because of my tears while I am looking at his face. He looks really worried and scared when he saw the one at my neck. You're bleeding. I'll take you to the hospital, he said and pulled me. Hinila ko rin siya pabalik at napahawak pa ako sa leeg dahil sa biglang pagkirot noon. I am fine. My voice shaked. No, you're not, he said sternly and pulled me again. He talked to a police first before taking me to his car. Pinagbuksan niya ako ng pinto sa shotgun seat bago ako sumakay doon. He looked so serious. Nakaigting rin ang panga niya at hindi makatingin sa akin. He is not saying anything while we're on our way to the hospital. Napangiwi ako nang maramdaman ang pagkirot ng leeg ko nang lumunok ako. Are you okay? Natatarantang ika ni Jacob na makita niyang itsura ko. The color of my blouse has a stain of blood because of my wound. Ayos nga lang ako. Ikaw, okay ka lang? I asked him back. He looked like he is not okay. Parang marami siyang iniisip ngayon. And I have a feeling that he is already blaming himself because of what happened earlier. Sigurado akong tahimik siya ngayon dahil iniisip niyang siya ang may kasalanan na nangyari kanina. Wala kang kasalanan sa nangyari kanina, Jacob. Kung may sisisihin man tayo sa nangyari, si Valerie yun. Dahil siya may kagagawa ng lahat. I said because he just stayed quiet. I saw how his hold at the steering wheel tightened, flexing his biceps a bit. Umigting din ang pangan niya. It's my fault. He swallowed hard. Valerie has a mental illness, and I know that already. Matagal na. My eyes widened because of what he just said. What? That is why I'm always with her, because my uncle asked me to. She is their adopted daughter because they can bear a child. That's why they treasure her so much. He stopped talking and glanced at me. I raised my brow to urge him to continue talking. Valerie is obsessed with me. That is why. My uncle wants me to always stay with her. Kaya na nakikita mo kaming lagi magkasama, hindi ko ginusto yun. I am just following my uncle's order. He explained more. So you already knew that Valerie has a mental illness? I asked. He glanced at me again and he clenched his jaw shortly. Yes, he whispered huskily. Di na ako nagsalita pagkatapos nun. Napatitig na lang ako sa suot na singsing na may konting bahid ng dugo dahil sa paghawak ko sa sugat ko kanina. My wound is not deep, but it is just bleeding so hard. I glanced at Jacob again and I saw him glance back at me. He still looked worried, that's why I held his arm softly. I am fine, I assured him with a smile. He exhaled deep after that. Pinagsalikop niya mga kamay namin at ipinatong yun sa taas ng hita ko. He did not let go of my hand and he is holding me tightly until we arrive at the hospital. Pagkapasok pala namin sa ospital, nagsitakbuhan kaagad ang mga nurse papalapit sa amin, kasama isang babaeng doktor. I wonder if he already told them earlier that we are coming here. Mukha kasing pinaghandaan talaga nila ang pagdating namin. They immediately took me into a room and treated my wound immediately, while Jacob is watching me intently. I bit my lower lip to stifle a smile. Nag-iwas din ako ng tingin dahil sa biglaang pagbilis ng tibok ng puso. Is she okay? Jacob asked after they treated my wound. Gumuso ako para pigilan ng pagtawa. The doctor looked at him with a smile plastered on her face. Nakalagay din ang dalawang kamay ng doktor sa bulsa ng lab gown na suot nito. Yes, Mr. De Vera. She is already fine. Sasabihin ko na lang kayo kapag pwede na siya makalabas. The doctor smiled before going out of our room. Di ko napigilan ng ngiti nang umupo si Jacob sa tabi ko. The doctor said that I'm already fine, Jacob. Bakit parang nag-aalala ka pa rin dyan? I smirked. May benda na ng sugat ko sa leeg, kaya hindi ko alam kung bakit nag-aalala pa rin siya ngayon. His eyes turned to slits when he reached for my neck and caressed it softly. I am sorry, he said. I pursed my lips because of what he said. For what? Sinabi ko nang wala kang kasalanan sa nangyari, hindi ba? I said, not just for what happened earlier, but for everything. I am sorry, love. Because of me, you're experiencing all of this. He said sincerely. Magsasalita pa sana ako nang biglang bumukas ang pinto. I frowned when I saw who just came in because he is not familiar to me. Jacob did not look shocked though. Nakapumulsa lamang siyang tumayo at sinalubong ang mga dumating. Tatlo sila. Yung isa, si Von. I knew him because I already met him before. Yung dalawa lang ang hindi pamilyar sa akin, but they looked like a couple because of the man's arm is snaked around the woman's waist. Naningkit ang mata ko ng mamukhaan ng babae nang lumapit pa siya sa akin. She looks familiar. Hi, I'm Kendra. Nice to meet you. She greeted. My eyes widened because of the shock just by hearing her name. Kendra Samonte? The actress that reportedly died years ago. She is alive. Di naman ako siguro kung namamalikmata, di ba? She really looks like that actress at magkapangalan pa. This is my cousin, Arthur Franz, Jacob said boredly, tapping the guy's shoulder. And his wife, Kendra Loisa Samonte. Wala na akong pakialam kung nakaawang man ang labi ko ngayon. This is unbelievable. I really thought that she's dead. But now she is in front of me, alive and looking jolly. You looked shocked. Kendra laughed. Umupo siya sa tabi ko at malawak ang ngiti sa akin. Because I thought you are... I cannot even finish my sentence. Dead. Pagtatapos niya sa sinasabi ko, Where are you last year? Binalita sa buong Pilipinas na buhay ako ah. I'm abroad. I said, still shocked. Oh! Gulat na ika niya at sumulyap kay Jacob. She is already pursing her lips when she looked back at me. Halatang may pinipigilang ngiti. How are you? Kendra's husband asked seriously. From what I know, his name is Arthur. And damn! His eyes look cold while he's looking at me. He is still wearing a business suit while his hands are in his pocket. You are scaring her. Kendra glared at Arthur. No, I'm not, he said back to his wife. He heard and stared at his wife lovingly. I could see that in his eyes. Can you two go out? I know where you two will end after this. Si Von, habang nakatingin kay Kendra at Arthur. His dimple showed up every time he speaks. Kaya nung miti siya sa akin, mas nadipin na pa ang dimples niya. He looked manly and cute at the same time. Nawala lang ang tingin ko sa kanya nang humarang si Jacob sa gitna namin. He's already frowning and his face shouts jealousy. What now? Selos ka agad? I am just looking at his cousin. I just talked with them for the whole afternoon before I had been discharged. I admit that Kendra is fun to talk with. Sinabi niya rin yun sa akin na nag-assign na siya sa pagiging artista because she doesn't like how the media works. Arthur looks snub and a little bit scary because of its cold stare, habang si Von naman, masaya rin kausap. Sabay din kaming lumabas lahat at tumiretso sa parking lot. Oh, by the way, Tita wants to see your fiancé, di Vera? Vince smirked at Jacob. Nanlaki ang mata ko na mapagtanto kung sino tinutukoy niyang Tita Divine. It's Jacob's mom. Jacob just answered him with a nod at pinagbuksan na ako ng pintuan. Wala sa sarili akong pumasok doon dahil iniisip ko pa rin ang sinasabi ni Von. Jacob's mom wants to see me. Bigla na lang bumilis ang tibok ng puso ko dahil sa kaba. If you're not ready yet to meet my parents, it's okay. I can just talk to them. No! I cut him off. It's okay. I also want to meet your parents. I gave him a fake smile. He pursed his lips as he glanced at me while driving. Pinagsalikop niya ulit ang mga kamay namin at pinatong ulit yun sa hita ko. Alright, aniya. Sa mansyon kami dumiretso dahil susunduin pa namin si Hunter, and as expected, nagpanik si mommy na makitang sugat ko sa leeg, kaya wala akong choice kundi ikwento sa kanya kung ano nangyari. That woman, she deserves to be in jail. Galit na ika ni mommy pagkatapos ko ikwento sa kanya ang buong pangyayari. Mommy, she is sick mentally. Di ko naman siya masisisi, I said calmly. Kahit na, she still deserves to be in jail. I can't believe that she has the nerve to do that. So absurd. Hanggang sa magpaalam kami para makauwi na, di pa rin humihinto sa kakadada si mommy tungkol sa nangyari kanina. I just shrugged at all of until we arrive at Jacob's condo. Natulog kaagad si Hunter dahil kumain na kami sa mansyon kanina. Ako naman, nag-shower na bago humiga sa kama. Jacob is already sitting on the bed while his back is leaning against the headboard. He is just wearing a shirt and a shorts when I went out of the walk-in closet. Nahiga ako sa tabi niya pagkatapos kong patuyuin ang buhok. My eyes widened when he suddenly hovered on top of me. What? I asked accusingly. He chuckled huskily before claiming my lips for a deep kiss. Di na ako nakapalag kaya inaangkla ko na lang ang braso ko sa leeg niya. Do you really want to meet my parents? He asked after the kiss. His eyes looked dark because of the lampshade beside us. Patay na rin kasi ang ilaw. I stared at him for a few seconds before nodding slowly to answer his question. You sure? He asked again. Bumuntong hininga at binigyan siya ng sinserong ngiti. Oo nga. I smiled sincerely. Matagal niya pa akong tinitigan bago siya humiga sa tabi ko at marahan akong hinila para sa isang yakap. Siniksik ko ang sarili sa dibdib niya habang mahigpit ang yakap niya sa akin. I felt him kiss the top of my head before slightly planting a kiss on my neck. Good night, babe, he whispered sweetly. I bit my lower lip because of the sudden fast beating of my heart before I buried myself more to his body. Good night then. I paused and looked up at him. I saw him staring at me like he is waiting for me to say something more. Napangiti tuloy ako dahil sa itsura niya. He looked cute. I love you. Patuloy ko. Do you really want to go? Jacob chuckled while he's hugging me from behind. I am facing the full body mirror inside the walk-in closet while he is hugging me and his face is buried on my neck. I am wearing a black off-shoulder dress and the heels partnered with sling bag. Magde-dinner kami ngayon with Jacob's parents at hanggang ngayon iniisip niyo pa rin na kinakabahan ako. I'm actually a little bit nervous because I don't know what his parents think about me. Di ko alam kung galit pa sila sa akin o ano. I kind of feel nervous because of that. Pero buo na ang desisyon ko na kahit kinakabahan ako, makikipagkita pa rin ako sa parents niya. I really want to go, Jacob. I answered him. He tilted me, making me face him. Agad dumaos-dos ang kanyang kamay sa baywang ko at pumulupot doon. I smiled and he encircled my arms around his neck. His eyes looked so menacing while he is looking at me. Are you sure? He asked again. I pursed my lip and slightly tiptoed to give him a peck on the lips. Yeah, I whispered. He claimed my lips for a deep kiss before we went out of our room. Naabutan namin si Hunter sa living room at busy na sa panonood. I immediately called him, that's why he ran towards me. Pareho sila na Jacob ng suot. A white dress shirt partnered with a gray slacks. They both looked hot and gorgeous. It only took us a few minutes before we arrived at an exclusive restaurant. Nasa VIP room daw ang parents si Jacob, kaya doon kami dinala ng waiter na bumati sa amin sa may entrance pa lamang. Jacob's arm is snake around my waist while I'm holding my son's hand. Di rin nakatakas sa paningin ko ang titig ng mga kababaihan kay Jacob. He is really a chick magnet. Habang papalapit kami sa VIP room, bigla na lang bumilis ang tibok ng puso ko dahil sa kaba. Humigpit rin ang hawak ko sa kamay ng anak ko dahil doon. Are you okay? Si Jacob at naramdaman ko ang labi niya sa may tenga ko. I slightly gulped before nodding. Diretso lang ang tingin ko dahil di ko pa rin kayang kalmahin ang sarili. I inhaled deeply when we were already at the front of the door of the VIP room. Kumatok muna ng 2 beses ang waiter bago kami tuluyang pumasok doon. A woman in a champagne-colored dress and a man in a black business suit welcomed us. Jacob's parents are in front of me at mas bumalis pa ang tibok ng puso ko dahil doon. They both look intimidating, like Jacob. The lady is sophisticated while the man looks serious and cold. Di ko alam kung ano mararamdaman ko ngayon. Mom, Dad, si Jacob at tumalik sa pisngi ng mom niya at bahagyang tinanguan ng dad niya habang hindi pa rin kinakalas ang pagkakapulupot ng braso sa bewang ko. I smiled a bit when his parents both faced me. Bahagyang nandaki mata ko ng malawak ng ngiti ang binigay sa akin ng mom ni Jacob. She even hugged me and kissed me on the cheeks while I was nailed on my place. Iha, you really look good and beautiful in person, her mom said joyfully after the hug. Ang ama ni Jacob, bahagya lamang akong tinungaan at binigyan ng maliit na ngiti. I also gave him a small smile. Nagulat ako nang tumili ang mom ni Jacob. Oh my, is this my grandson? So handsome! She squealed and immediately hugged my son. Mukhang nagulat din ang anak ko, pero niyaka pa rin niya ang mom ni Jacob. Mrs. De Vera even pinched my son's cheek while giggling. Let's sit. Ayaw ng dad ni Jacob at nilahad sa amin ang 6-seater table. Sa kabisera umupo ang dad ni Jacob, habang sa kaliwa naman niya ang asawa. I sat at the right side of his father and I sat beside him. Ang anak ko ay kay Mrs. De Vera tumabi dahil hinila siya doon. Buti na lang sumunod ang anak ko. Let's eat first. Ang dad ulit ni Jacob at tumawag ng waitress para ihanda na ang mga pagkain namin. I was quiet for the whole time of eating. Paminsan-minsan lang nagsasalita kung kinakausap ni Jacob. My son looks happy though. Mukhang masaya siyang kausapin si Mrs. De Vera. They are talking for some random things like what is her favorite food, movie, etc. Napangiti na lang ako dahil doon. At least, they acknowledged my son. So, where will we start? Nakangiting ika ni Mom na Jacob habang nagpupunas ng tissue sa gilid ng labi. Naligpit na rin ang mga pinagkainan namin. Mag-uusap na ba tayo tungkol sa kasal? Patuloy pa ni Mrs. De Vera. My eyes widened because of that. Kung umiinom lang ako ng tubig ngayon, o kaya kumakain ay baka nasamid na ako. Bakit kasal ka agad ang pag-uusapan namin? Hindi ba't marami pa kaming dapat pag-usapan at ayusin? Mom? Jacob said sternly like he wanted to stop his mother from talking more. What? I just wanted to ask the both of you. Di pa rin ba kayo natutuloy ang kasal hanggang ngayon? You already have a son, for goodness sake. Jacob's mother playfully rolled her eyes. But we still have a lot of things to talk about before that. Si Jacob, like what? Ang dad niya naman ang nagtanong. His father raised his brow while looking at Jacob, and he has a ghost of smile on his lips. Di ko rin napigilan ang pagkunot ng noo. What the hell is happening right now? Napatingin ako sa hita ko nang nilagay ni Jacob doon ang kamay niya. He gently caressed it while he is staring at his father. Napatikim tuloy ako dahil hindi ko na naiintindihan na nangyayari. I thought we're going to talk about what happened years ago. Yung pagtakas ko po sa kasal. I asked and looked at his parents. Ngumisi ang dad ni Jacob, habang ang mama niya naman ay mahinang natawa. We don't have to talk about that, dear. We clearly understand why you ran away before. Kung ako nasa posisyon mo, baka ganun din ang gagawin ko. It's just that napilit lang anak ko kaya tinuloy pa rin namin. Mom? Si Jacob, at pinutol ang pagsasalita ng mom niya. I pursed my lips because it looks like his mother almost said something that is supposed to be hidden. Oh! Natawa ang mom niya habang ang dad niya ay napahalakak rin. Seriously? I thought we're going to have a heavy atmosphere right now. Pero hindi pala. Everything seems so light. So, saan na ba tayo? His mother looked up like she is thinking. The wedding! Kailan na ba? I frowned and looked at Jacob. He is already pursing his lips while looking at his mother. He caressed my thigh again before his hand went to my hand. Inangat niya yun at pinagsalikop niya mga kamay namin bago niya yun ipinatong sa lamesa. Napunta tuloy doon ang tingin ng mga magulang niya at parehong nanlaki ang mga mata nila. The ring! They saw it! Maybe this? Jacob smirked. This month? Gulat na rin tanong ko dahil di ko alam ang bagay na yun. That's great! I'll help you prepare for everything. Ako na rin ang bahala sa mga iimbitahan. Masayang ika ng mom niya. Umawang na lang ang labi ko dahil sa gulat at napatingin kay Jacob. He is already staring at me with a ghost of smile on his lips. He raised an eyebrow when he noticed that I'm already staring at him for too long. I'm just trying to find answers in his face about what is really happening right now. Pagkatapos ng dinner na yon, natagpuan ko na lang ang sarili na sinusukatan para sa wedding gown na isusot ko sa kasal. I still can't believe everything. 3 araw na nakakalipas pagkatapos ng dinner na iyon at ngayon kasama kong mom ni Jacob sa isang sikat na wedding gown shop at nagpapasukat. I want the gown to perfectly fit her body, Alexis. Si mom. She asked me to call her mom, so that's what I'm going to call her from now on. Yes, Mrs. De Vera. The gay who is busy getting my measurements answered. Inabot pa kami ng mga 2 oras bago natapos dahil kinausap pa ni mom si Alexis kung ano ang gusto niyang disenyo ng gown ko. Hinayaan ko na lang si mom doon dahil mukha namang marami siyang alam tungkol sa bagay na yun. We had a bubbler milk tea after we went out at the boutique while we were waiting for Jacob to pick us up here. You know what? I was really amazed for the 2 of you. Tukoy ni mom sa aming dalawa ni Jacob habang umiinom kami ng milk tea sa isang sikat na milk tea shop. Saksi ako sa lahat ng pinagdaanan yung 2 anak ko. I almost thought that you two will not end up together, but look what's happening right now. We're already preparing for your wedding. Ngiti pa ni mom. My lips also stretched for a smile because of that. Yun nga rin pong akala ko. I said and sipped on my milk tea. Dumating na si Jacob pagkatapos noon, kaya di na kami masyado nakapag-usap ni mom. We immediately went home after that. Si Hunter kina mami muna magsistay dahil baka hindi ko siya maasikaso ngayon, lalo nga't nalalapit ng kasal. Hunter and I even had a time to make love that night, kaya kinamagahan, late na kami nagising. Ngayon pa naman namin bibisitahin ang simbahan kung saan kami kakasal. Nagmamadali tuloy kami ng araw na yon. What color of peach do you like? Jacob asked me while we were talking with the organizer of our wedding. White and pink, I answered after thinking about it. Marami pa kaming pinag-usapan at ginawa ng araw na yun, kaya naman nakatulog agad ako kinagabihan. Si Daddy rin ang nagpapatakbo ng kumpanya ngayon habang busy ako sa kasal at si mommy naman ang nag-aalaga kay Hunter. Sometimes, Sebastian is visiting me here in our condo, but he's only staying here for a few minutes because of Jacob. Intense case. Ilang beses ko na bang sinabi sa kanya na wala nga talaga na magitan sa gitna namin ni Sebastian. We are only friends from the very beginning. Pero hanggang ngayon, pinagseselosa niya pa rin si Sebastian. A few weeks passed and the day of our wedding came. Di kami magkasama ni Jacob ngayon dahil di naman kami magkasama natulog kagabi. Nasa mansyon namin ako, habang siya nasa mansyon naman nila. The makeup artist is busy on my face, while the hairstylist is busy on my hair. My mom is beside me, and she is already wearing her gown. Pasimple niyang tinatago minsan ang mukha habang pinapanood ako. I know that she is crying. That is why her eyes are bloodshotted. I smile by myself and carefully wear my gown. Marami pang tumulong sa akin habang sinusuot ko napakabonggang gown na ito. I hugged my mom tightly when I already wore my gown. Humigpit siya sa balikat ko pero hindi tuluyang umiyak. Maybe she doesn't want to mess with her makeup. Mom, why are you crying? I asked. Di ba kayo masaya na ikakasal na ako? Of course, I'm happy. I'm crying because of my tears of joy. Di ko na inakala na mapapaagang kasal mo. At di pa ako gaanong kahanda para pakawalan ng nag-iisang anak ko. My mom sobs. Mommy, hindi mo naman ako pakakawalan eh. I'm always be here by your side. Kahit mag-asawa ko, hindi ko kayo kakalimutan at iiwan. You are my parents, so I will never leave you. A lone tear escaped my eyes. Agad ko yung pinunasan at kinitian si mommy. She also gave me a wide smile before we went out of the room. Mabilis ang tibok ng puso ko habang nasa daan kami papuntang simbahan. I am holding my mom's hand tightly. Si daddy nasa kabilang tabi ko rin at seryosong-seryoso mukha. I am really nervous right now. Pagkarating sa tapat ng simbahan, mas tumambol pa ang puso ko. I exhaled deeply to calm myself, but it did not help a bit. Nasa magkabilang gilid ko si mommy at daddy sa loob ng simbahan, habang nasa gilid ako ng pinto para hindi makita. The big double doors closed again before it opened wildly when I'm already in front of it. Umawang ang labi ko dahil sa pagkamangha sa disenyo ng simbahan. The white and flower perfectly combined with the colors of the walls of the church. Kahit ang carpet na nilalakaran sa gitna, bumagay rin. My gaze then turned to the man who is standing beside the altar. He is wearing a tuxedo with a necktie and slacks. I swallowed hard when our eyes met. I badly want to stop my tears from falling but I can't. Tuloy-tuloy nang tumulo iyon hanggang naglalakad ako papalapit sa kanya. I am holding my bouquet tightly. Mas tumulo pang luha ko nang makitang bahagya na rin siyang nagpunas ng luha. He is crying. I can't believe that this is happening right now. Akala ko hindi na mangyayari ang bagay na ito. I always thought that there will be no chance for us to get married. Ang akala ko hihinto na sa pagiging runaway bride ko ang relasyon naming dalawa. But every idea that I had before is wrong. All of the opposite of it happened. Dahan-dahan ko nilagay ang kamay sa nakalahad na kamay ni Jacob. He held my hand tightly after that before we went in front of the altar. We exchanged vows and followed the whole ceremony before we faced each other to put wedding rings in each other's hands. He slowly slid the ring inside my ring finger, and I also did the same. You may now kiss the bride. Yun ang sinabi ng pare bago iniangat ni Jacob ang suot kong wedding veil. I gave him a wide smile after he removed my veil. His eyes are bloodshot. Mukhang kagaling lang sa pag-iyak. I gasped when he snaked his arms around my waist and pulled me closer to him. He is staring at me lovingly, and I know that my eyes are the same. His hands went to my jaw and he caressed it a bit before he pulled me closer to him for a kiss. It is just a peck. I love you, my wife, he said and smiled. Napangiti pa ako dahil doon at kinagat ang pang ibabang labi. Hinawakan ko rin ang panga niya at ang maliliit niyang balahibo doon ay nagdulot ng kiliti sa palad ko. I love you more, my husband, I said before he kissed me again. This time it's deeper. I love you more and more and more, up to the eternity, my love. You know that, he whispered before claiming my lips again in front of the people inside his church. My runaway bride before is now my wife. Kahit anong mangyari, di ko na ulit siya pakakawalan. Kahit anong pagsubok ang dumaan sa buhay namin, hindi ko na siya bibitawan. In our journey, I learned two things. First, trust is important in a relationship. You should hear each other's side before deciding. You should judge each other because that's what makes you stronger. And second is forgiveness. Everybody deserves a chance. Kung mahal mo isang tao, tanda man siya magbago. Bakit di mo siya papatawarin? Trust and forgiveness are always needed in a relationship because it will make your relationship stronger and tougher. What are you doing? I asked my wife before I hugged her from behind. Cooking, she answered while smiling. I held her chin and gently tilted her head for her to face me. She is smiling widely when I gave her a peck on the lips. Masusunog yung niluluto ko. She pouted. Then let's be quick. I smirked. Nanlaki yung mata niya dahil sa sinabi ko. Jacob, mamaya makita pa tayo ng anak mo. Muntik na nga tayo makita nung nag-ano tayo dito sa kusina eh. She whispered while glaring at me. Malikot pa ang mata niya dahil baka gising ng anak na iyon. I pursed my lips and just claimed hers to stop her from talking. Hindi siya nagpumiglas at ina-expect ko na iyon. She encircled her arms on my neck and I pulled her more closer to me. A soft moan escaped his lips when I bit her lower lip gently. Don't leave me again, I whispered huskily, while my forehead is leaning against hers. She smiled sweetly to me before he softly caressed my jaw. She bit her lower lip to stop her smile from going bigger. I will never leave you again, my babe. Never. She smiled and slightly tiptoed to give me a kiss. Naging masaya ang pagsasama namin ni Jacob at ng mga anak namin. Kailangan natin sa buhay maging matatag na kahit anuman ang pagsubok sa buhay, patuloy tayong lamaban at magpursige. At dito na po nagtatapos ay ika-30 kabanata ng kwentong The Possessive Billionaire. Sana patuloy niyong subaybayan ang susunod ko pang uploads. Maraming salamat!